Yo, 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 yo. What up, everybody? How's it going? If you're watching this on the replay, as always, hit the like, sub if you haven't. You already know we're on the road to 1K. You feel me? So that being the case, you know, let's see what we can do. See if we can get to 1K. Yo, Morning Zombie, big up, man. Big up. You already know what it is, man. Again, I didn't, for anybody watching this replay as well, I didn't stream on the transfer news because when I had work and I was already doing the stream today for the Club World Cup for the South American qualifiers, and it's gonna be a long day if I try to do the double stream. Reaching 1K tonight, I feel it. Hopefully, man. Fingers crossed, Morning Zombie. Fingers crossed. You know, we only need a couple more. But yeah, we're gonna be live for the Argentina Colombia game, which is going to start in 15 minutes. Right now, if you go on the Discord, matter of fact, I'm going to link the Discord here because I'm already streaming the Uruguay Venezuela game. If anybody's interested, let me get the score up right here. There you go. Oh, Uruguay just scored, by the way. Uruguay just scored. Star Slayer, I sincerely don't know what to say to you, man. I mean, this is beyond disappointing. This is beyond words. Like, there's not, I don't even know what to say. Let me get the link for people. All right, copy link. Got it. All right. Yeah, I know. I know the sound is playing, but it should be fine because unless it's in English, like they usually don't hit you with the copyright, so we should be fine. To watch the games. What time is the Ecuador game? The Ecuador game is way late at night, bro. I think the Ecuador game is in like two hours, bro. The Ecuador game is in 2 hours. So like that's why I call this a mega watch along. That's why I didn't even do the transfer stream, because I knew this was gonna be a very, very long stream. I knew it was gonna be a very, very long stream, so it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm probably gonna be flooded with a lot of people to yeah, I appreciate it, Morning Zombie, as always, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm in the Discord. Discord link, it should be pinned. Let me check, make sure it is pinned. Also, shout out anybody coming through from the Bridge Nation. As always, I appreciate it. If you haven't hit the like. If you haven't sub up. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, listen, anybody rolling through, I appreciate it. Hit the like if you haven't, sub if you haven't. We're watching the game. Uruguay just scored. We're staying live for all the almost all the South American qualifiers left today. Pretty much, we're staying live. If you want to watch the game, again, Discord is now pinned. And so then, what is the point of the Club World Cup? Are we trying to win? No, bro, we're not. If we were being serious about it, we would have gotten the signs across the line. Big up, man. Big up, Cascade. Man, I was on Lewis's stream among those who tried to remind how bad these SDs have a history of fumbling bear players, trying to get fleets all across the world, but trying negative. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like, again, there's nothing to do, bro. There is nothing to do. But again, anybody who is rating, once again, hit the like button if you haven't, sub if you haven't. I'm on the road to 1K. We're gonna be live for all the games. If you want to watch the games, join the Discord. It is pinned. Join the Discord. I'm live currently sharing the game on the Discord if anybody wants to watch. You feel me? Join the Discord. So when I take it, I don't really care. I just want a good game, bro. I'm real. I just want a good game. That's what I want. I just want a good game, bro. I need something. So after today, after all the news I've gotten today, I just need a good game, man. Let's go Peru. Nah, man. It's Ecuador. It's Ecuador, bro. David, big up, man. Oh, no, it's 10 Uruguay because that 2010 World Cup. I hear it, bro. I hear it. But they're winning. Venezuela, they're getting they're holding L right now. All right, Jackson cooked Colwell jeans. Yeah, bro. He cooked Levi jeans, man. He also cooked the Jehovah's Witness too. So there we are, man. We'll try to take our minds off this. Exactly, Jarvo. And again, exactly to this comment, if anybody wants to join the Discord, I'm streaming the game on the Discord if anybody wants to watch. Yeah, ignore them. Exactly. As the cake is RSM. That's all we have left, bro. Bro, forget the left wing. The only wingers we have for the first game is Neto and Tyreek George. That's it, bro. Not even Neto. We just have Tyreek George. The calculation for Club World Cup, and we're getting sacrificed by PSG in the quarters. I don't even know if we're making it to the quarters, bro. We might get sacrificed before. Real talk. With the way that our squad is looking. Nah, I'm Ecuadorian, bro. I'm Ecuadorian. Yeah, and the Discord, I also put every single time I go live, I put an update in the announcements channel, letting you guys know the time. Yeah, man, we in the dumps, bro. We in the dumps, bro. I don't know what to say. It's looking very long for us, bro. It's not looking good. Yo, big up Lucas, man. No. I'd say 45. That's why I did the Argentina game first. Like catch the first. No, it starts in like 15 minutes. Right now the Uruguay game. That's what I'm streaming on the Discord. Um, but yeah. Do you want me to share the screen so you can watch the game here? Yeah, I'll share my screen for you 1 second. Should be fine because I'm not streaming. I don't stream through the StreamYard anyways. Can you see the screen? Oh, yeah, this is where I'm yeah. I'll throw up the Argentina game when it starts and then switch to the Brazil one. Yeah. I mean, bro, I'm telling you, bro, look at who's second and third in the qualifying table, man. Every big nation is pretty much trash. Almost every big nation, man. Other than Argentina. Yeah, no, it's impossible for you guys not to qualify at this point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bro, when you're a Brazilian looking at the table, you know your country finished, bro. Yep. That's why for me, bro, it's sad that they changed the qualifying in South America because this was the hardest qualifier in all the world because it was only the top 4 that went in. Uruguay was good. You know, you had the Colombians were dogs. Yeah, bro. I mean, Peru had that decent generation. Like, bro, every team had its time in the sun, but now, man, it's long. I no longer reckon the death of our club. Yep. I remember when I was having a bad week, Chelsea would lift me up. Now they just make it worse. I hear it, Curry Pirate. I hear it, man. Is Enzo starting? Yeah, bro. It's a big game. Like I think the game before against who's the game against, bro? Was it against Chile? It was. The game against Chile, they rested almost everybody. It was like pretty much kids. And then after that, it was now that they're gonna play all the starters for the Colombia game because that's like a big game. Who's the top 4 in South America? No, Brazil is not in the top 4. It's Argentina 1 already qualified. Then it's Ecuador, Uruguay, and Paraguay. So there you go, man. No, you have to. No, you don't. Because as long as we don't lose to, no, we're gonna beat Peru though. It's Peru, respectfully. We have to beat them. Do you think you will ever see your country win Copa America, bro? We have disgusting juju in Copa America, bro. It doesn't matter how well our team is doing. We always do trash in Copa America, man. Yo, big up, Brian. Do you think we will both get Mañana and Kittens next season? What's your take? Nah, bro. I don't know about next season. I don't know about this window, man. I have no clue what the sporting director is gonna do. That's cap, man. That's what I'm telling you. This summer he's getting snatched up, bro. I don't know what game they think they're playing. If they're dumb enough to believe that he only wants Chelsea, then they're idiots, man. Yeah. Also, big up Ziggy. Yeah, I'm Ecuadorian, and also Peru and Chile are joint 9th and 10th bottom of the table, bro. 11 and 10 points between them. They're trash. I'm confident this is mostly on Ben fucking Roberts. Him and Sanchez are in some weird relationship. I hate, bro, the damage that Ben Roberts has done to this club, man. I don't have words. I really don't have words for the damage that he's done to our club, bro. Yeah, listen, everybody like and subscribe. Yeah, we're on the road to 1K, man. We're almost there. These briefs are embarrassing. No one believes in their nonsense. That's what I'm saying. People are like, oh, but it's fine. We might go. People don't understand is we already made a fool of ourselves, man. The contradicting briefings within hours of each other. Hours. These guys don't know what they're doing. And I told you, it's small club mentality, bro. Oh, wait, bro. I'm telling you, man. No, I mean, we're definitely getting players in, Brian, before obviously the entire summer transfer window ends. But at this point, like looking at our initial targets, like, bro, it doesn't matter. Like it seems like the first, I don't know about you, but it seems like the first team squad isn't gonna change next season. Like other than Delap, I think Delap is displacing Jackson. But other than that, what? It's gonna be Neto Madueke again on the wings. Sanchez is back, center back's about the same. So like nothing is changing. Not even that. I told I said this to Morning Zombie earlier today, bro. We're praying that Palmer has a repeat really good season, and we're hoping and praying that Delap is actually a decent striker. Bro, like that, bro. Again, they lucked out that they lucked out. We're on Maresca because Maresca, low key, whatever you want to say about his tactics, fitness wise, he has helped stay fit. Whatever you want to say about that. Not only that, Caicedo didn't get injured. Enzo didn't get injured. You feel me? Cucurella hit insane levels. They got bailed out. They got bailed out by Maresca and the players. That's what I'm saying. If we ever accomplish anything, it will be due to these players. Not at all. Yep. Uh, yep. Pretty much. It was. I mean, again, the Tyreek George goal away at Fulham started the whole run that we went on. They got bailed out on that too. Maresca got bailed out that game too. That was an awful game from him. I mean, the thing is, the players are gonna want to be in the Champions League, right? But in terms of the overall like what it means for the club, nothing. Because nothing like these targets we would have gotten them without Champions League. Would you take Diaz for 50 mil? No. How do we mess up 20 to 25 mil for Mike? We have the worst sporting directors, bro. Are these two new kids actually in next year's squad? I know nothing about either. What kids are you talking about, Cal? Oh, Estevão, yes. Páez is leaving, so no. But Emo, why the fan base? And if and hold up, and if he is, and they get bailed out again, that's not on them. They don't get credit for that. I don't care. I'm being dead serious. They don't deserve it, bro. Cause I'm gonna be real. This last season, Poch season, they got bailed out by Palmer. This season, they got bailed out. I would say by Caicedo, Cucurella being in. Because again, Cucurella scored how many game winners? The second end of the season, I'm talking game winners, not like a goal and a 3-0, bro. Game winners, bro. Like, no, but the reason why the fan base is tripping, Mr. HD, by the way, is because of the fact that it seems like UCL is going to change nothing about the way that we are moving the market. Not only that, it seems that it's also that we also made a fool of ourselves to the greater market, bro. Nobody's gonna take it serious after this. Dropping 20 M's on Kelly, man, but can't fork out another 5-10 from Mignon is disgusting. It was a 4 million pounds, and people were telling me to celebrate that we didn't bend over, man. Yeah. After 5 windows, I have learned to have zero expectations from Dumb and Dumber. Only hope is Maresca and the core players meet our expectations. That we just have to hope that the players keep evolving. That's it, because they're not gonna get additions to the squad that are meaningful. So, it's a doggy dog world for them, bro. That's it. They're getting no favors done for them, bro. Yo, big up EE. Poch watch? Nah, no, there's no Poch watch here, man. We're not watching Poch, bro. Not no USA over here, man. Sar and Asugo. I think Sar and Asugo, yeah, they are first team signings, but again, they're kids. They're not in the starting 11, which is my point. Means he can be quick. No, I don't even think it's Palmer has been found out and people set up low blocks and stuff. I don't think that's what it is. I think we actually need wingers who can offer a threat so he can have more spaces. And again, the second half of the season, bro, he was missing some sitters, bro. Yeah. I mean, in terms of bro, Enzo and Palmer, I think were like top. They were in the top 3, like behind Salah. Yeah. Yeah, bro, look at all these games, bro. Look at H. Leicester City, Man United, Brentford, Southampton. Cucurella saved us. That's crazy, man. Yeah, man. It's gonna get even harder with the teams improving all around. That's what I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna be a fight for top 4. With these current signings. The way that it's looking, it's another fight for top 4, bro. Yep. Newcastle. The thing is, I think it's good. You know, it's cool that they were able to keep Isak and stuff. But again, if they're doing another season of bouncing up and down and not being stable top 4, like they won't be able to build enough off of that. And no offense, by the way, they would need to hit on a lot of defensive signing because their backline is mad old, bro. Like in terms of the center backs, their center backs are good, but they're old, bro. They're old, bro. Yeah, they're old heads, man. Neto and Nani as our main wingers. What has happened to my beautiful club? Jackson, bro, we saw how bad Jackson is, and Cole and Chalaba let Jackson run circles around them. We're finished. Bro, I watched the goal. I watched the goal. Bro, Chalaba just lets Jackson literally cross the ball across the face of goal. Like, come on, man. Take away Palmer's first season. This last season would be considered a decent season for him. 23 years old, only second season in the league. That's what I'm saying. Like, again, I think Palmer is still. I don't think. Again, without words, right? I think Palmer is probably still the best 10 in the league. Like, who's a better 10 in the league? That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Taking away Verts, I think Palmer is the best 10 in the league. But that's also just because 10s in the league are trash. 10s in the Prem are trash. So like, again, it's not a hard competition, but he is better. He's gonna no because he's gonna again because again, Holland is 100% starting in the 9, right? So he's gonna want to play Marmouche, but Marmouche like needs to play in that second striker, like in the 10 space. He needs to play in the spaces of a 10. So what do you do with Cherky, bro? I mean, that works. That works. That works. That and the thing is, that's what Marmouche was doing in Frankfurt too. Him and Ekatike. I hear it. He's good. I'm just like again, like I said, I'm gonna enjoy the Club World Cup from him, and then I know it's over. So, yep. No, like why didn't you recycle possession here, bro? You just yeah. RSM, what's your favorite goal from Cucurella? This last season, probably I think the United goal, bro. Just because of the build up as well from Reese. That's probably my favorite. The fan base is twerking for touchline left winger Jackson. It's over, bro. It's been over, man. Again, like stuff like this only reinforces my idea that our fan base is full of idiots and they don't know what's good for them. They're so dumb, bro. They're so dumb, bro. I'm seeing people saying, Felix, can you give me one more day? No, he can't. He can't. Felix cannot give you one more day. Give it up with Felix, please. I beg. It's over. Is what it is. That's what I'm saying. The thing is that the issue with him is he has all the technical ability in the world, but he has no brain. So like he has no brain. So it's unfortunate, bro. It's like somebody giving you like a godlike physique and then no balance, no agility. You're cooked. Like cool, you're just a bodybuilder, bro. That's what he is. He's what's it called? He's just a street baller. That's what he is. Unfortunately, yeah. He should have been a futsal man. Would you consider Bruno as a 10? I mean, Bruno is like a 10, bro, but he's not like a creative 10, if that makes sense, really. Like, yeah, he just gets GNA, really. I agree, Arsene. People think Palmer had a bad season because of how unreal his first season was. He still had good GNA, wasn't on form for 6 months. I think the issue with Palmer was, I think it wouldn't have been as bad. I think Palmer, in terms of goal scoring, was really bad second half of the season. But in terms of his chance creation, he was still creating a ton of chances. Again, him and Enzo were top 3 in chances created in the Prem. And big chances created, mind you. Big chances. Not just chances. Big chances. But guess what happened? Jackson. Neto. Madueke. Yeah, Morning Zombie. The link I sent in Tinfoil Hatters. That's what I'm talking, bro. Yeah, no, they don't. They don't. So the window opens up again next Monday. What do you think happens on Monday? I think we probably hear more about Gittins. I don't think anything happens. Actually, no, we're probably not going to hear any Gittins stuff either. We're probably going to just hear about a ton of outgoings, to be honest, because the way I'm looking at it is Mike and Gittins probably aren't getting talked about until the Club World Cup ends, realistically. Because Gittins can't even play for us, so there's no point to rush it anymore. Maybe some more news on Ekatike, depending on if Liverpool are able to sell like Diaz or Nunez. We'll see. But apparently reports are coming out that if Nunez is able, if they're able to sell Nunez, then they want to go for Isak. So we'll see what happens with Liverpool as well. Because the good thing for us, well, like it's a double edged sword, right? Because if Liverpool get Isak, the league is finished. But then Frankfurt lose their leverage in terms of trying to be able to force us to pay 100 M's. Nah. Enzo made a ton of chances this season, bro. And Enzo had a good season, man. His performances were poor. Passing off the blame on unpopular players can't erase that. No, I agree. I agree that again, Palmer did not have a good second half of the season. What I'm saying is, it wouldn't have appeared so bad to us if people had genuinely been finishing their chances. You know what I'm saying? Because at least the assists would have been kept up, right? But we didn't have a finisher. Bro, UCL Sanchez nights. Oh my god, bro. We're so finished, bro. We're asking the kids to save us, man. This is where we're at, bro. Do we have a chance to go back? Again, if Estevão and Penders hit, they lucked out. I don't care. I hate it, bro. I know they are, and that's why I hate it, bro. No, I know they are. That's why I despise it. No, I don't care, bro. They're still dumb. Look at but I think the Argentina game should have started by now, bro. All right. Can't believe this, man. All right. Big up, man. I hope you're at least checking in on the U.S. game. I mean, I'm looking at the score, but we're not watching the match. No. Enzo should have had more assists than he got. That's what I'm saying, though. No. All right, let me lower the volume a bit. Bet. Let me know everybody in the Discord can watch. All right, Argentina, Colombia. Please give me a good match, bro. Uruguay game was dead. I'm not gonna lie. Uruguay been dead, respectfully. So. All right, I think I need to. Of course he is, bro. Bro, South America is caught. Scaloni, man. He's a good national team manager, to be fair. I can't really hate on him. There we go. No way these owners look at these directors and think they are doing a good job. Unfortunately, bro, it is what it is. They do, man. They think they're cooking. These idiots really do. YouTube, Asa, Fortune, Morning Zombie. All right, what are they playing? They're playing in Argentina, looks like. Yeah, I think Argentina win this, bro. And by the way, I still think it's hilarious that after the Peru draw, bro, Duran went into the locker room and started hitting his teammates, bro. It killed me. Yeah, and then the manager, the manager tried to stop him and he grabbed the report said he grabbed the manager's shirt and shoved him, like he got like a fistful of it and shoved him, bro.
That's my gangster, bro. That's my gangster.
I'm telling you, man. That's why we didn't sign him, bro. He actually would have bulldozed Maresca, man.
Bro, Duran in this lineup would score 30 goals, bro. Like,
bro, Duran would have shoulder checked him.
He's a fucking psychopath, bro. But he can score goals.
Arsim, do you not think it's the owners who are enforcing the under 25 150K wage structure model and the directors who are working with it? No. I genuinely think that, like, if they had talked to other sporting directors, we would have a different structure. It's just the fact that, like, you know, when Stanley and Stewart got to talk to them, they got convinced by what they were saying, and that's it. Because when we look at Boley signings, right? Boley, look at the teams he manages. He likes to make big money, big name signings. These sporting directors don't like to. Boley, respectfully, knows nothing about the sport. So, like, the sporting directors, like, sold them a plan, sold them a vision, and they bought it. And they're like, okay, we're going to give you time to, you know, say your plan. But again, like, if they don't produce results, like, I would hope that they get sacked.
And the thing is, when it comes to, like, league position, bro, it doesn't mean that you finish 4th this season that you're gonna finish 2nd the next season.
No, not at all.
Finish 7th next season. Like, we don't.
The thing is, if we don't make improvements and we get the same amount of points, other teams could just get more points.
Like, they'll surpass us. They'll get better players and they'll surpass us. That's what I think they don't understand. The owners, like, they think that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, we're 4th this season. Next season we'll be 2nd, and then we'll win the league the following season. That's not how football works, man.
Yep.
You know, league position means nothing if you don't buy footballers that can improve the quality of the squad. Man. That's just the fact of the matter.
The thing for me, what matters is are you improving the squad? Because if you improve the squad in the summer transfer window, right, and then the team doesn't improve, then you can look at players and managers. But you did your part, right? But they didn't, bro. I will provide you updates on the U.S. game, particularly if Poch gets sacked at halftime. I appreciate that logic. Watch Bresca get cooked next season. He's more likely to be sacked before these directors. I mean, I agree on that 100%. But like,
as well, like we don't even attempt, right, Arsem, to go for some of these guys. Like, we don't even like try. Like if we at least tried and you failed, at least I would appreciate it more. Like okay, they tried, it didn't work. Like I remember some of the players that Roman. Used
oh
to
my
go
god,
after
no
back
way.
in the
Oh
day.
my god, dang.
Bro, he went after Kaká. He went after Ronaldinho, bro. But Mourinho didn't want Ronaldinho.
Yeah. They also wanted to go after Messi,
He didn't
bro.
want him. He didn't want him. Like there were players that we went after back in the day, bro. That again we didn't get these players, but bro, we were close. We were trying to like, you know,
Yeah.
try to go.
Bro, I'm
for
telling
these
you,
guys,
Colombia is bad, man. Messi's cooking them, bro. Already. Big Bully's the director. Bully's a puppet. Yeah, I mean, Bully once he was forced to step back. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if eventually we see like Bully be pushed out of the club just because that brother wants to make big money signings, but Iqbali's like, no, I'm convinced. He's convinced by whatever the director's saying. So we're cooked, man. What happened to AC Milan? No, our sporting directors happened, bro. That's what happened. Our sporting directors happened, Common Sensei. Oh my god, here we go. But by the way, Bomba. You ready for this news, bro? Petrovic is expected to leave Chelsea. These guys are clown, man. These guys are clowns, bro.
Is that Fab?
No, it's not Fab. It was Ben Jacobs, bro. So that's like club briefing, bro. They want him to leave. They're expecting him to leave. It says sources add though that Petrovic previously sold his image rights to another party, a situation that would likely need to be resolved before any potential transfer.
Dude, that's actually hilarious because now people that were backing this move from like breaking down from Magnan, backing Petrovic.
Yo, big up Sky Knight.
No, they have nothing to say, bro, because now you have no one. We don't have Magnan, we don't have Petrovic, we have Sanchez.
Yeah, it's bro. Again, we're gonna be left with Sanchez, Jorgensen, and Penders, bro, and they're probably gonna send Penders on loan, even though he should be the starter, low key.
Swear to God, but I would trust Penders over.
We're done. That's what I'm saying. We're done, bro.
I don't know what to expect from Penders, bro. I know what to expect from Jorgensen and Sanchez.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing. There's not. It's the same thing I said about Jackson, but like this, there's nothing new we can learn from these guys. We already know what they are, bro.
We already know what they are, man.
I get the sentiment, but they didn't improve the squad in the past summer and winter window, and we still improved on the pitch off the strength of the players and manager we have. I agree, TK, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if we manage to do anything, it will not be because of these sporting directors. They don't get the credit. They're doing this in spite of them, bro. Maresca got left without a striker pretty much for half a season, bro.
You know they'll still get the credit, right? You know you're gonna have fans saying,
"See,
they know what they're doing." You know, we finished top 4. Why are people complaining? That's not the
point, the worst part is that they're gonna be people, and I know, especially like rival fans, they're gonna be like, "Wait, what are you upset about? Like, you guys won this, or you guys did this," and I'm like, "No,
you
bro.
won a fucking conference league that you were supposed to win." Like, okay,
yep,
cool.
It's just stupid. How can we miss Mike and sell Petrovic? Because they're idiots, bro. And the thing is, this is the whole point. If they were always, and this proves to me, by the way, that they wanted to get Mignon. Like this whole thing about they didn't want it was just an opportunity is BS. Because they wanted to sell Petrovic, and in their mind, it was going to be Mignon, Sanchez. That's what they wanted.
Yep.
No, I remember you said it, Mornings. I remember you said this. Sporting directors are doing a good job this one, though. All right, man. Good rage bait, bro. I was battling for him, but my club let me down. There you go, bro. They don't rate Petrovic. It's like the Trevor Chalobah thing. No, I agree. They don't rate him. I don't understand why. Like, I don't care what the number. Again, they're like, oh, but Sanchez has the best numbers, and they try to say he saved us 9 points. All right, man. Like, they really think we're idiots, man.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Common sense is this isn't even like baseball strategy, because you look at what Todd Bowley does in baseball, bro. He bakes the biggest signings, bro. The Dodgers have to pay the extra in the biggest amount in luxury tax, I think. Yep. Honestly, Sanchez isn't as bad as everyone makes it out to be outside of Bozo moments. And long distribution is actually quite good, but fumbling Mignon is so dumb as fuck. This is the issue. I think Sanchez is just bad. Like, I think his long pass percentage is awful. I think his decision making makes everybody in the defense more shaky. And I think you can't just say outside of Bozo moments when he statistically produces the most Bozo moments in all of the Prem.
He has more errors than Mike Magnan has in the last 4 years, though.
Yep.
Like,
In one season, mind you.
one season.
No,
That
dude,
good.
the nice fee we're getting for Petrovic is 40 M's, by the way, because that's his release clause. I think people need to understand that release clause. So it's 40 M's. I don't think that's great business, bro. I'll be real with you. Petrovic attracts a lot of interest, probably even from PSG, because they're definitely contemplating a new number one. Yes, because Donnarumma wants to leave. In my opinion, Maresca is also a part to play in this. He red-lighted Petrovic last summer, admitting mistakes ain't his mojo. The thing is, I don't even know. Like, this just proves to me, though, like, did Maresca not give the green light to Petrovic, or was that the club
I don't
forcing
think he rates
Sanchez
him,
onto him, bro?
I don't think he rates him. I don't think he rates any of our goalkeepers, to be very
No, he
honest.
doesn't, because that's what he wanted Mike, but that's fair. I don't rate our goalkeepers either.
Yeah. I mean, I don't rate Petrovic like everyone else does.
No, but you know what it is, Lucas, though? I think
But
last summer, it was fair to say, it was fair to say, like, okay, yeah, Petrovic ain't it either.
Yeah.
But he improved this season. So it's like, all right, fair enough. But
he's
again,
not it, but I knew he was already better than Sanchez last
exactly.
year. That's the thing.
Yep.
You know? So, again, I didn't even want him, but I was like, you know what? He's better than Sanchez, at least. He's at least more stable, right? He doesn't, like, panic. You know? He'll just kick the ball upfield or whatever, right? He's not going to do something stupid.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think Petrovic is it either.
Bro, this is true, by the way. The nice run-in he had was because our defense was cooking. Yeah, Colwell was on job. The fullbacks were amazing. Caicedo was amazing. So he barely had to face any shots because we were playing lockdown defense. But again, like, that's going to be harder to do when we're in the UCL, bro. The moment we placed a release clause, it was a given he was going to leave. I already said this. As soon as the news broke that he had a release clause, I'm like, yeah, bro, he's going to leave.
You know what's funny, Arsene? Like, you know what? Like, no matter what happens, there's going to be improvement next season just because of two positions. So we're going to have...
I agree, Common Sensei.
Is a better striker than Nico Jackson in, like, all facets of the game. Other than link-up play, he's better than him in everything else. And then you're going to have Isugu, and then you're going to have Santos. You're going to have more physicality in the midfield.
Yep.
Right?
Like, if you need a more physical midfield, like, you could put on Alavia Caicedo.
Like, we were, like, literally had two midfielders for the entire season. Like, that's it. We had two midfielders. Enzo and Caicedo, bro. That's it. Because Lavia was injured the entire season, basically. And then, like, the last 10, 15 games, he kind of came back. But
pretty much.
For next season, we're going to have Santos. We're going to have more physicality.
Bro, we're going to have Estevão. So hopefully you have a bit of creativity as well.
More creativity in the wing. So just by that, they're probably thinking, you know what? We don't really need to do too much because we're going to have certain improvements. Yep. Again, that's why I think we're going to make top 4 next season, just because of these factors, right? The lap, all these other guys coming in. And then maybe, like, okay, if Penders becomes a wonder kid, that's someone they're going to luck out on and becomes a superstar or whatever.
Pretty much. Yep.
But, again, we have to wait and see on Penders. We don't know.
We don't know. Hopefully, again, we have to hope. The worst part is that as fans, we have to hope because that's all we got left, bro.
If he becomes in and he's like a superstar, fucking hell yeah, bro. You know, 20 years old, you have him for like 15 years.
Yeah, bro. I actually lock him down on a long contract, bro.
Bro, just give him a 30-year deal or whatever. Just fucking keep
yeah, TKL says, I'm calm because Milan tried to leverage the Club World Cup to get their way. Mignon still has to leave. They literally have no choice but to sell him or hand them to us on the free. I don't care about the Club World Cup like that. The issue isn't that, you know, that Milan have no choice, right? Milan agreed they have no choice. Where we're messing up is I think the people are under the delusion that Mignon wouldn't choose another club that also offers him UCL. Yeah. Why does he have to? Because another club could show up to Milan and say, all right, we'll put 24 on the table for him. Whatever you're asking price 25, we'll put 25.
Yeah.
And then what? And then now if we want him, now guess what? We have to pay like 26.
Bro, Newcastle need a keeper. Even though they're linked to Trafford, they could go out. You know what? Fuck it. Let me try to hijack this deal. They're in the Champions League, right? They have money. They can afford wages.
Yeah.
They can theoretically go, you know what? Let me put some money down on Mike Dunn.
Pretty much. Exactly, man.
We don't really know.
RSM, in all honesty, I ain't hearing that Maresca's a lone soldier fighting Nazis behind the enemy lines. He listens to Ben Roberts. He listens to Joe Shields. He's a yes man in the end. But like, again, how is that his fault? That his bosses are saying, we're getting you these players. And he's like, okay, what is he supposed to say? He's not. He is just the coach of the team. He's not a manager in the way that people think managers used to be, where they decide signings. He's not that. So how am I going to get paid? He's not doing the scouting. He's not doing the scouting.
I think if he was like a proven manager, he could be like, listen, this is what I need. If you guys can't give me this, I'm out.
I'm out. And by the way, I told people because people are like, oh, we took a fat L not getting in Luis Enrique. Bro, Luis Enrique was not agreeing to this, bro. You think he was gonna be okay with having zero say in who comes in And who's his goalkeeper? What are we talking about, man?
Nagelsmann, same thing. Like
That's
all
what I'm
these guys
saying.
were linked with, Hansi Flick, bro. All these guys were linked with. They're not yes men, bro. Hansi
Okay.
Flick is a psychopath.
Mhm.
Nagelsmann is crazy. People need to understand these guys are madmen, bro. Like they're not gonna take shit.
Yep.
You know.
Maybe getting embarrassed in the Club World Cup will wake up the ownership. Again, I really do hope that tweet where it said the Chelsea's trust were going to make a vote of no confidence on the sporting directors. We need that, bro. We need that expeditiously, bro. They gotta go. The thing is, keep Joe Shields because he has a good eye for young talent. Keep Joe Shields. Sack the sporting directors, bro. If PSG or Barca suddenly come in for Mignon, Barca just signed Joan Garcia, so they're not gonna be in there. But PSG is obviously a possibility. Banking on an 18-year-old keeper is crazy, but that's where we're at, bro. This is where Sanchez leads you to, man. We still need a top center back and a goalkeeper signing to raise our floor. Agreed. Like we're not disagreeing, but it's just like we don't even think it's gonna happen. So I don't even know.
Listen, bring up TKL's comment, right?
Which one? This one or the one before?
The latest one, the Ugarte one.
Here we go.
Yeah, so yeah, I agree with you. Like it's Campos, right? But he didn't want Ugarte, so he pushed him out of the club and they sold him.
Yeah, they just didn't play him. They didn't play him. It's the same thing
like,
with bro. It's the same thing with Gonzalo Ramos, bro. Like, cool, you can get me this. It's the same thing that Maresca did. It's awesome that you got this player. I will show you that I don't want them and I won't play them.
He benched Colomwani. He fucked him out of the team, and that's it.
Bro, remember we were crying? Why is the Nkuku sub so late? Why is the Felix sub so late? I guess we didn't know what Maresca was seeing in training. Because when we finally got to see them, brothers, they stunk. Which is my point, by the way. Which is my point as well, Lucas. That's what I'm saying. Like, if Maresca doesn't see the talent that Estevão has and doesn't put him in the first team, then yeah, Maresca's talent ID is trash.
Yeah. I think he's actually like with attackers. Like again, I think Estevão's gonna like do much better than people think. Again, people are just basing off the Hincapié performance. Again, Hincapié is a top.
Stop, bro. Hincapié and Pacho and Estupinian are all top defenders, bro. I don't blame him for not being able to get by them.
Not even that, bro. You guys were playing with 5, right? It was 3-4-3 or
no. It was 4. It was a flat 4. It
was a flat.
But it was Estupinian, Hincapié, Pacho, and Ordóñez. So again, a UCL level defense. I'm not. And they only and the team always played down Vinny's side. I'm not blaming the kid, bro.
Bro, there was no overlap. There was nothing. Bro.
Nothing.
There was no like support. You know.
Oh my God, that's a goal. That has to be a goal, surely. Oh my God, who is that? You're a bum. Oh my God. You guys don't understand what he just missed, bro. Who made that pass? Look at that pass from James, bro.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Oh my God, it's so bad. That pass from James is amazing, by the way.
Dude, James actually still got it, man. He's still cooking.
Bro, that's a Jackson level finish, bro. That's a Nico Jackson classic, bro. I got flashbacks.
That is Nico Jackson right there, man.
Oh my God, bro. My bad. All right, let me get back to reading the chat. I just can't believe what I saw. I couldn't believe it. I'm stunned. That was so bad. Wait, when does the Brazil game start?
8:45.
All right, yeah, 8:45. All right, so we still got time. What message would this send if a player overperforms and there's an open spot in the team? They wouldn't give him a chance because he's not cool enough for them. We also said that as well. Like, this is not a good look for like getting any young players in. I don't think we would ever get a Marino type manager under this ownership. Never.
Oh man.
Nah, I can't lie. Maresca can put his foot down on this one because at the end of the day, if he doesn't get his players and loses, he will get all the blame and get fired anyway. The thing is, Maresca, the only way he can put his foot down is just not playing the players that they get them if he doesn't like them. That's what he did. He didn't really like Viega. He didn't really like Felix. He didn't like Nkuku. So guess what? He didn't play them. What is that real with regards to a vote? Where did you see that? I don't have Twitter. It was pretty much who was it? It was I didn't see where it came from, but I think it was a Chelsea source saying that the Chelsea supporters trust are weighing up doing a vote of no. They're voting up doing a vote of no confidence for the sporting directors, which is fine. He had Ugarte and others he didn't want train with the youth team. I told you, yeah, Luis Enrique literally did like what Maresca pretty much did. Like, I'm not gonna play you. Like, he did the same thing to Sterling. Remember, Maresca told him like, there's no future for you in the system. And Cuckoo going to Club World Cup and Fedrovich not. That's insane. Yeah, well, there we go, man. That's my point. All these guys are head coaches. They decide who plays. No, not who's bought or not. The club bought Felix and KDH. The head coach didn't play them. They're on the way out. That's how this works. That's what I'm saying. We can't really blame Maresca because the things we can blame Maresca for already happened. The bad games this season are his fault. You know what I'm saying? But like,
look, David Ornstein is saying that the Florian Wirtz deal is not 100%. Did you fucking see that shit?
No way, bro. So why did Fab say here we go?
Yeah, he said here we go, and then this is what David Ornstein, like, I don't know if you can pull it up on your screen or whatever.
Oh my god, I just saw it. Yeah, Liverpool, Bayer Leverkusen talks over Florian Wirtz at final stages. I'm telling you, okay, Lucas, hold up. Does this not further prove my point that at this point the only tier 0 source is Ornstein?
Oh my god.
This only further proves my point.
Happen, right? So like
it is, but this just proves that Fab is he's just waffling, bro.
He's just jumping the gun, bro. Like
he lost the juice. Fab has lost the juice, bro. It's over. The only thing is the Ornstein dagger. The Fab Bomba doesn't work anymore, bro. Also, U.S. men's national team sucks. They're down 1-0. Oh my god, bro. Poch is a criminal. He might get sacked, you know. Poch might low-key get sacked. Who are they losing to, bro? They're losing 1-0 to Switzerland, bro. They're losing to the Red Cross. Oh my god, man.
Oh my god, bro.
This is disgusting.
How
That's a
many games in a
oh
row
my
did they
god.
lost?
Hold up, this is so true. Hold up. That finish that we saw for Colombia, Hazardinho, that's a Maduki versus Man U finish. That's exactly what it was.
Oh my, that finish almost killed me, bro. Fucking finish almost killed me. Like I can't believe people still rate him after that, man. Like,
Nah, man, Estevão was dog shit that game. We can't really make excuses. We are reaching. The thing is, I think people are reaching saying he was dog shit. He just didn't have a good game, but that's to be expected. Like but the thing is, people are going too far. They're like, he's not ready for the Prem. He's trash. Like, hey, look at we hyped him up for nothing. I'm like, relax, bro, relax.
He needs to gain about 7 pounds of muscle. That's definitely like something that's gonna happen over time. You know, and again, it's all about getting used to the league, right? So when he started out at Palmeiras, like his first couple games, he kind of struggled a little bit because he was trying to get, you know, adjusted to the physicality of the Brazilian league. And it's a very physical league. But if people think it's a trash league, it's the 6th best league in the world. You know that, right? It's actually
it is.
higher
It is.
than
It
the
is.
Portuguese league.
Of course.
It's actually rated higher
No, I'm
than
telling you, the
Portuguese.
thing is, people don't watch the Brasileirão, so they don't know, bro. But like, it is.
It's actually a very competitive league, bro.
It is, and it is still very much a physical league. Like, there are still players there who just because they have PNP like get by. Like, again, it's it's still a good league. I'm telling you, it's not bad.
He's just gonna have to adjust to like the tempo of the Premier League. So like, what type of player
he's not. He has to get used to especially because he's not starting off in a small club, right? Like, he's not doing like my first stint at Wolves kind of thing where he has a ton of space. You are going to be locked down, bro. We were playing at Chelsea Football Club.
To Europe at 21. People forget this, bro.
Yep, they do. They do.
And he played in La Liga, which is a less physical league.
Yep.
So Estevão is going to be playing in a harder league, more physical, and he's much younger than Neymar was at the same level.
And at that age, at a big team that's gonna face the low blocks that we see in the Prem, bro.
Yeah. And Barcelona, bro. That Barcelona team was cracked, bro. Fucking Suarez.
Yeah. Oh my god, what a save, bro. That was a great save from their keeper, bro. No, I don't know who shot that, bro. It was Alvarez, of course, bro. That's a baller right there, man.
I was such a fucking baller.
It's a baller, bro.
I wanted this guy last year to look,
you know, we all, bro. As soon as everybody heard he was leaving City, I'm like, bring. I think every club was like, bring.
Bro, dude, we have Nico Jackson. Bro, I wanted to kill myself.
Oh my god, nah, Messi doesn't have the juice like that anymore, bro.
There were people telling me that Nico, I was like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like,
yeah.
Don't even.
Oh, that's what Fab gets for being a mute and spamming all the time. Fab took Twitter interactions over journalism. He let the deals go to his head, man. It is what it is. Fab is so washed. He's doing percentage predictions like he's some oh my god, so true, bro. He's like, I'm giving it a 45% chance of happening. Fab, you're done. You're done. You're cooked, bro. You're cooked.
35.
Like, this isn't an internet download where you can give me a percentage, bro. It's like, this is the deal. It's either not looking likely, maybe, or it's happening. That's it. There's no percentages.
Just give me like probabilities now and fucking percentages.
What are we doing? Percentages are even worse. Like, a probability is like, oh, it's like likely, not likely to happen. I'll take that over a percentage. What is that supposed to tell me? This isn't a presidential election, bro. Like, he's giving me percentages like we're about to vote. Like, he's so washed, bro.
Oh my god.
Is Estevão starting for Brazil? I don't know, to be honest, because I think Rafinha's back.
Nah, I think they're gonna play 4-4-2, and they're gonna play Cunha and Martinelli as the strikers.
Oh my god, it's disgusting, bro.
And then it's Rafinha and Vinny.
Oh my god, I'm seeing a front four. No. Tell me this ain't true.
Wings,
bro, I'm seeing Martinelli, Rafinha on the wings, Vinny Cunha up top, Casemiro, Guimaraes midfield, bro.
I think he's gonna keep
experimenting. Oh my god. How is Alexandro still starting at left back?
Yeah. Hey, to be fair to him, he was actually very solid defensively last time. That's the thing, bro. I don't care. I need a defense that's like solid. I don't need to be like big names. Like Alexandro, that guy Alexandro, whatever his name is, center back. That guy was sick, bro. I hope he has another good performance. We'll see. But
oh my god, they scored. Oh my god, they scored, bro.
Where are they in the CONMEBOL? Is it
Colombia? Right now, I think they're still well, I think the score is gonna change, right? Because they just scored. They were 6th. They were 22 points, but they're about to get 2 more points, so that would be 20.
If they win, we're fucked.
They'd be 24. Oh yeah, if they win, you're in trouble.
If
they win, you're in trouble. I ain't gonna hold you.
Today I'm an Hermano, bro. I'm an Hermano. I need Argentina to fucking win that shit, bro.
Let me see this goal. All right, let's see. Pass to the wing. Did they just let him cut inside? Is that what it is? They just let him cut inside and shoot? They did. That's all Diaz does. How do you fall for the cut and shoot? Nah, that was terrible defending, bro.
Bro, I think they want to lose so they can fuck over Brazil.
You know, Argentinians are petty enough, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, that was also poor from Martinez, bro. He got his hand on it. I can see Estevão going out on loan a year in at Chelsea if he doesn't get enough playing time.
He won't go on loan, bro.
I don't think they'll go on loan. Like I said, I think the talent's going to be clear enough that he's probably going to get a starting position.
Bro, when people see how he can finish, they're going to be like, yo, shit.
Yeah, Fab said 60% Mignon gets done. That's when I start to clock. Fab is donezo.
60%, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's like
Luis Diaz,
yep. It's like the rain report, right? Like, oh, it's 70% percentage of rain. Just fuck out of here, man.
Bro, I was saying the percentages, bro, percentages in football transfer, bro. The game is truly gone, man. What is journalism, bro? That's so stupid, bro. Joel Ordóñez, we were linked with last season in November. Is he any good? Yeah, bro, he's insane.
He's very good.
He's good. Again, Hincapié, Pacho, Ordóñez, all people that fit our profile. Great center backs. We're not getting a single one of them. Nah, Richard Rios is a futsal player, man.
Hincapié could fill 2 positions as well, man.
He could. He would
left
cook.
Left back and center back. Fuck's sake, man. We're so stupid as a football club, man.
No, we're idiots, bro. I'm telling you, we're idiots. USA down 2-0. Oh my God, Poch is a criminal, bro. To the Red Cross. Anyways.
What time is the Ecuador game?
Bro, it's the last one of the day. It's at 9:30. I told you, bro. This is why this is called a mega watch-along, because I'm basically doing all the South American games. Yeah, Uruguay is beating Venezuela 2-0.
Yeah, that game's
fair
done.
enough, bro. Fab needs to show his work. He's working along with the standard deviations and confidence intervals and shit. Yeah, he's stupid, bro. People still haven't clocked that a spoiler for the next season's expectations was leaked earlier this season by Maresca himself. Ezzy's click and Maresca ain't aiming for a serious title challenge. No, they even said themselves like we're ahead of schedule, bro, because they expected UCL next season. We got it this season.
Yeah. How many years do these fucking people? They think this is like, bro. They don't understand that fans are impatient, bro. Like, we're already pissed off.
No, the thing is, bro, it's not even being impatient. Like, this team already showed, bro. We were up there. We were 2 points behind Liverpool, 26 games in, bro. 2 points behind Liverpool. You realize, hold up, you realize, Lucas, I need you to realize this. We were closer to Liverpool than Arsenal was this season. Yeah. And people want to tell me, like, oh, why are you upset? This is why I'm upset, bro. We're almost there.
It is also, RSM, like, because American sports, like, people are more patient. Like, the fans in American sports are way more patient, bro. Like, I see a lot of these teams, they're like 6 years without like any playoff positions, nothing, and they're just chilling, bro. They still go to games.
Yeah, bro. No, teams in the NBA and the NFL, they be tanking on purpose so they could get better picks.
And people still go to the fucking games, bro.
Still sell out, man. Bro, even when the Knicks were trash, they were selling out MSG, bro. It's crazy.
And these American owners, they think like, oh, people are gonna be patient.
Bro, there's no picks. There's no picks to save this team, bro. If you don't do good, you don't have money, you can't get good players, and you fall into irrelevancy.
You can't get relegated. That's a thing too. Like, you can get relegated.
Bro, if the bottom 3 teams were better, we could have seen United Spurs go down. Real talk. If Bruno Fernandez wasn't there, United go down. On God. No. Oh my God,
Bremer's
bro.
still not done by the way, bro. I'm just thinking, man. Maybe Spurs hijack that deal. You know, Thomas Frank.
This is Thomas Frank,
That'd be
bro.
hilarious, bro. I would laugh so
Nah,
hard.
Spurs are a joke, bro. Smoking on that Podge pack. Yep.
Bro, if they hijack that in Bremen, I'm gonna fucking laugh my ass off, bro. I'm gonna die.
I really hope Chelsea's support group doesn't turn us like Man U.
Because we're a disgrace, right? But United is
Yep.
an even bigger of a disgrace because they're literally in hell, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think fans think we're spoiled because we finished 4th, we won a trophy, so we should be grateful. But no, bro, we're so close to being great, man.
If it was like an FA Cup, I'd be a lot happier. But like, all due respect, like the only real team we faced was Betis, and we put 4 by them in 45 minutes, bro.
Standard RSM. He needs to win a trophy next season, and then UCL, or he needs to get sacked.
Mm-hmm.
That's the standard for me. A trophy and UCL every season, no matter what.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you can't win the Premier League, a trophy, and UCL.
Like, you know what it is though? I was saying like I was always a proponent of this in terms of like next season, right? If we don't get UCL, like make it into like the quarters and get a trophy, then I want Maresca sacked. My only fear now is I don't know. I can. Let's be honest. These sporting directors will find the worst manager than Maresca. They will.
They will. That's the thing.
That's what worries me, bro. Like, as much as we hate Maresca, justifiably so, they will find worse.
Bro, but like, you have to say, like, Maresca did his job. That's the thing, right? I've been very like critical of him this season, but he did his job. He did the bare minimum requirement.
No way.
He's not being backed at all.
Goal. That's to be a goal. Yup. That's a goal. Oh, they took Enzo's goal. No. They took Enzo's goal, man. Let's see the replay. Sanchez plus Jackson, not expecting UCL. It adds up. I mean, to be fair, yeah. USA's so-called golden generation beat Mexico's worst generation and tied to England. That's their biggest results. Yeah, man. I tell you, this US generation, they're overrated. Yeah, he's offside. Oh, damn, he was offside, man. Poch not saying the damn thing on the sideline. Man is stealing a paycheck. Deport Pochettino. Let's get the like. Yeah, listen. Let's. I even check what likes we're at. Let me see, man. We're at 19 likes and 58 people. Come on, bro. That's a poor conversion rate, man. Y'all gotta move better than that, bro.
That's a Nico Jackson conversion rate.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all could do way better than that. And listen, if you haven't subbed up as well. One more to 940. One more sub to 940 people.
You're moving fast, bro. 940. Nice.
Yes, almost. Hopefully, I get to 1K this summer, man.
Of course, man. Of course. Probably, again, as transfers kind of start picking up, I think you should get more.
Told you, bro. Next season, I'm doing the Liga Watchalongs. I don't care, bro. I watch the games anyway in my free time. I might as well just stream them, bro. Because
La Liga, there are like other games that you can watch.
Arsen, you hate Maresca? I don't hate Maresca. I think I hated Poch. I don't hate Maresca. To be fair, I just don't like the way he plays. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't love it, bro. Like the thing is, I understand the system, and I don't like it. But
I don't really love or hate managers. For me, it's just like do your job or get the fuck out. That's how I stand with managers in like football. Do your job or get out. Like that's it.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of look at it. I know people are
Agreed.
like, "Oh, I love the manager. I want him to stay here for 5 years." No, bro. Just do your job or get out, or else we become like the Arteta thing with Arsenal, bro.
Yep. And also, hold up. This comment by Jabo, by the way, I think me and Lucas agree. If Maresca needs to be sacked for these sporting directors to go, I'll take that deal any day of the week. I have no attachment to Maresca, bro. Respectfully. And this is why, like, again, it's painful to me that we got owners willing to spend $1 billion, but we gave the keys to the kingdom to 2 idiots, bro. Because if you, and this is what I'm saying, like, people don't understand, they don't understand. If you went to any sporting director in any big club, I don't care, and you told them, we will give you $1 billion in 2 windows. That's any sporting director's dream. Build the team in your vision.
They basically did what we did at PSG, but with better quality. And again, they didn't get not every player hit, right? They got the Barcolas, or again, people rate Barcola, but whatever. Like they got like the Mwanis and Ramos, right? They spent like 180 million of those.
Bro, they got that King Lee in guy. They don't even play, bro.
I don't know. Oh, Ken Lee. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so they don't play him either, bro.
But they also bought a lot of quality as well. We bought a lot more duds than they did.
But that's my point though. Like they kept They kept going for best in class, and that's what we criticize them for. They don't go for the best in class, even within the age range. You can still get better players than what we're getting.
They got Ugarte, didn't work. Fucked them off. That's it. They sold them, and it is what it is.
And they sold them to the club that loves buying everybody else's duds, bro. United.
They broke even on Ugarte, bro.
That's disgusting work, bro. That's how I felt when we got money for Mount and Havertz, bro. I'm like, how? We might low key do that with Nkunku as well, bro. And Cookie.
We break even on Nkunku, man. That'd be great business.
Bro, Bayern would pay. You know Bayern would pay, bro.
Bro, I just think a Saudi club are gonna come. Bro, where's the Saudi money, man? I need
no shot he's taking Saudi money. That's the issue, man.
I think he's at that age though. He's 28. You know, like I don't know, man. He's 28.
We'll see.
That's the right age to leave, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it is generational money, bro. This U.S. generation are a bunch of silver spoons made out of crystal. Mexico may be mediocre, but at least they got players who play for the country that a second thought. That's also because the U.S. doesn't have like a football culture, bro. They don't.
Yeah, man.
Like this team is probably the best technically that the U.S. has ever had, but they have no fight. They have no spirit, bro.
It's crazy to me that Mexico's never been like a big time nation when it comes to football. Because
yeah.
Growing up, like when I was younger, a lot younger, like Mexico was like in the late 90s, early 2000s, and then they're just, they're not really competitive anymore.
I mean, I think that's like years of corruption and stuff. That's really what it is. Because now, I don't know if you knew this, but like in Liga MX, they get paid salaries that are equivalent to European salaries. So like players never leave. Like the league never forces them to leave. They pay them insane salaries, so they don't. Obviously, like I'd rather say Mexico, so they never go and develop their game, bro. They never do. Very few leave now.
Shame, bro. They have a large population. So
bro, they have an insane population that basically all play one sport.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should be better than they are.
Yep. Fake shame plus Poch is a pretty brutal reality check. Yep. Like Poch does your players no favors. People need to realize this. And I told people this when some certain people were like, "Oh my God, we finally got a decent manager for the U.S. Like a manager who has a pedigree." And I'm like, "Yeah, bro, Poch is gonna expose every single player, bro." And lo and behold, bro, as bad as the U.S. is, Mexico is worse. I think Mexico will be better than the U.S. because if they get over the corruption and actually call up real talent instead of whoever pays for the federation. We'll see.
I'm gonna send you a pic, Carson. You're gonna like this.
Let me see. To be fair, we are not in a farmers league. PSG has the luxury to test what works and doesn't. I also said this as well, right? Like PSG can do what we do to a greater scale because they won't be affected financially and they will know that they can basically win the league every season. We don't. So our margin of error is smaller, but the model that we are doing is what PSG have done. We've just done it worse. That's it. Shoot it, bro. Oh my God, man.
Like they go for Zabarni, right? He's 22 years old, so he fits the model. And he's a high caliber center back.
Oh my God, smart, they're down 3-0 in the first half, bro.
Yeah, so they're smart, right? They went for Pacho. They went for like these young talents, but like it fits the system. They're very high quality players.
And they're cheap too. They're cheap. Pacho would fit within our wages. He would have fit the 40 million that they love, bro.
They're gonna have Zabarni and Pacho, right? They're probably gonna sell Marquinhos to Saudi, make a ton of money on Marquinhos, and yeah, keep going,
3-0 in 34 minutes is disgusting, man. Bro, low key, or Mexico and the U.S. might get grouped, bro.
I sent you the Chile thing, third year in a row, or third World Cup in a row. They're not gonna qualify.
This is custom, bro. I saw a funny tweet from a South American account that was like, Vidal confirms his kids are fossilized after waiting 3 cycles for his dad to qualify them to the World Cup.
Oh man, Vidal, man! I can't believe he still has the same haircut, bro. Like it's been such a long time, man.
You should just give it up.
No idea, bro. I wanted this guy at Chelsea when he was at Juventus so badly. A friend of mine and I, we were like, bro, imagine if we get Vidal, bro. Alexandro and Vidal. Like we were just talking about it back in back in the day. Bro.
Yeah.
Like a decade ago almost.
Oh, the lineup came out today. Let's see. Do we have a striker? We had
Conte in charge back then. Bro,
Pierre Ordóñez. Okay, we actually have a striker. Okay, so Ecuador is playing with a striker today. I love to see it, man. That's great. We have one winger. Cool. All right, I don't hate it. You know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate this lineup. This lineup is way better than what we put out last time against Brazil, bro. I don't know what they thought we were gonna do, bro. Ecuadorian heritage is a big man striker that we hoof it up to, bro, to score. That's it.
Yeah.
I want Zabarni. He's so underrated. Yeah. Oh my God, they're 3-0 down, and the U.S. haven't even had a shot on target. Yo, Pach is such a terrorist, bro.
So what was the Cesco glazing today, bro? You told me there was.
Oh my God, it was disgusting, man. They started talking about
Cesco.
like, oh, because they were like, oh, I would rather like 100 S for Ekatike. You know, we should be more in for Sesko. I think his heading ability. He's so tall. He solves all of our. He fits what we need more than Ekatike. And I'm like, oh my God, bro.
Cesco, bro. That guy's a bum, man.
Hmm.
That guy's
Oh my God, that's a good ball. That's a good ball. Oh, that was a good defend there. That was a good defending there, though.
Yeah.
Alvarez did what he do. Alvarez first time took it down, tried to hit it. That's what you
Bro,
need.
he's such a baller, man. Look at that touch, man. Like the guy's just sick, man. He's just sick.
Look at that. Look at the way that was a great pass, by the way. Bink and the first time.
You know how much it pisses me off to see them have all these elite strikers over the years? And just have fucking
I can only imagine, man. You've been starving, bro.
Bro, it's been 2 decades.
But the thing is,
bro.
no. You know what? No. Fuck you, Lucas. You know what it's like to be a small nation and watch Brazil and Argentina? Fuck you. How about that? How about that?
Listen.
How about that?
I'll let you have it because listen.
Brothers complaining that he's not eating filet mignon when I've never even had it.
It's funny. It's like I'm a
bro, you
fan. You haven't won a Champions League.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like you're complaining about first world issues. I'm living in poverty, bro. Like,
you're still looking for that first Champions League, and I already got 2, bro.
Bro, it's sad, man. I can't believe they're down 4-0. But that's a funny follow up because logic is like RSM. You can't read into the result too much. Look at the lineup and tell me you know more than 5 of the starters for the U.S. team, and immediately after 4-0.
Bro, football
I don't care. I don't care if it's MLS players. You're not losing 4-0 to the Red Cross in one half, bro.
RSM, like football, it's all about cycles, bro. Like they're like generations from different teams. Like Spain, right? They had the golden generation. You know, like Spain when I was growing up, bro. Like Spain, like they were good, but they weren't the best.
No, they were never anywhere. Like Spain was one of those teams. Like, oh, they're always good, but they're not.
Yeah, they
like
were good,
they're not world beaters. They're not world beaters.
And then Xavi and Iniesta, all these guys started kind of coming up, and like, oh shit, they have a serious team now.
Bro, even Casillas, bro, like
Casillas as well.
I don't think he was like ever like a the keeper that everybody said he was, but he was a good keeper, bro.
Yeah, for me, Buffon was better than him. Neuer as well.
I would have to agree. From what I've seen, again, I didn't see a lot, but
see, again, there's a lot of like people overrate Real Madrid. A lot of these guys from Real Madrid, like Cannavaro only won that Ballon d'Or because he was at Real Madrid. Like that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna give center backs and fullbacks the Ballon d'Or anymore. Like
no, that's over. That's over.
Like Nuno Mendes probably deserves it if you really think about it.
In terms of what it is like this is the thing. Like if it's best player, then it should be Yamal, right?
Yeah.
But it's obviously not that because if it was best player, it would have gone to Messi like 15 years in a row because he was the best player for that long, right? However, they're never consistent with it because if in terms of it, they never do it. Whoever's the most accomplished, right? Because if that was the case, it probably would have gone to Vinny, but they give it to Rodri. So there's no consistent basis for why they give it, bro.
Yeah, like I don't want Dembele to win it. I'd rather have like Vitinha or like a fucking.
I'd rather like a Pedri as well, bro.
It's funny, bro. Like the first fullback, like ever, right? Like I don't even remember a fullback winning a Ballon d'Or. Like,
I think. Do you think Nuno Mendes makes top 3 now?
I don't know, but it really depends. It's all about PR, bro. Like think about it. Like Yamal might win it just because of the PR, but then it's like Dembele, like. I don't know. I don't really rate Dembele as a footballer, but he won everything, right? So theoretically, he could say that. Does the Nations League come into account? Like, do people rate the Nations League?
Yeah, that's another thing too.
Really, I don't really know, man. Vitinha, if people give it to Vitinha, I'd actually be okay with it because for me, he's been such a sick player this year.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a very important player as well. And
oh my God! Oh no, he's offside. He's offside. Yeah. They're gonna put the flag up, even if they score this. He's gonna put the flag up. Yeah, he was offside. That was a good play though. Trump, it's time for Plan B. Ban every country so the U.S. wins.
yeah.
One of my favorite nations were Italy 2012. Chiellini, Buffon, Balotelli.
Is it just journalists that vote that, or is that Is
It's
that like
it's journals from every country in the world, like the top journals from every country in the world.
I think it's gonna be Dembele just because there's a lot of PR from France, right? It's in
Yeah,
France.
they're gonna want a French. Yeah,
They're
it's
gonna
gonna be
want a French
Dembele. It's gonna
guy.
be Dembele. I think Yamal gets
Yeah,
second or third,
yeah.
which is
Which is
still
still a
insane for
great
his age.
accomplishment,
Yeah,
by the
that's
way.
podium. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Um,
This is true. The same squad minus Kvaratskhelia was perceived as a dusty Farmers League bullies up
Brazil
until they
teams are
clicked in
starting to
January. Bro, people don't realize that the first season of Luis Enrique, bro, everybody was booing him. They hated the way he played, bro.
yeah.
He just needed time for the team to gel. But the thing is, when you're PS, the thing is when we speak about Farmers League, the issue is they're such far and away a better team that they can take a year to figure out a system and still win the league. You can't do that in the Prem, bro.
And they can rest their players too, bro. They can rotate,
Yeah,
and that's what people don't understand. We can't do that in the Prem, but if we do that, we get relegated. We'll
yeah,
get relegated.
100%, bro.
If
Bro,
we
you look at
rotate our squad,
you Amram trying to figure out a system halfway through this. If Amram was in charge since the beginning, they might have gotten relegated, bro.
what was that team that we lost to where we like he rotated the system? Where like Felix and Nkunku and shit at left
I was
wing or whatever. It was a Premier League game. I don't remember the game, bro.
left wing and Cuckoo. That must have been like what, then like January and stuff when Jackson got injured. Because I remember we played in Cuckoo left wing. It was City. It was City. I remember we played Palmer. It was Palmer on the right and Cuckoo on the left. It was an awful game, bro.
Like one of those games, he rotated and we're like so bad. I was like, oh my god, this team's trash. Like that's when
Yeah.
you figured out that the bench is not as good as we think it is.
I
This
hear
is
it.
what it is. The Prem is so difficult that like you can't do this shit.
It is. The issue is even the bottom, like the thing is in La Liga, even the bottom teams will try to give you a game. So defensively, they're never going to be as solid. But
Never.
the teams are so desperate to stay up.
That's it. It was Ipswich. That was it.
It was Ipswich. It was Ipswich. There you go.
Ipswich. That's the game, bro.
I agree. For me, Vitinha, unfortunately, he won't get it because of the GNA era. I mean, true. But again, they gave it to Rodri, which once again, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's never consistent, bro.
Yeah, they gave it to Modric as well.
Amram is just mediocre. But that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Also, Joey, I put the link. I put the link in the tinfoil hatters if you want to join. Me and Lucas. But another thing too, by the way, is another thing with Amram is I see a lot of people celebrating. Oh, we're gonna get like Gyökeres and Blamo Cunha. And I'm like, okay, Amram's still manager. I don't think he's a good Prem manager. He's giving me nothing to believe that his system is gonna be good in the Prem.
He's been terrible.
Bro, his midfield is gonna be Bruno, Ugarte, Casemiro, man. They're getting ran through.
Bro, I watched almost every single game. Man, I still don't know what their system looks like. I have no idea. You know, like it's just weird system.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Doesn't work.
I'm hearing soccer is losing 4-0 in the first half. They are, man, to the Red Cross. And Kugu off the left against Brighton at the end of the 23-24 gave me false hope. But I think everybody was happy that like Kugu was gonna be back healthy, and then he just gave us one of the worst seasons of all time, bro.
Bro, I don't know what happened to Nkunku because I actually watched this guy a few times at Leipzig. Man, he was such a fucking baller, man.
It was. Let's be real. It was the injury that killed him. He was never the same after the injury. Unfortunately, he's one of those players. Yeah, it's one of those. It was one of those things where the injury was never the same.
He could strike a ball first touch, like he could cross a fucking ball, and then he came
Bro,
to the
he was meant to be the centerpiece of the team, bro. Let's be real.
That's what it was, man.
And then Palmer snatched his shame, and now Palmer's the face of the league, man. Face of us, and also a face of the league, bro. They post Palmer every chance they get, man. Bro, Palmer got to deal with Beats, bro. He got a sponsorship with Beats.
Yeah.
I know I'll jump on after. I bet, man. Yeah, Amram sucks. I agree. Losing to a health pack. Yeah, bro. They're down 4-0. Ballon d'Or is just a PR battle. Who's got the better PR to back them up for this award wins? I agree. All right, hold up. This half is about to end. I'm about to put on the Brazil game. So be patient, guys.
Yeah, I'm already watching it on TV anyways. So.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for this half to end. I mean, I don't think anything's really gonna happen.
The thing is, growing up, like everyone already knew who was gonna win the Ballon d'Or before it even came out, because we already knew who the best footballer was.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like everyone knew Ronaldinho was gonna win that shit, bro. Like everyone knew. Like you just fucking knew. Like no one cared about stats, none of this shit. Like we just knew, bro. We just looked at him and this guy's the best footballer in the world, man.
Yeah, all right. I'm about to switch the game. Brazil, Paraguay. All right. All right. Let me get the. All right. Can you guys see the score? Cool. Bet. Yeah. All right. Where is this in Brasilia? This is a nice stadium, so it's Brazil. No offense, but this wouldn't be in Paraguay.
I've never been to like a lot. I don't think I've ever been to like another country in South America. I want to
Uh,
go to Argentina someday. I've heard good things about it. I heard it's nice.
yeah, bro. I want to go to Argentina so I could feel like a millionaire, bro. Well, bro, I've been like $100 and I'm living large, man. Their money's worth nothing, bro.
Yeah, they high inflation and shit, right?
Yeah, bro. Like their inflation is sky high, bro. I think like $1 American gets me like 10K of their currency, man. I'm living large.
It's like that movie. Was it Euro Trip? I don't know
Bro,
if you ever watched that movie, Euro Trip.
yeah, I'm telling you, bro. We
Have
living
you seen
large.
that movie before?
No, I haven't seen it.
Bro, watch that movie, Euro Trip. It's hilarious, bro. Oh man, it's a hilarious movie. The guy goes
Hmm.
into like the hotel or whatever. He gives him like a quarter American dollar, and he gets the quarter and he slaps his boss's face. He's like, "I'm going to start my own hotel."
That chord is
Slaps.
hilarious.
They go to like this like East European nation or whatever. Bro,
Yeah.
that movie was hilarious, man. Oh man, those old movies are hilarious, man.
I've been to Ecuador, obviously. I've been to Ecuador. I've been to Colombia. I've been to Nicaragua.
Colombia.
I've been to Mexico. So that's about it.
Yeah, I've been to Mexico, and that's pretty much it. Like in Latin America, like
Hmm.
other than Brazil, of course.
Literally just
I've been to
arrived from
Canada as
vacation
well.
in DR. Yeah, DR is a nice vacation spot.
I've been
It's
to
gonna be
Canada.
interesting.
I want to go again. I want to go again, like British Columbia area. It's nice.
Mm,
Like the
I
West
hear you,
Coast
man.
area.
Bro, how's it 6 minutes in and Vinny's jersey's already dirty, man? Like on the front, he has like a streak of dirt, and I'm like, how, bro? Bro, your midfield is so non-existent. It's insane, bro.
Casemiro, man, he shouldn't be starting games anymore, man. This is
Like, I don't
Dos
understand
Santos,
how,
man.
like, all due respect to Ancelotti, I don't understand how he sees the team and is, you know what? We need 4 attackers and 2 in the midfield. Brother, your midfield is already ghost.
Again, I think he's just experimenting. He's trying to see what formation is
The thing,
best for his time.
the thing is, he can experiment. It doesn't matter because I don't think you guys have
Yeah,
enough FIFA points to where you're going to be in pot one, no matter what happens in in the outcome of the matches.
yeah,
And you're qualifying directly. Like you literally need like I think 2 more points. So yeah, you're fine. But
yeah, yeah. But again, I think he's just gonna keep experimenting to see what's the best formation for the World Cup, and
yeah,
then okay, well, whichever one is more stable, and
he
then
has a year
kind
and a
of go
half.
that way.
So
Yeah.
I don't think
Again,
it's an
World Cups are
injury.
weird, bro. Like a lot of the times, like the teams that start out like shit are the ones that win that.
Yes. No, that's how it is though. Cause like if you
That's
peak
how
at
it
the
is.
beginning, you run out of gas in the
Yeah, you
knockouts,
run out of
bro.
steam, bro. You run out of steam in your attack.
Everybody, I remember, yeah. It's everybody's like, oh, this team is a favorite coming out of the group stage. I'm like, it never works out like that, man. Never.
Nah, that's not how it works, man. I remember
I
in
don't think.
'06, bro, we were cooking, bro. We were just popping teams off the park, and then we went up against France, and Zidane just put up like this crazy performance, and it was done. It was done. He ruined my childhood, but fucking hated it. It is what it is.
I don't think it's an injury within Cuckoo. He's just a typical 9.5 that needs the right positioning / system to thrive. And he checked out because Cole snatched his chain. He still has some ability. But the issue is, it's not even like I agree with you in the sense that like he needs a system built around him. But like even stuff like a first touch, like bro, and Cuckoo was
Yeah.
bad. Like,
And he used to have that too, bro. That's the thing. Like I
mm-hmm.
don't get it. Maybe he just doesn't want to be here, and then he's just like doesn't care, you know?
Nah, I went to like the place. I went to 2 places in Mexico. So I've been twice. I've been to Cancun, right? But that was like at a resort, so it's kind of like like a bit whatever. And the other place I went to, let me see if I need to like look at a map. The other place I went to was see if I can find it, bro. Was like south of Tijuana, like beach area. It was nice too. He's washed sadly. Carlo needs to pull out his diamond formation for Brazil. You know, low key though, like he has enough midfielders to where that would work, but that means he needs to sacrifice an attacker, and it's like, who do you want to sacrifice? That's the issue, and he's never gonna bench Vinny.
Yeah, but again, he played Rodrigo and Vinny in like as like two forwards, you know. He
Mm-hmm.
might play like a Rafinha as like a cam, They
Yeah.
put 3 midfielders, something like that. Again, he's probably just experimenting. He's trying to see which one gives the team more control, which one is more, you know, fast paced. Like what
Yeah.
type of tempo they want to play. I don't know.
I think the issue is you need to control the midfield. Like, and you don't. He needs to figure that out sooner rather than later. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like in the game, in the last game, as soon as he put on Santos, you guys had so much more control in the midfield because you had somebody that could challenge
Yeah.
Caicedo in that midfield, bro.
I think he's just doing the whole thing like loyalty thing with Casemiro.
Yeah, probably.
Like, come on, bro. This is not 2019
I mean, he's
anymore.
definitely he's doing what he did at Madrid, right? He's like trusting experience. That's why he's playing like
Yeah.
Sandro and Marquinhos, right? Like he's gonna trust them
Yeah.
to hold it down. But
That's what Italians do, bro. Italians, they've always done this. Like they
Yeah,
always
to
go
be
with
fair.
experience. Because that's what wins them games. But
I'm going to La Paz on Thursday. I heard it's freaking hot there, so hopefully it's nice. I mean, yeah, I mean
I will say
Mexico.
we're attacking a lot better than we were last.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course. The only issue is you guys came up against Ecuador who had like a really good. No way.
Yeah.
No way. Who didn't get there? Vinny. But that was a tap in.
Yeah, but at least again, that's another chance.
Okay, because
I wanna
this is
see
just
that, bro. I wanna
this is a worse defense. So you guys are gonna get way better chances than against Ecuador. That's the only issue. And also like Estupiñán and Ordóñez actually have pace, so
That's it.
it was hard. Yeah, your wing it was hard for your wing to get by them. But Paraguay, you guys can get by their wingers with PMP. You can have Rafinha and Vinny up top, experiment with Rodrigo and Neymar in the false 9/cam. Neymar can't do false 9 anymore, man. His body can't do it. He needs to play. He needs to play in the 10, bro.
I don't know if he's gonna be able to make it, bro. Like
I
even
don't
if he
think he
makes
is.
it, he's
He
not
got
gonna
injured
be-
again, man.
He's not it. He's done, bro. He's finished. I'm sorry. He's just
Yeah.
fortunately it is what it is.
He
Has all the talent in the world, but
he's still gonna go probably to support the team and stuff.
yeah,
Like
he's gonna be there just kind of chilling
yeah,
for vibes.
he's gonna be a vibes guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna be a vibes guy. The
know?
striking options aren't good enough, and Endrick ain't ready. I mean, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think that's unfortunate. It's funny too. Did you see what Ancelotti said about Endrick, bro?
What did he say?
They asked him like, "Why don't you call up Endrick?" And it's like, "Cause he doesn't play for his club." And it's like, "Dog, brother,
That's hilarious. Bro.
my brother in Christ, you are the club
I
he's not playing
respect
for."
that, though. I respect the shit.
He's
out of him.
hilarious
I'm
for
not
that.
gonna
He's hilarious,
lie.
bro.
I'm
He's talking about it like it's some other manager, man. He's funny as hell for that. Yo, big up CNAC, bro.
Yo, man. Hey, what the fuck just happened today, bro?
Okay, so do you want the so can I give you the rundown?
Bro, like I just got out of work. Like I never thought I would have I would love to see a day where the whole fucking unit was on fire. But I'm looking at my phone and I'm like, okay, people are wait, hold up. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right, my headphones can't work. So yeah, like bro, what happened? Just give me the spark notes, man. Give me.
Okay, so basically, the Mignon deal didn't go through, right? And the reason why it didn't go through is there was a £4 million difference in the valuation, so we didn't want to give them an extra £4 million, right? So then everybody, like half of the fan base started crashing out. The other half of the fan base was like defending it and being like, "Oh no, you don't get it. It's good that we didn't bend over for Milan." And then I think 30 minutes later, we immediately tried to start bending over for Borussia Dortmund and started offering like £45 million for Gittins. And it still got rejected. It got immediately rejected, right? And then after that, we get the news that like, oh, and then we get the press briefings. You feel me? And the press briefings were like, oh, we're actually happy with every single one of our keepers, right? Everybody's gonna get an opportunity. Maresca didn't even want Mike Mignon, which obviously contradicted what we got told the entire week before. And then after that, we got news that actually Petrovic isn't even being called up to the Club World Cup squad. Petrovic ain't going to the Club World Cup. And then after that, news comes out that, matter of fact, Petrovic is leaving the club. And Kendry Páez is also not being taken to the Club World Cup. After just last week, the club told them, "Oh, we are taking you." And they were like, "Actually, JK, we're not." So then everybody basically went into meltdown after Petrovic was pretty much said they're not going to the Club World Cup squad. So now we have our only wingers, by the way, for the first game of the Club World Cup is Tyreek George and Nkunku on the left. So yeah, bro.
You don't laugh, Sinek, you'll cry, bro.
That's what it is.
That's all I can.
Bro,
That's
like
all I can do.
everything that could have gone wrong, legitimately, like you don't understand. Like it's like you're gonna go back to if you go back to watch Lewis's streams, there's a tweet where I think at 7 p.m. there was a tweet where it was like Chelsea are happy with all their 4 goalkeepers, they're all going to be given a chance. And then literally at 9:30, the briefings come out that actually Petrovic is not going to the Club World Cup squad, and he's gonna be sold. So like, they don't know what they're talking about, bro.
Oh my God. Oh fuck, we are Arsenal now, man.
Bro, we're
I
clowns.
never thought in my wildest dreams. I never thought in my wildest dreams we would become Arsenal. God, I hate. Like now, I see why people hate Americans, bro. Like, I mean, it's not an.
Wait, Sinek, have you not even heard the news of what Poch is doing to our country, bro?
Bro, we're being attacked from all sides, bro.
Sinek, hold up, Sinek. No, you don't understand, Sinek. Poch is down 4-0 in the first half to Switzerland, bro. The Red Cross. Oh my God, bro. We're finished. Like there's no wins.
Yeah, today was wild, man.
This I'll tell you, like it really is crazy seeing that, like when I had to tell you everything in order, like how bad the result of the today was, bro. And you don't understand. The first stream that Lewis did, like I think Jimmy was like clapping. He's like so happy that we didn't get Milan, that we didn't give in to Milan. He was like, okay, it's fine. We have Petrovic. And then Lewis makes an emergency stream again because of the Petrovic news. And then Jimmy's like, okay, never mind. Bro, we're in the mud.
Yeah.
Also, Sinek, if you're talking, we can't hear you, bro.
He's probably under the tunnel or some shit. But...
Yeah, man. But listen, today was the worst possible sequence. Like the worst possible outcomes, one after another, man. I am glad that silver lining, at least Santos isn't being sold, bro. That would have been the absolute like cherry on top.
Until I see him play for us, I am not going to say anything. Again, I don't trust these SDs at all.
Alexandro Cross in the year of 2025,
bro,
man.
I wouldn't buy water from them if I was dying in the desert, bro. I don't trust these guys at all. Like, at all.
The thing is, Sky Knight, I don't think we're overreacting. I think this is an appropriate reaction. Like,
this is an appropriate reaction, bro.
I think this is appropriate for the news that we received today, one after another, bro. And the way the club tried to lie to us to our faces. Like the entire week, Fabrizio and everybody wasn't reporting that Maresco loved Mignon.
He's an Arsenal fan, isn't he? He's an Arsenal fan.
No.
Is he not?
No. It's an Arsenal kit with a water bottle as the head. He's bantering them. Yeah.
No, but it's like for me, this just like.
I know problem, Sinek.
Oh, this is what we're gonna do from now on. We made the Champions League, but it doesn't matter.
This is where we're at. Until the sporting directors are sacked, at least, because I do think that the owners actually want to win. I doubt that they're just happy with this. But I think the sporting directors are at least I'll tell you this, Bowley's not going to be happy with that. Bowley at least is not going to be happy with that.
I don't even trust Bowley, bro.
No, I don't trust Bowley. I don't trust Bowley in terms of signings. He's dumb. He's stupid. He doesn't know nothing about the sport. However, he does want the club to win.
That's the thing. He might want to win, but then I see him speak about football. And
no, he has zero idea about the sport. No, he has no idea what he's talking about.
I see him talking about football, bro. The way he talks about football is just how you would expect someone that is a businessman to talk about football.
Yeah, because I think he likes the sport. He just genuinely has no idea about it.
And he simplifies football in a way that it's like, bro, that's how it works, man. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm. I think he tries to pull too much on his experience, like in baseball and his other investments and stuff. Like it's not. No, it's not.
One of a kind, bro. It's one of a
Especially because U.S. sports, like you said, like there's a draft, bro. Like you can still get a top talent and be trash.
At halftime, people will get pissed off with that shit. If you start doing like cheerleaders on the fucking halftime, you think old school fans that go to fucking Newcastle games,
bro?
What the fuck is this
people,
shit?
Bro, people already crashed out. People crashed out at the bridge because there was a DJ at halftime, bro. I can't even imagine if there was cheerleaders, bro.
We do not
Imagine
want
no. Okay, let me set you a stage, bro. Imagine we're 2-0 down to Ipswich, and then the Chelsea cheerleaders come out onto the pitch. Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god, bro. And then you have like Jay-Z come
Oh
on
my
to
god,
start
bro.
rapping and shit. Like, bro, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, man, give it up, bro. Give it up.
Like, this is what it is, man. They don't
But
want this.
hold up,
Again,
TKO, hold up, TKO. You know what? I agree. Mignon is not worth this outrage. However, it's not just Mignon. If it was just Mignon, like we'd be upset. But the crash out happened because of literally everything that happened afterward. The fact that we bid 3 times, every time more money to try to get Gittins and Dortmund still said
Sanchez,
no, bro. Like
Sanchez. That's the problem. Sanchez, and again, we had a chance to get a high caliber goalkeeper to
fumbled it
actually
for
solidify
4
this
million
thing.
pounds, and then proceeded to add what 15 million pounds to the Gittins thing.
One more point. We spent 100 million pounds on goalkeepers, bro. There's no excuse why we're not spending that extra money on. If we had spent nothing on goalkeepers and we're like, you know what, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, cool. We spent 100 million, and then we raised our offer from Gittins to from 29 million to 42 million, bro.
Yep, and this is what
That's
we
why
get,
everyone's
man.
pissed off.
This is
That's
the
why,
food
bro.
that we're served, man.
It's an accumulation of things. It's not one thing. It's accumulation of things. You know. And
Yep.
then you add the Olise deals. You add the Victor Osimhen deal. You had all these other deals that like fell through, and fans start to think like, bro, these guys aren't serious. They can't even close out a basic deal.
Bro, this is true, by the way. Yeah, Mignon by itself is whatever. We can still pick him up. But the club briefing spamming every dialogue option is hilarious. That's facts. Like, they said everything they could have possibly said. And none of it made sense. We have
And
no
then you see
wingers.
Milan,
Yep.
right? Milan, literally, they're negotiating with Napoli. Freaking 20 million pound deal, bro.
I'm telling you, but you know, I can tell you, the fact of the matter is, and people don't want to realize it, is our sporting directors are taken as a joke, bro. Nobody respects them.
Bro, it's crazy, man. Like that's the thing. We need assholes to negotiate, bro. You think Laurentiis fucking does this shit at Napoli?
No,
That's a
bro.
psychopath, bro.
Bro,
Remember the
Laurentiis has
Koulibaly
the
deal?
thing is, Laurentiis has a reputation and he knows how to use it.
Bro, De Laurentiis is a psycho, bro. That guy's a mob boss, man.
Mm-hmm.
Remember he negotiated Koulibaly? He's like, Koulibaly, you're staying forever. And he stayed, bro. Forever. Like literally, he took all of his prime years away from like other clubs potentially buying him.
Yep.
Then he sold it to us at 31, and he was finished.
Yeah, he was
For like
finished.
30 million.
He was fully done, man.
He's good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want someone like that's ruthless, man. Like, give me a Russian or fucking Chinese guy or some shit, bro.
But that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. It pissed me off because like the owners could have presented $1 billion to literally any sporting director at any club, and they would have left. I'm telling you, they would have left. On God, if you tell somebody you can spend $1 billion in 2 windows, any sporting director is leaving their club. I don't care who you offer it to.
If you want to keep these guys, cool, bro. But get a chief negotiator. Like, get a guy that actually knows how to negotiate big deals, bro. You know. And then you can have Lawrence Stewart there just to kind of be the guy that like kind of talks to them about the player. But on the negotiation side, we have one guy specifically that deals with big deals, you know? Because then it's going to be like, okay, you have Wood Stanley there and you have this other guy. If they want to keep these guys, cool, but you need a negotiator, man. You know?
Yeah.
So.
Insane, man. I can't be crashing out over Mike Petrovic and Gittins, whether we get them or not. These aren't guys that are worth getting mad over. They're just decent players. The issue, and again, the reason we're getting mad isn't necessarily because of the players themselves. It's like, take away the player names. It's the fact of the way that these sporting directors are running the club, especially after the club, the manager and the players fought to get into UCL to be served up this.
It's such an important position as well, man. Like goalkeeper, people think that you don't need bro. A goalkeeper will get you 10 points extra a season, man.
Bro, a goalkeeper is the only reason Liverpool even had a chance going back home against PSG.
Yep.
If it wasn't for Alisson, it would have ended 6-1, bro.
Yeah. That's what it is, man. Look at Martinelli. Look at this scrub, bro. This guy's a pathetic footballer. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
Martinelli, man. Fuck off, man. This guy.
Oh, bro. Top 10 winger in terms of evaluation
We're
on
still the
in the
fifth
world,
ranked
though.
nation in the world on FIFA, bro.
No, I said no. I said this though. Like, it's you guys are going to start falling off more because what's being included. You guys still have the Copa America being included in there, and you also have the Qatar World Cup qualification cycle where you went undefeated. So once those points expire, you guys are gonna drop a lot, bro. Trust.
I don't really care, bro, about rankings, like personally. But it's
Yeah.
still funny to see, though.
It is. It's no, bro. You know how long Belgium were like number one for no reason? They had 1-0 and were like number
They
one.
won nothing, bro. That golden generation, they won nothing.
They won nothing, but they were like top 10 forever. They were top. They were top number. They were one for a long time. Everybody's like, how?
Anything, bro. KDB, fucking, what was it?
Bro,
Hazard,
KDB was a bum. Hazard actually performed for the team. It was KDB. Let's be real, man. KDB and Lukaku, man.
Lukaku actually scored
Criminals.
goals, man, right?
They're criminals, bro.
They had Courtois. Oh,
Yep.
I mean, on paper, they had a squad, man. Like they should have done more than what they did. Like I think what was it? 2018 World Cup was like their I guess their pinnacle or whatever.
did they make it semis or the quarters? I think it was the semis, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
It was.
Semis, because I think that's like if
They did because I remember they played the third place match. I remember that.
Oh
yeah.
You take the names of the players and no one's getting mad that we didn't cave to the demands for a guy with 1 year left who we have terms agreed with. But once again, the issue, if you take it into isolation, Mike Mignon deal isn't the reason to crash out. The fact of the matter is, they said we don't want to pay the Club World Cup tax, right? We're not going to pay an extra £4 million, and then proceeded to add £15 million onto the Gittins offer 3 times. It's when you take everything in totality why we're upset.
So,
by the way, you see this game? I told you Ecuador is never letting you guys get this amount of space around the box. I told you your attackers are going to look better this game, bro, but your midfield is still not there.
They're still fucking it up too, man.
Yeah.
Triple over the ball, fucking shooting from.
Bro, they're getting done up by Enciso.
I mean, Colombia is up 1-0 on Argentina.
On Argentina, I saw that, bro. But to be fair though, that was that's actually looking like a good game though. About to be honest, that's actually looking like a good game.
But yeah, so all right, I blanked out after you said something about Petrovic. So we're not keeping Petrovic.
Okay, yeah. So essentially, what happened, right, is obviously we got the news, no Mignon, right, because of the £4 million. Then after that, you know, they said we didn't want to play, and this is important context. They said that Chelsea are not willing to play, quote unquote, the Club World Cup tax that teams are adding onto players. And then, you know how we bid £30 million for Gittins? We then tried, I think, 2 different times to bid to Borussia Dortmund, and in total we added £50 million to the Gittins bid. So the essential thing is as well, I think originally they were asking for around 40 to 50 million pounds, and we offered what they wanted. And then Dortmund said no. So we look like clowns, right? We don't want to pay the tax, and then we say we don't want to pay the tax for Mignon, and then we pay the tax for Gittins, and the club still says no. So we're clowns, right? And then everybody gets on Lewis's stream, you know, and some of them are like, it's fine. We have Petrovic, you know, whatever. You know, we didn't bend over to Milan. We're a big club. We're amazing negotiators.
Who said this? Let me get. All right, that's my dog. But was one of them Jimmy?
It was Jimmy.
Shit. Bro.
And then it was one other person, but I'm forgetting who it was, bro. It was one other person other than Jimmy as well. But anyway, so then a lot of them were like saying, you know, good on the sporting directors for not caving in. And then they caved in for the Gittins thing. And then a couple hours later, right, at 7 p.m. UK time, the briefings dropped that Chelsea are happy with all 4 keepers, right? Maresca never wanted Mike Mignon, right? Contrary to literally everything that was reported by everybody. You know, he never sanctioned the buy of Mignon. And then that Chelsea...
Because managers don't openly say that in the press. That is a bullshit lie.
I'm telling you, bro. And then they said, you know, that the Club World Cup is going to be a pivotal time for us to test the keepers and see who wants to be our number 1. And then 2 hours later, Petrovic is not in the squad for the Club World Cup. And then this is the best part. The reason why he's not, that they said, is because we want to keep the same team that we had during the season. So no loan players, except Santos.
The PR isn't even good.
No, it's not. And then somebody literally said, like, the sporting directors hit every dialogue option for the PR. It makes no sense.
it makes no sense.
Wait,
And
the
then-
U.S. are down 4-0, bro?
Yeah.
That was another game.
No, they're down 4-0 against the.
way,
I told
they're
you
down 4-0
against
at
the Red
halftime.
Cross at halftime.
I thought you guys were talking about Uruguay.
No,
my
bro.
God. Oh
No.
my.
I told you, Poch is a
funny.
terrorist, bro.
I blacked because like I was driving through downtown.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Okay,
I
so
heard
then,
4-0
yeah.
and then USA and Potch, and I was
And
like,
Poch. Yeah. So
Oh.
then, so then after that,
Uruguay.
Sinak, then the press briefing came out that Petrovic is actually looking to be like his future is uncertain, and Chelsea are looking to sell him.
he wanted to leave after he probably wanted to leave, and he was just like, look,
On the Discord, if anybody
I'm
wants to
not
watch.
gonna be a backup, and you guys were looking for Mignon, and now
Bro,
I'm
not even that. Not even that. Imagine you are you're one of the top keepers in all of Europe, right? And then you come back and they say, actually, you're gonna have to fight for first team minutes against Robert Sanchez, bro.
Yeah. No,
And then and then by the way, he has a release clause of 40 M's. They're kicking him out the club, bro. They're literally kicking him out the club, and that's what Lewis said. The inside sources are telling Lewis they want to kick him out the club. And then that is properly when the crash outs started happening. Lewis made an emergency stream, and then Jimmy took it back, and he's like, "Yeah, bro, my bad." Like, he's like, "I thought we were gonna have Petrovic, and no, we got nothing." And then Jimmy crashed out even further because then during the stream, the news came out that the club essentially last week told Kendry Páez, "You're gonna play the Club World Cup," and then randomly today told him, "You're not going to the Club World Cup." And then Jimmy's like, "Bro, half the reason I bought the tickets was to watch Páez play."
Yeah, he actually did say that on multiple streams. Like he
Yep.
was going there for Páez. That's oh my God, bro. This is what I'm not even gonna bullshit. Like I figured something bad was gonna happen this summer. I didn't think it was gonna be this.
This is
I thought it was
catastrophic.
gonna be, yeah, because my thinking was we were gonna get the lap and a young.
Yeah, common sense. You gotta check out that
another
stream, man.
young
It's peak. It's
striker.
peak.
We were going to get a young. We were just
Usam, big up.
basically gonna get a
The
lot of
Ecuador game
kids,
hasn't started yet. The Ecuador game starts
essentially, but
in
not get
around
Osimhen, not get
10 minutes. So I'm doing the Brazil game right
because
now.
we have no excuse. We have the money. We have what was it, 300 mil and
We have 300 million in terms of PSR space, yeah.
exactly.
With
we
that's
have the
without any
room.
outgoings. That's with zero outgoings.
Exactly. So that's the thing that really caught me was like, why are we haggling over 4 million? And it's for a world class goalkeeper who's at 25 million pounds. Like it
Yeah, no.
like,
Ecuador hasn't
you
started.
remember
As
that
soon as it
one
starts, I'm
tweet
switching
that,
over.
that what's his name? Matisse sent, like where he was like, "Oh no, they're not really
They're not really in
this
for
is-
him. Yeah. The thing is, you know what it is?
He's looking like a genius for
No,
for
but you know
posting
what?
that
You know
early
what?
on.
You know what? He's low key also not correct, and I'll explain why. I think the club really were in for Mike Mignon, and these sporting directors thought that they were playing 5D chess, and they were like, "Oh, you know, we're gonna make Milan bend to our will." And then when they weren't able to do that, they try to save face. Yeah, am I better now? I should be back. I should be back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. But yeah, bro, like it's essentially that's what I'm saying. So you could see that they had to backpedal. They had to backpedal, and they were scared.
I mean, honestly, I can see all of that. Like, it just,
It should be better now. Common sense. It should be better, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
it just,
Good win.
like, I went to work feeling like, man, well, this is embarrassing, but at least we have Petrovic. We got to kiss a lot of ass, but to convince this kid, like, hey, man, you're the number one.
Oh my
And-
fucking God! I can't believe. Oh my God! I fucking hate this team so much. Man.
What happened?
I haven't seen it yet. He's ahead of us. He's ahead of us.
Oh my God!
What happened? Well, who missed? Who missed? No way. No!
Oh
No!
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Cena, I know you saw that, bro. Was
I
that
saw
Cunha?
that.
Was that Cunha? Oh my God.
Bro, this is the worst day of my life, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh my
Look
Yeah.
and look at Fortinelli, man. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my
Nah, that
God.
was actually so
I
bad. I need the
pulled
replay.
into my- I
I
pulled
actually
into
need the
my
replay.
driveway At the right
Here we go.
fucking
Wait,
No,
time.
come on. I don't care about the
If he was at
foul,
Wolves,
bro.
He'd scored that shit, bro. If he was at Wolves, he'd score that.
Bro,
Goodness.
it's bro. The Brazilian shirt truly weighs way too much for every attacker, pretty much, other than Neymar.
Heavier than the Real Madrid shirt, man. I tell people this.
Oh my god. You know it's heavier than Real Madrid shirt. This just confirms it. If anybody thought that the Real Madrid shirt weighed more than Brazil, nah, bro.
You can be a Ballon d'Or winner. Still not good enough.
No. The
Bro,
Real
Ronaldo
Madrid
was
shirt
trash
is
for the Brazilian team after like 02 or 03, man. He was trash.
You know, Potch probably gonna
He
get
was
sacked before
decent
World
in
Cup.
06.
Nah, bro,
06
no.
was
The only
decent.
good player in 06,
You know,
I'll
see
be
that-
very honest,
see that,
was
by the way-
Kaká, bro. He was
See
the
that?
only good
By the way,
player.
just so you understand as well,
Yeah, that is true.
Lucas and everybody. Oh my god, this miss was so bad.
That was horrible.
Oh my god, look at
Like
this. He's
that-
alone. Look.
He
No.
handed it away.
He even had the hand of God just in case right next to his head.
This girl just chilling. She's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh my
That
god.
has to. That's sports washing.
That's
man.
bad, man.
This is sports washing at its finest, right here, man. That's
Listen, man.
Guys, this is a
holy
15
shit.
goal. Like, what was it 15 goals last season? The Prem.
Yeah, bro.
18 or
Something like
whatever?
that, man.
Oh,
That
my
misses peak.
God.
Literally, man. Listen, I'm telling you. And by the way, it's the truth. And some people don't like to hear it, but some players they can't go from a small team to a big team. They can't handle it.
Bro, if he does this at United, they're gonna kill him.
He might. Why is this girl doing the Yucker celebration?
Yeah. I
What-
don't
what are we
know,
doing here, man?
That just.
Yo, get your country, Lucas. Get your
I
country,
have
man. What
no
is this, bro?
idea.
Man, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired.
He's
been a
not
long
tired.
day,
It's
bro.
been a long day. Yeah.
It's been a long
You know,
day,
you know,
bro.
it seemed like it's been such a long day that I think on Ahmed's stream we were like, bro, it's Pender's Nation. He's our only hope.
Bro, as I sat down, Sinak, and we were talking about it, and I was like talking to Scott, and I was talking to like, you know what? Let's just do this Penders, man. Fuck it, because we don't really know what to expect of him. We
Just
already
run it, bro.
know that Jurgensen and the other guy is that good enough. So, yeah, let's just try it out, see what happens. And I wouldn't be surprised, Sinak, because they probably think this guy is a wonder kid, and he's gonna come in and he's gonna, perform. And
Yep.
again, we don't know.
We don't know. Yep, Cunha was the biggest XG underperformer until last season. That's the reason Atleti sold him. Cunha's last season was the exception in his last 5 seasons.
How much did United pay for him? 62 million, right?
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Cunha was an XG overperformed his XG like crazy this season, and you know who did as well? Mbuemo.
Listen, man. All I gotta say is 5 of those goals are pens, man. So we gotta see what
There you go,
happens
man.
next season.
Yep. Did you see we fucking spanked Italy? Shocker, we got their manager sacked. Oh my god, Baylor, I did see that. Yeah, the 3-0. Yeah, Italy, bro. Did they win their
Bro.
game today, by the way? I think they needed to, no? Or else they were out of here.
I think they did. I think it was yeah, they won against Moldova. It was yesterday, yeah.
Oh, yesterday? Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, they need
So
someone
they
against
might
Moldova,
qualify
bro.
for the. Did they qualify? I don't know, man.
I don't know, bro.
Shit, man.
The qualifiers for the World Cup for Italy.
Sack
looking
Poch
at?
before it's too late for the Club World Cup. Get Spalletti or some proper manager from Europe. They're not doing it, bro.
Nah, man. I hope we crash and burn. Like, I hope we go. I hope we.
You don't need
find
to
the
hope,
new
bro.
depths
If you
of
don't need to
hell.
hope. If you get a bad group, you're finished. You might get grouped.
Bro, we can't beat anybody right now.
Bro, you could legit get like
like there's
bro, you could get like it's peak for you, bro. You could literally get like a Egypt, Paraguay, and somebody else. Like you might get grouped, bro. Real talk.
no, like I mean, you look at it like I think we were talking about this last time, like about the 2014 team.
Oh, Enzo
like,
missed
that
a
was the
sitter.
last time.
Enzo missed a sitter apparently. That's what the streets are saying.
Have you guys qualified for the World Cup yet or no?
We need 2 more points, so probably tonight against Peru we qualify officially.
How many losses in a row is this
For who?
For who?
for the U.S.? Is it like 3 in a row?
This is 4. No, this is 4.
This is
This is 4.
4 in a row.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a sackable offense, man. Like I'm not gonna lie.
it is. It is. He
Damn,
should be.
Morty's
He
on me.
shouldn't. They should let him go. Like he's clearly here.
Yeah, but Morning Zombie, you
just
gotta
to
sack the
buy
manager, bro. When
time
Lewandowski says I'm
to
not
get
playing until you
another
sack the
job in
manager, you
Europe.
sack the manager, bro.
And the fact is, he looks so shit. Like he's doing more damage for himself to get another job.
What was your last good manager? Was it Klinsmann? Was it?
I'd love. Listen, man.
That's the
Let
sad part,
us
man.
get
It was
Norway, bro. Let us
Klinsmann,
get
man.
Norway. I want to see you get past our
Well, that
defense,
guy's a
man.
And he-
6 striker, by the way. Holy shit.
He was, but he was a shit coach.
He was-
He was a shit coach, bro. Like this is like 6 years of uh gravel road that we're that we're driving on right now, man. This
Yeah,
is
it's big, bro.
horrible.
Yeah, it's big.
And then also on top of that, man, Kenya, like the sports minister, like mysteriously lost like $5 million. So like
Yeah,
the
man.
players didn't get paid, and yeah,
Bro, I'm
man.
telling you, it's just like when the
Fucked all
CONMEBOL is
around
like,
about
bro,
my sports teams, man.
bro, it's like when CONMEBOL is like, actually, we don't need to pay all the security. We can just pay for half of the security and pocket the money, and then you add Colombians in the vents, bro.
I remember that. That's hilarious. Man.
Bruh.
I'm telling you, they're corrupt, bro. They're all
Yeah,
trying
man.
to
It
pocket
was-
the money, man.
So corrupt, man.
Bro, our people
But
never
the
moving
thing is,
forward,
the
bro.
reason why I thought we were good, like that I thought Colombia was gonna win is because there's like a shit ton of Colombians in Florida, and there was
Nah,
no
Baylor, your
way
tie getting
they're gonna
pocketed, man.
allow, like,
Trust, your
Argentina
tie
to,
getting
like,
pocketed,
win
bro.
this fucking game. There's no fucking way. And then they lose on pins, and I was like, ah, shit.
Damn.
I gotta keep my mouth shut because I was gonna get my ass beat by like some 5'5",
True.
some fucking short ass Colombians, bro. I was I was gonna see
Yeah,
what
man
a
was at
Colombian
risk.
smile looked like. They were not happy, bro.
Yeah, no, I can imagine, bro. Bro's about to get hit with the.
I feel like every federation's corrupt, bro. Like,
Of course, bro.
bro,
It
FIFA
is.
is so
It is.
corrupt, it's crazy, man. You guys remember the Sepp Blatter era? Holy shit, that guy was.
Do I remember it, bro?
Oh,
I lived it, bro. That was basically my whole childhood, bro. That was corruption FC.
Bro, the guy before Sepp Blatter.
Bro, I didn't even know FIFA presidents could be arrested until his ass.
This is the guy before Sepp Blatter. He was a Brazilian guy, another crook.
Oh, I can imagine.
24
Oh my
years in
god.
charge, bro.
A Brazilian in charge of
Bro,
FIFA.
okay, like,
That mother, I guarantee that brother was living large, bro.
bro, that guy died at like
No,
100,
seriously.
bro. He was 100.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. That man was an actual vampire,
He
bro.
was like, what? How long did he serve? It was like from like the 70s.
Bro,
Nah, I hear it, Baylor.
24 years, man. And then he taught Sepp Blatter everything he knew, and then he stayed there for like another 20 years or whatever.
Nah, man, this is hilarious.
It was just stupid.
All right, hold up. Let me get up. Let me get up the
the
Ecuador
new
game.
guy, right? It's that bald guy. What the fuck's his name? I forgot the name. The new guy. It's freaking
Infantino.
Gianno,
He's Italian.
Gianni,
Yeah,
or whatever the fuck his name is.
I know he's Italian. That's all I know.
Yeah, he's probably corrupt as well. Then.
Of course. He's
Yeah, bro.
Italian.
What?
Yeah,
That's
he's
easy
probably
money,
looking
bro.
bald.
That's easy money every time.
He's probably got like mob connections and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, guaranteed, bro. Guaranteed. All right, the Peru Ecuador
yeah,
game
man.
started.
He's good actually. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He's definitely corrupt. Then.
we might be fucked as a club long term, man.
Yep, that's what I said.
We might be.
I said this, by the way. I said, Sinak, if we achieve anything, it will be because of the manager and the players, in spite of the sporting
Oh my
directors,
god,
bro.
Vinny scored.
Oh yeah.
No
Well,
way.
Thanks for ruining it.
Rafinha
Oh,
assist?
sorry.
Rafinha assist? No.
Nah. No, okay.
By the way,
He's a scumbag.
yeah, that was
Scumbag goal.
I mean, he missed a tap in. To be fair, Sinak, he missed an easy tap in before. I will say this though. I told you guys were gonna score because everybody was saying this. Everybody's saying, "Oh, you guys, people didn't realize," because a lot of casuals tuned in. They're like, "Oh my God, Brazil could be Ecuador. Ecuador has the best defense in South America." Like people did not realize this.
Bro, they probably have one of the best defenses in the world. Like
They probably
if you
they do.
look at
They do.
the
To be fair,
teams,
Yep.
like think about like better center backs. Like like there aren't many great center backs in football. Let's be honest.
Yep.
Maybe France if they have Konate and Saliba playing together.
Maybe. But even then, though, that's the thing. Like defensively, though, they're not good. France are not a good team.
They're not.
No.
Like
That
they're
team- that
the
guy-
individuals are good, but as a collective, they're trash.
That guy needs to be sacked, bro. I can't believe he's still
he
there.
does.
Like, I get he won the World Cup and all, but come on, man.
Bro, he has
But
the
you know what's crazy
fucking
though? I will say though,
strength
Ancelotti
know-how,
is
man.
low key a bit of a criminal for starting Estevão against Ecuador, but not against Paraguay. Like,
I know, bro. He has so much time on the
He
ball.
set him up.
yeah, he set him up. That's a nasty
He
setup.
set him up, man.
He doesn't play kids, bro. I've been watching Carlo for decades, man. This guy with AC Milan, he never played any kids, man. Ever.
That's mean as hell
I
though.
have
Like
no
you throw
how
Estevão into
possible.
Ecuador, but then you let these bums eat for free against Paraguay.
Bro, Carlo hates kids, bro. Fucking hates kids.
I feel bad for Estevão,
That's
man.
why I was actually surprised that he got the start. I was like,
Bro, I felt
okay,
I was surprised because I thought he was gonna get the sub for the Ecuador game and then the start in the Paraguay game because that makes sense.
Yeah, he set him
Yeah.
up, right?
Also, Ecuador just missed a goal. I just didn't see, but we almost missed a goal. Good thing I didn't see it because I'm about to freak out when I see this replay. I know it. I'm actually about to crash out when I see this replay, bro.
RSM.
Huh?
yeah, you can switch it. You can
Yeah,
switch
because
it to
I'm
Ecuador.
watching out.
No, I already have it up. I'm just waiting until this hits halftime and then I'm switching the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is it second half now or
The Ecuador one.
for Ecuador? Yeah.
It's first half. We're the last game.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Wow, Argentina really about to lose to Colombia. That's nasty work, man.
Yes, they are.
I mean, to be fair, y'all needed that, bro. This is your first win in how long, bro?
Hey man, fuck you, man.
It's been a minute, bro. It's about to be your first
been a
win.
minute.
It's about to be your first
It's been
win
a
in
minute.
5. It's your first win in
Yeah, it's been
5.
a minute. No,
No way, no way.
All right.
Oh my god.
What
Oh
happened?
my god. What the? Okay, he was offside. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay,
You-
you're
I
lucky he was
about to- I
offside.
about to say-
Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky it was offside. He was offside.
Look at all this arrogance from RSM. You guys didn't even win a Cup American with all this chest and everything.
Man, fuck you, bro. Table don't lie, man. Oh my, Enzo red. Enzo got a red.
He got a red. God.
That's what the
damn.
streets are
Was that-
saying.
That's great, bro. That means that he's gonna have more rest.
All right, hold up.
Yeah,
With
that
all due
means
respect,
it's
Brazil's not
seconds.
scoring another goal, and if they do, you'll tell us. All right, hold up. Let me see this Argentina one. I need to see the red, man.
Just send his ass to Atlanta right now.
I need
Don't
to see the
even-
red, bro. I need to see the red.
لم يكتفي بذلك بل جاء في هذه
Okay, I mean somebody's clearly down on the ground. I need to see the red though. I need to see the red, man.
Oh, that looks like James. Fuck.
He killed James.
Who cares, bro? You guys already qualified for the World Cup. I don't understand why these
There's a
people.
red.
like
Let me
hate-
see this. Ooh, ooh,
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
ooh.
He didn't touch him.
Ooh.
He didn't touch him.
No, he
That's
did.
not a
His
red.
face, bro. He put the cleats on his face. Look. Damn. He did.
Ugh.
He put, bro, the studs to the face. Yeah, that's a red, bro.
Even if
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
a
like
red.
it's intentional.
That's nasty work. That's 100% a red. Enzo, that's nasty.
Look,
You know what?
look at who
Hold up.
shows right when
Enzo,
gets that red card.
Enzo, proper Chels, bro. He's getting the extra rest for the Club World Cup.
You're
Proper
fraud,
Chels,
Ahmed.
man. Enzo,
Ahmed,
proper
you're fraud,
Chels.
bro.
Bro, you know what's funny? I actually didn't even come back into it, by the way.
Of course
Show
he
something.
did. Dickhead.
I legit, yeah, looked at my phone right now because yeah, I was on my Switch right now. I was playing my Switch and then I literally like.
This man said Enzo red. I'm
Notification.
copping on stream. You're a fraud, man.
No. I got the notification.
Goal?
A notification,
Oh my God.
And I saw 4-0, bro. I saw 4-0.
Yeah, they getting
Oh, yeah,
packed
this is
up.
watch.
Bro,
There
don't,
we
no,
go.
no. 4-0. Wait. Ahmed. 4-0. Ahmed, 4-0. Ahmed, 4-0 in the first half to the red cross, bro. That's disgusting work, man.
I was confused. This is like a good Swiss side, bro. Like even like the prime Switzerland side. I genuinely had to look up. I was like, nah, this can't be real, bro. Hey, man. But all I'm saying, man, Starboy Pulisic letting the country down
What
again.
a switch. Even have
Mm.
Why are people like Pulisic is not he's an average player, man.
No.
Bro.
I don't think
He's
Gina
an
gets
average
the
Come on.
player.
Gina-
Let's go
Gina
Ecuador,
can't
man.
say
Let's
that
go
to
Ecuador.
Gina.
Vamos Ecuador, man. Vamos Ecuador.
He's
Here you go.
average.
Let me get
He's trash,
this up.
man. He's trash, man. He's a city out merchant.
A Serie A
My
merchant.
God, bro. Switzerland still have Ricardo Rodriguez starting at left.
That's what I'm saying. Not a good sign.
Country.
Bro,
Oh
you're not
my
making it any
God.
better. You're not making it any better. Bro.
Yeah. Vinny scored,
Bro, I
man.
don't recognize any of these players.
Congrats on the
Bro,
tapping, man. Congrats on the
but-
tapping.
I recognize a few Swiss players.
Oh, and Bolo, bro, isn't that fucking wonder kid from like a decade ago?
Yeah,
Which one?
he's like
And Bolo was
31 now.
striker.
Yeah.
He
He
has
plays
to be
for Monaco, yeah.
31.
That's the
He
Phil
tore
Wonder
his
kid,
ACL.
bro. Oh my God, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you look at this, yeah, I was so confused. that
Look
they
at
were
Caicedo, man. That's my. Are you serious? Our only winger got
Fucking
injured.
asshole.
Oh my God, bro, we're
This
finished.
fucking asshole spawns at what time is it in the UK? What is it, 2 a.m.?
It's 2:37 in the
Go to
morning,
fucking
man.
Sleep.
Look at this,
Go
all
to fucking
smiles as
sleep.
well, man. Lights on, all
Shit.
smiles. Look at this, bro.
Yeah, man. man. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm not working for a long time.
This
now.
man, this man, this man heard that there was a USA hate watch. Look at the energy, man. Look at the energy he has
I
for
was
the
in
hate
the
watch,
mud.
man.
Man.
Listen, I've been in the legit mud. I've been in the soil. I've been underground London.
Hey,
You know what I
That's
mean?
disgusting.
So,
Ew, yeah,
for
never
for
mind.
the last
That's
2
nasty.
weeks,
Yeah.
man. So listen,
My
I've
man was
been in
living like a
trenches.
rat, bro. He was in the
I
tube.
was in real trench. I was in the real trenches, man. You know what I mean? So listen, I'm overjoyed.
Yeah,
that I've got
I'll see
2
if
weeks
I.
off, man, right now.
I already know Lewis's bitch ass is probably like
Oh my God,
waiting
Argentina
to
almost
send
scored,
some
bro.
shit too
Argentina
about the
almost
US
scored.
The
men's
thing is, I
national
don't even
team.
hate. The thing is, I don't even hate Poch, by the way. Like, I know a lot of people know this. My peak Poch hate watch genuinely happened when I went to the game after the Carabao Cup final, which is the FA Cup, like round of 5. Like, just to hope to see him get sacked after that loss, and we won 3-2 that game. The Gallagher.
Gallagher hype, man. Oh my God, bro. Argentina are close to scoring, man. Also, I'm getting Madrid fans right now in the comments
Who
saying,
the
"Ill,
fuck
your
are
mid,
these people?
bro.
I'm sorry.
Ill, your midfielder got a red card, terminated his contract immediately." No, bro. I know your game. You just want Enzo to Madrid, man.
I genuinely do not know any of their cams.
And Bolo, my
Bashir,
Pez
I've never heard
2016
of.
demon.
Dashashari from Switzerland, I've never heard about. Ndoi plays for Bologna. Manzambi, never heard of that, brother. They even have like a centre back I've never heard
Yeah,
of.
no, bro. That red card was hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what Enzo was thinking, man.
Who cares, man? He's gonna be fully rested. On
Yeah, that did
Who
kill
is
me though.
Hario?
plane.
Do you know who Hario is by any chance? He's the fullback. For,
Ndoye is good.
USA.
Apparently Ndoye is good for
USA?
club. That's what
No.
Keyshawn is saying, man.
Who's
Dude, I don't
Austin? Who's the Philippines
recognize
Austin?
Come
any
on,
of
nice,
these
come on.
people
Come on.
the U.S. national team.
Oh my God, that's a foul, man. That's a foul. That's a foul.
The
These look like
Philippines
MLS.
Berholter.
Thank you, man.
Berholter in the midfield. What the hell?
Look at this. Look at this. By the way,
These
speak.
look like MLS.
They're
players.
telling me to speak. Yo, Lucas, you're Brazilian. Answer this comment. Speak on Vinny masterclass fraud. What do you want me to say, man?
And it almost was
winning.
5-0. It was almost 5-0. God damn it.
Bro, Vinny
suck.
did not have a masterclass. What do you want me to say, bro? Vinny got a tap in. He missed
Who
a
the
tap in and
fuck
got a
is
tap in.
winning?
Congrats, bro. But he couldn't do it
They
against
have a
the.
brother called White. They got a brother called White playing.
Yo, Zier, big up, man. Always love to see you in here, man.
Bro.
Big up, Zier.
Bro,
No wonder they're losing. They got flipping MLS players playing for them.
bro,
No, but-
they,
That Zier, that's
They
me. That's me.
have-
Zier, that's me, bro. I'm glad you could hear the
Philadelphia
commentary.
Union. Look at this guy, man. Philadelphia Union. Who the hell is this, brother?
Listen, bro. You know why I
Bro,
watch on
this is
Arab
a
comment
MLS
on commentary?
squad,
Because listen, Arab commentary doesn't get copyright on YouTube, man.
You know what, man? Yeah, man.
Yeah, it does,
people
man.
Are expecting Poch to do wonders, man. You know what I mean? This is nasty work. with Poch,
Listen, no,
man.
Ahmed, I told him Poch is going to expose every flaw that your team has.
Not even Poch. I can't even lie to you. It's not even Poch.
No, stop. Ahmed, I don't care. Even if the team is full of MLS players, you shouldn't be losing 4-0 in one half to Switzerland. Can we agree on that?
Can't lie to you, man. They're calling the players and shit.
Bro, 4-0 though. 4-0 in one half.
They expect him. They expect him, bro. The guys are shit, bro.
Bro, keep it a respectable 1-0. A respectable 1-0?
They don't even have like guys like Shaqiri anymore. And these guys. Like,
That's what I'm
No, but they
saying.
bro, I can't even.
Also,
even
yes, their
stand
commentary
these- I
is
don't know
elite.
who
I
they
agree.
are.
Spanish
I don't
and
know who
Arab
they
commentary
are.
is the best. They're the
Like,
best.
I've never seen any of these people on the pitch
Matt
in
Tuchel
the US
crazy.
league ever
How
again,
can I
ever
stand up?
before.
How can I stand up Poch when like
Poch is Poch. Even the people in the stands, like they fucking
Poch is a
put,
criminal,
like,
man.
They put like poster boards in the second deck to cover.
I
it
need
to make it
Omar
look
L.
like it's
Yeah, hold up. Yeah, look, Ahmed, they were 4-0 up in 38 minutes. What do you want me to say? Like, that's not acceptable. I don't care if it's MLS players. This isn't a Switzerland super team, bro.
It may not be a super team, but it's not a US super team either, bro.
bro. If it,
But
if
it-
our
but
regular
4-0
starters
is
were out,
38 minutes.
We would be losing 2-0.
Bro,
If
the
it was
team
the
is
regular
trash.
starters.
where are you
Yeah,
guys
man.
ranked in the FIFA rankings? It's like 25th, 30th.
Bro, they're mad high up because CONCACAF is an actual farmers league. Mexico and US get these inflated ass ratings because they beat these bums, man. I'm tired.
Are they above Ecuador in the FIFA?
Yes,
Yes, yes, we are.
Oh
bro,
my
we're literally in the hardest confederation.
yeah, yours is tough, man.
Yeah,
And-
To be fair, you're playing hoopball right now, man. I'll be honest. So, I mean, I hear it.
You're playing
I mean,
hoopball, man.
Ecuador.
Boy,
like,
go on there. Go on, Peru, son.
Go on who? The grandpa.
Ecuador. If Ecuador would just stop
Yo,
being
what is that
stubborn
jersey? What is that
and
jersey?
join
bro?
back with Colombia, and we could be a super federation.
Who is
We would
saying, well, bro? I'm
dominate the
telling you,
world.
we're not the ones, bro. We're not the ones who are doing that. We had a Colombian player on our team, and Colombia and other countries snitched on us. We were trying to build the Gran Colombia. Come on, please. It's a counterattack. Please, you make the pass. Come on.
Go inside and shoot.
Shoot!
Oh.
No!
Oh,
Oh my god. No, that's not real, bro. I don't know what
Bro.
where'd he go?
He's got
Fuck
to
this
get
team, man. Fuck this team, man.
Get back in his-
I can't, bro. I can't. We don't have a striker, bro.
That's not
Oh my
real,
God,
bro.
man.
Yo, the Highlands cooked team, man. Shout out to the brother.
Yeah, man. He's German. He's half German, man.
Make sure we
He's
don't
half
finish
German.
above you guys.
Oh, Keyshawn. Oh, there we go. I bet. What's up, Keyshawn?
Make sure you don't finish above you guys, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, get Potch out of. Yo, Potch has no business being here, bro. Like the
I'm not-
this
yeah.
man. Where's Ice?
Yeah, where Ice at? That's what I'm saying, bro. Where Ice when you need them, bro?
Get him out.
You know what's crazy, bro? Ice, hold up. Ice said they're gonna deport criminals. Why is Potch still here?
But he,
Potch is getting
I'm
away
sorry,
with
man.
it,
I
bro.
actually don't think you can cook pot for this, man.
What do you mean? Stop,
No,
shut up,
he
Ahmed. I'm gonna
picked
kick you.
the
I'm gonna kick Ahmed. I'm actually gonna kick Ahmed. Ahmed, stop.
Let me be like
picked the
listen,
roster, bro.
let me be obviously like let me play devil's advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. You guys can obviously reply to me because I'm gonna speak to you logically, right? The reality is, a lot of these star guys.
Oh my God, Argentina scored. Oh my God, Argentina scored an equalizer.
You fucking
Oh my God.
lying.
Oh my God, it was the kid.
Fucking
It's the kid. It's the kid. Hold up. I'm gonna throw it up on screen. I'm gonna throw it up on screen respectfully. Hold up. I'm gonna throw it up on
It's
screen.
not even about the stars, Ahmed.
It was the kid. It was the kid.
Riley could be playing right now. But they
Look,
got
it was
this
the kid.
named
It was the kid. It was the kid. It was
fuck
Almada.
you, Almada.
Diego
God damn it.
Almada.
It was Almada. Hold up. Can I see the
Good, bro. I'm
replay?
not gonna lie.
Can I see the replay, brother?
He's cold. I'm not gonna lie.
I know he's cold. That's what I'm saying. But I want to see the goal, man.
Bro, come
Oh,
on.
they're fighting. Oh, what's going on?
Of course they're fighting, bro. It's Brazil. It's Colombia and Argentina. What do you expect, man? Did you see what Enzo did? All right, let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see his goal. Let me see his goal. Let me see his goal. Okay. They recovered the
team,
ball.
man.
Then what?
People just
Off a
think it's
throw in.
Argentina. Everyone hates Argentina, bro. Everyone hates
All right. Let me see. Yeah, everybody hit this thing. All right. Ball. No way. No way. Oh no. Oh.
That's a
Oh.
Keep.
No. Bro, look at that. Who was that?
No,
Who was
look at the
that?
keeper, man.
Who was that?
Look at the
Who's that
keeper.
bum? Who is that
Look at the
bum?
keeper,
What's his number?
man. Look at the
Number
keeper,
6. Who
man.
was it? Hold up. I need to know the name. That's disgusting. How did you?
The keeper got into it, by the way. Look,
No, look at
the
this.
keeper got into
Bro,
it.
that's
Look at the keeper.
Rios. That's fucking Rios.
It was Richard
fucking
Rios. He
Rios.
fell over. Nah.
Yo,
That's
a
nasty
howler
word
from
from
the
Rios,
keeper.
bro.
Fuck you.
Howler from the keeper.
No, but no, that's a howler from Rios too. How are you slipping there? He didn't even do a real dribble.
No, but the thing is, that's fair. But then the moment that he gets a shot, the keeper actually gets a hand to it. He actually got a hand to it, bro. He should have been stronger. Should have been a
I agree.
stronger
I agree. No, I agree. He did, but like, bro, it's also Rios slipping. That's disgusting, man.
I'll lie, man.
Bro,
You know what
I'm more pissed. I'm more pissed at that than
Yeah,
I
that
am
was-
about the U.S. losing 4-0.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. See, yeah, that was like that was trash.
You don't,
That
bro.
was
Like,
bad.
I thought the
Game.
MLS was like, kind of
fucking
improved, bro.
games.
Bro,
Like,
Potch
why-
God
There's
damn.
no way this
Bro,
How does
yeah, and
this
I'm not gonna lie,
operate?
Sinek. Yeah, I'm about to. I have a couple Colombian friends. I'm like, seriously, with a red card, you guys still didn't win.
Bruh, that's 6 fucking games.
Oh,
No way.
Oh.
Get it out! Oh my
God,
god!
bro. This
Oh
guy's
my
dumb,
god!
bro.
Oh
number
my
9,
God.
man. Number 9 actually is playing the streets.
What do you mean, number 9, bro? You know he's 43. Like,
his body's failing him.
he is, bro. On God, bro. I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold up,
That's not real,
bro. It's Guerrero. He's 41. I'm telling you.
That guy doesn't look 41,
Bro, Guerrero used to, Guerrero was like in Bayern teams, like back in the early 2000s. He's old as hell, bro.
I can't believe this guy's 43.
RSM, I caught Will the fraud again. Yo, Zia, how did you catch Will, man? This is a casual. Yeah, this is a casually FC derby, man. This is Marshall versus me, bro.
Yeah, but like, yeah, Keyshawn, bro. What happened to like the boys, bro? I thought the MLS had actually improved. I want to hear actually if someone watches the MLS like.
Check Mania. I bet. I'll check Mania later, man.
I would have thought they.
They're not in the same league as these guys, bro. Just physically, like you can just tell, like these guys.
All right, get the ball, man. Thank you.
They can't hold possession like that. Like the Swiss is just letting
Estevão, what the fuck was that pass, bro? And now he's gonna call a foul.
If they weren't practicing that, they would have the ball the whole time.
No, that's actually disgusting, bro. No,
oh my god. By the way, I'm watching. I have on the side monitor. I have the Colombia game. How I'm telling you, man. See, I don't know what to say, man. It's not looking good, bro. Guerrero could probably be.
All right, I got the Colombian game on right now. That's why I'm so quiet right now, man. Shut up. All right.
Yeah, man. All we needed the Otamendi dagger and then do something.
The Otamendi. No. Hold up, Sinak. I dare you to lose this game, bro. I dare you to lose this game. I dare you, bro.
No, shut the fuck up, man. You got to worry about your own team, man. Just worry about getting 2 points, you dickhead. All right, let me just watch the game in silence. All right.
Oh, so we need to score a goal. That's the question. We need to score a goal.
Probably, yeah, probably. We scored a goal against Peru at home, so I think we could do it again, bro. I'm not.
God damn it, man.
Yeah, I'm not going
again, bro. Just trying to be physical. It's not a prem.
Yeah, this is South America. It's even more important. This ain't Europe.
What is that hairstyle, by the way? The brown hair. What's going on with the Peruvian guy?
Oh, I don't know, bro.
It's a shit haircut, Ahmed. That's what it is, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Sinak in pain watching his team in national and in club. Yeah, man. Listen, that's why I said today I need an Ecuador W, man. I can't handle no BS today, man. Not anymore. I can't.
Like Poch could have brought guys like Tanner Tessman, like guys like Caleb Wiley. He could not starters, but still like somewhat quality players. He's brought all these MLS guys in. I don't know what he's trying to do.
RSM, I just sent you the list for the rankings. Ecuador's 24th, bro.
I told you.
And the U.S. is 16th.
Hey, bro, and Mexico is up there too.
Yeah, they're 17th.
Bro,
I'm telling you, man. I told you, man. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
These rankings are trash.
But the thing that you need to understand is it's hard for Ecuador because the only way we make points is like beating Brazil or Argentina. That's the only way we pretty much make points.
Bro.
You know what,
man? I'm looking at these rankings, bro. All these teams are like Italy are 9th, bro. Italy. We haven't made a World Cup in
hold up. By the way, guys, hold up. Apparently, because Enzo got a red card for Argentina, he's suspended for both of the September international break matches. Let's go, man. W, man. I love to hear it. Yeah. I love to hear it. No, hold up. Argentina is qualified. I don't care. W.
I don't care, man.
Yeah.
I think he's.
I agree, Jojo.
Enzo Fernandez made hit central, by the way. Welcome, Enzo.
Look at this guy, man.
Bro, Italy are 9th, man. That's ridiculous. How is that even possible?
It's because I told you. It's because they still have still have the same way Brazil have their Copa America win. Italy still have their Euros win.
When did they win that Europa? Was that like?
That was 2021.
Yeah, 2021.
So
I told you.
Yeah, it's supposed to be every 4 years?
It's the last 2 cycles.
Oh, 2 cycles. Okay.
Yep. So that's why I told you. So Brazil still have their undefeated qualifying run for Qatar, and they still have but once that falls off, bro, it's nasty work, bro.
Bro, they gonna fall to hell, man.
Yeah, they are. Unironically, bro. Unironically, they will.
Bro,
USA is gonna be right there with them, man.
Bro, Iran are ranked higher than Ecuador, man. Iran.
Bro,
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm trying to look for shit in Bogota.
Bro, it's hard. Literally, if you're not Argentina, Brazil, it is so difficult to break into the top of the table.
Uruguay is still like top 13, man. They haven't done shit in a long time.
They haven't, bro. It's because they made it. It's because they made it far. They made it far in Copa America, bro.
Colombia, 14.
Yeah, Colombia at 14 is fair. I mean, to be honest, you guys have been trashed though since the Copa America, but.
Hey man, shut the fuck up, man. Respect my 14. Okay?
Yeah.
Respect my fucking 14.
How about I respect a 1 win out of 6? How about that? Can you get me 1 win out of 6, bro?
On the 24th position, all right? Relax.
Bro, we are 5th in the standings. This is disgusting. We were
I agree.
first. We were fucking first.
I know,
Like,
and
what,
you didn't
like
deserve it.
3 months ago. What do you mean we didn't deserve it? What do you mean we didn't deserve it? I'm not the one employing a 43-year-old at striker. All right?
I'm not. Hold up. I'm not employing a 43-year-old striker either. We
Well,
have.
how
We just
old
have
is
no
he?
strikers. We just have none.
How old is
Bro, that
Valencia?
striker's better than who US got out right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, Andrey Valencia is still good, but he's just old, bro.
Yeah, Valencia's better than fucking Aji, man.
Listen,
We're below Russia. Oh my
don't
God.
get surpassed by Ukraine. That's all I'm saying, bro. They're 25th.
Yo, Baylor said Baylor's a country. They're 38th. He said we're below Russia and they haven't played since 2018. Fuck my life.
Arsen, just don't get surpassed by Ukraine, bro. Don't get surpassed by Ukraine. That's all I'm saying.
No, bro. Listen, there has to be some sort of weighing ranking in terms of like the continent that you play on, bro. Because like respectfully, why are European teams getting so many points for beating Liechtenstein, bro?
Wow,
Like-
RSM.
San Marino.
Malik
It's like
Tillman
you're
does
seven
fuck
stat
all.
batting the goals versus like.
Bro, I'm telling you respectfully, I would love to see, bro. I would love to see like a Belgium go up to Bolivia and play next to the moon, bro.
Bro.
I'm telling you, bro. Like we might see Ancelotti like with an oxygen tank next to him on the sideline, bro.
CNEC, there's a city in Bolivia.
Bro,
I don't know
why
what
am I
city it is.
watching Advíncula literally hump my player and no
It's,
yellow card?
14,000.
Shoot! Why is nobody shooting?
It's 14,000 feet. Yeah.
Why does nobody want to shoot?
They never lose. They never lose in that. They never lose in that city.
Why does everybody want to pass, bro? Everybody want the forward play. Somebody score. Bro, he was right in front of goal. He was throwing. He should have just shot it.
I mean, you only need one more win, right? You guys are.
Yes, just one more win. That's I'm pissed. The goal is right there.
I've seen the story, man. It's like,
Oh my God. Anyways, man. Oh my God, that's a good pass.
look at this. Look
He's
at
too
this,
slow.
bro.
Oh my God, bro. We
I
have
don't
no
think the
strike.
US got a shot on target.
No, US still doesn't have a shot on target.
Nope.
They don't.
Against the mighty Swiss. You know?
Bro, Colombia threw on
Shout out to
everybody,
them,
bro.
man.
I'm not gonna lie.
Semi-finalists, man. Big up to them. In the Euros.
Bro, Colombia have literally thrown everybody in the kitchen sink, bro. This is
Now,
crazy.
Where's Duran? Why isn't Duran? Though?
I told you what happened with Durant.
He like hit his coach or whatever.
Bro, he started throwing
way.
hands with his he started throwing hands with the players.
Last game.
Yeah, he threw hands with the players, and then when the manager tried to stop him, he grabbed the manager's shirt and pushed him aside. He's not playing for the team again, bro.
Because they didn't play him, bro.
No, they did. He started. He was just
started.
pissed that they lost. Not lost, but
That's
they drew against
passion,
Peru.
Bro. That's passion right there.
Yeah, common sense. It's true. You can,
Nah,
bro. The
that-
Colombian
that-
media were
you
reporting
can't
that, bro.
Control your fucking emotions.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
man.
can.
Yeah,
I wish
lack
he
of
did-
self-control.
I wish he did that to the sporting director.
The thing is, Duran also missed a sitter, which is what's ironic about that match. He legit missed a sitter,
Yeah,
and
man.
Colombians were complaining like he went to Saudi
So you
Arabia and
basically
he
had
died.
Jackson. So you basically just did a Jackson. Is that what you're
He
trying
did.
to
He
say?
did do a Jackson. He did do a Jackson.
But the thing is, man, he's like regressed a ton since he went to
He did. He has.
Qatar.
Yeah.
Or
He's a
not
shadow of
Qatar,
himself, bro.
Saudi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I
not
mean,
playing at a
he-
high
he-
level.
He doesn't need to play.
He's
as
not
much.
really
Yeah,
he's
but-
not getting challenged over there.
Yeah,
He's
that's what it
making
is.
a ton of money.
Also, the Argentinians are throwing themselves on the floor. How do you feel about
All
that,
he
Sinan?
has to do is make Ronaldo look good. That's his job. Just make
That's his job.
Ronaldo look good.
God, that guy
Yo,
just fucking
Richard
died.
Rios,
Man,
give it up, bro. Give it. You
But
don't
if
have time to
Ronaldo's
waste.
Leaving, he's probably gonna, up his game.
He's waiting for the 1,000 goals and then just fucking retire.
Yeah, he is. He's in the 1K and then he's calling it a day, bro. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I still feel like he's gonna go like another 5 years, bro. Just fucking
That's not a foul, man.
retire.
That's not a foul.
Nah,
All right,
nah.
Hincapié. Come on, man. Hincapié, come on. Good job,
I think
Caicedo.
he's waiting on
Get it out. Get it out.
waiting on Messi
Get it out.
retires.
Nice. Come on, Franco. Oh my God, you can't even be a fucking cone in the midfield.
That's the thing, bro. Like Portugal, they have a very good
Nice.
squad. Like,
Yeah, boy,
they
come on,
can
make the
actually
pass.
win the World Cup, man.
I
don't want-
kept telling y'all, man. Portugal's. I think
Yeah, Portugal got
gonna
a
win
good-
the World Cup next year, man. They got every. They have essentially everything.
Maybe Argentina.
Come on.
Man,
my
USA
Argentina,
might not
man,
even win the Gold Cup.
Argentina, that I think like they're going like if they run into a Portugal, I think Portugal will get them because
Yeah.
they can score.
Watch is
more,
such a
like-
jack off. Hasn't
I think
each team
Argentina
that can
scam
them
a lot of their
to
wins,
win a
bro. They
trophy
don't
without
play great
leaving.
football. Like,
Maybe,
No,
bro.
they don't.
Every win they have, it's like a fucking
Cup.
Manchester United win.
Baylor, I agree. That'd be
Scammy-ass
huge
win,
for you
bro.
guys. That'd be massive.
And
It
because
is.
they have a very clinical like front line, they end up scoring. But they're not that good to watch.
You talking about Argentina?
Yeah, Argentina. People are like,
Yeah.
oh, Argentina. Like, bro, they'll win 1-0, but it's just like they play the worst football.
Bro,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they just play whatever gets it done. That's what they play, bro. They
But
play
you
get
can't
her
keep
done.
getting away with that, bro. You can't keep getting away with that. That's the thing. Eventually,
Yo,
teams
what,
catch
bro?
up.
Why am I watching Caicedo dribble the entire team? Like, what am I watching right now? This is
It's just
crazy, bro.
Peru.
Damn. He's wearing his mask like a fucking bib. What the fuck?
No, it just fell because he got tackled.
No.
Wait, so
Yeah.
who made the midfield for the Premier League? Did Caicedo make it?
Nope.
No, Rice did though.
Rice, he did nothing this season, man.
Bro, the 2 free kicks against Madrid somehow count in the
those
Prem,
are
bro.
Man,
free kicks,
those were
man.
massive 2 free kicks.
How the fuck is
To
that
get
even
him
Yep.
affect the
nothing.
Premier League though? That makes no sense.
Bruh, man, the English, man, they don't make any sense, man.
Yeah.
They really don't.
Anything's a W to them. You know?
Yeah.
Bro, I'll be real
I think
though.
it's because he is an Englishman, and that's what they had to get him in, because like the Prem is mainly
Hmm.
a decent league because of foreigners.
Yeah.
Of course,
there's-
bro. I think it's something
There's
like
not a lot of
I saw something like
English
it was like
players.
60 or something around percent of the players are foreigners, like 65 or something are
Yeah.
foreigners in the Prem.
Bro, when you have like
I mean-
lower tier teams getting guys like Cunha, right? You guys got like Hoyson, right? He just sold to Real Madrid,
Yep.
right? Played for Bournemouth, who was at Juventus. Like, this is the quality, bro. Like a lot of these teams, they can buy the quality. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
I will say this, like it does look like the talent is a little more. It
Yeah,
was
probably,
a little more
man.
spread out this past season.
I agree,
Because I was
Sensei.
just like, man, how is Bournemouth like like their back line and
Yeah.
like all like
Burgess,
it
right?
seems like all
Yeah,
all
TKO, that's what it
4 of
was.
them are
TKO,
getting
that's what it
moved
was.
to like major clubs.
Major club.
You know,
But
so
by the way, yeah, that's true. This is the report that came out about why we didn't buy Durant is because yeah, allegedly he had property damage because he crashed out in a hotel, destroyed it, and then he also had beef with Emery. That's why we didn't get Durant, bro. He's a bit of a crash out.
yeah, he choked his coach. He choked his national team coach out, and now he's
Well,
probably not going
all
to
right.
be on the national team.
Man,
Well,
passion,
no.
allow it, passion.
Yeah.
Allow
Control,
it,
man.
allow
Bruh.
it.
Trying to
Send
show
me to
some
the-
love, bro. Like, what are we doing here, bro?
He's determined, man. That's all
Anyways,
He's
Colombia
determined.
bottled the 1-0 lead with the red card, so there's that, man.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
man. Enzo couldn't
Game's
help you,
still-
man.
If Balotelli could do what he did, well, probably not as good.
The problem is, yeah. The problem with Balotelli, and I always said this, yeah. Balotelli was a different era, bro. You could probably have
Bro,
won
I
the-
love Balotelli, man. That
yeah,
guy
but
picked up, bro.
Balotelli was leaps and bounds way more talented.
And
He
Than
was so
yeah.
talented, bro.
And also, if we're being fair as well, Balotelli sadly was also how should I
Dang.
put this?
Poch
Balotelli
makes
also was
$6
clearly
million a
suffering-
year, bro.
Was suffering for some mental health issues, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a fucked up childhood, man. Like
That's what I'm saying, man.
Like,
And then you had him. Like I remember like hearing stories. Like I think it was like where him and what's it called? Him and Mancini would be fighting like every single day on the flipping training ground, bro. And I was like, damn.
Remember that
Crazy.
dribble versus like a team? Was it a U.S. team or some shit? That he tries to like do like a like a dribble, and then he tries to like score a goal, and he like, oh man,
Bro, he was a funny guy, bro.
I love
he's a funny
Balotelli.
guy.
He's so funny, man. Yeah, I thought he was gonna be one of the best strikers of this era, man. I think he had all the
did too.
potential. But
I really feel like Balotelli had a bit more of a better childhood than sadly he wasn't able to have. He'd
a lot of these
be-
guys, bro. Dele Alli, right? Dele Alli
Mhm.
was like addicted to drugs, and he had like a fucked up childhood as well.
Yep.
Like,
That's what I'm saying, man.
and Dele Alli was way more talented than Jude
Come on, can we
Bellingham,
control that? Can we control that?
But
Oh my god.
oh,
I'll be honest, Dele Alli.
miles. I was like,
Dele
yo,
Alli.
man.
I actually hated Andy so much because I remember in Conte when we lost to Spurs under Conte in his first season, and then he had that celebration where he'd be like, "Bye bye" to you. They used to fume on that celebration, bro. That used to like a dickhead celebration, bro.
There were like it was like that was I think when they had what was it? I think it was like 2016 to 2018, like that run where I was just like, yo, man,
Yeah.
The Spurs
They
have
had a good team, bro.
fucking
They had a really good team. Bro.
squad.
They do. I'm telling you,
They
they had a
really
good
did.
team. That's why it makes it worse that Poch didn't win anything
You're
with them,
a
bro.
shit manager. Get Poch
Yep.
out of here.
He was a complete terrorist, man.
He still
because-
is.
He still is.
What you mean?
No, he's gotten worse. No,
He's
gotten
regressive, man.
The
worse.
problem is, a terrorist can be a good thing because terrorists can win you stuff, innit? You know what I mean? Shout out to Allegri. That's Al
Would you
Shabaab.
would you not say
That's
shout out to
Yeah,
Tuchel
shout
then?
out
Would
to
you not shout out to Tuchel
Yeah,
then?
shout out
Oh,
to
but did you see the
Tuchel.
two? He had the Tuchel.
Yeah.
Listen, you know,
Can't do that,
we
man.
don't accept people. Tuchel's an auxiliary organization.
Hey, man.
Bro.
What do you say, bro?
Shout out
What
to
are you what you saying? Tuchel's like a Splinter Cell, bro? What are we doing here, man?
That's all because you know he's losing 3-1 to Senegal, bro. Like you know what I mean. We need to have some decorum, man. Let's have some
The
decorum
fact
here.
that the thing is, Billy, the U.S. is never gonna have a worst World Cup performance than Qatar, so they're good off that at least.
Actually they may have one.
Shit, at this rate, we might get grouped.
Yeah, but Qatar
I
also
think
got
this is the
grouped,
first
bro.
time.
Qatar also got grouped.
Like
All right,
this-
please. I promise.
but-
Shoot,
No, no,
shoot.
no, no.
Oh my God,
We
shoot.
didn't get
Can you
grouped,
shoot?
bro.
Can you
We
shoot,
lost
brother?
to the Netherlands.
Oh my.
Oh, I thought that was it.
No, we
Oh
lost to
my
the Netherlands in the
God.
round of 16.
So close, man.
Bro.
The U.S. hasn't been grouped
That-
since 1994
No.
for 31 years.
This
Like,
team-
think about
Poch
that.
now has a
This
who rated? Oh, yo,
Virgin.
Will, shout out
we
for the
might
raid,
get
man.
grouped.
Hold on, give me 1 second, boys. I need to plug the channel.
We might get grouped at the crib. Like that.
Yo, listen. Shout out, yo, Will. Shout out for the raid. Shout out Barca Reacts. Listen, if you guys haven't subbed to the channel, please sub. I'm almost to 1K, people. I think I need 40 more for 1K. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't hit the like button. We have 56 viewers, 33 likes. If you haven't subbed, please sub. I'm almost to 1K. Almost to 1K. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel. It's for free. Shout out Will. Shout out everybody from Football Carnage. Big up, man. Big up.
Be like watching England, bro. Chaos.
Bro,
I
we
love it.
shouldn't get grouped if there's
Soon,
more
soon, bro.
teams. There's gonna be a round of 32. Like you should be more likely to get out of the group.
Yeah, don't move like Gabi, man.
That's true.
Somebody's mic is
But,
cracking, bro.
Poch is gonna fuck it up.
Is this me? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
it's you.
getting
Yeah,
all
it's you.
like
It's you.
that.
Yeah, your mic is
Yeah, like
crackling, bro.
you,
All right. Well, I need to eat my feelings away, anyways. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later.
Yo, see that. Take
Take care,
care, bro.
Alright.
Potch out.
True.
Fucking SD's out.
Poch out, man. Get
Watch
him,
out. True, man.
man. Fuck
Truer words have
You
not been
can't hate.
spoken, man.
Listen, I always
We
said,
might
man,
not even
you
win the Gold Cup.
No, you're not winning the Gold
So
Cup, man. At
sad.
this
know,
rate,
that's another year, but that's Canada's again. I think.
But I think Canada's better than us. Man.
what do you think about Enzo's red and Vinny's goal? Vinny's goal was a good tap in. I'm glad for him finally getting, I think, equaling Endrick in goals for the national team. So shout out to him.
Big up
And
to
Enzo and
man.
Enzo's red was hilarious, by the way. Enzo's red was I don't know what that brother Enzo was
I
thinking,
think
man.
the U.S. are so lucky that they don't group the entire like Americas together, or else you guys would
Yeah, I
never
don't
win
understand why they didn't do that. By the way, that's.
Oh
They're not
no,
gonna win
because
anything, bro.
no, it's because no, it's travel reasons, bro. It's travel. Do you know how far somebody in Argentina would need to travel to play in the US, bro?
But again, they would never win. That's the thing. Like
They
no
wouldn't.
one,
No.
like
It,
No.
It's also about money.
The
CONCACAF
issue-
is trying
yeah.
to keep their money.
Yeah, the
CONMEBOL,
issue with
they're about their
CONCACAF-
money.
The issue with CONCACAF is there's only 3 teams that would come into South America. That's it. Everybody else in Central America and the Caribbean, respectfully, they're not making it into the.
I heard they were
like-
trying to do something like that, but again, it's because of like the distances. And all that.
For me, my problem is Copa America probably should include those guys in up north because for me, it doesn't make sense for
I
them
don't-
to not be included. Does
I
that
don't
make
think
sense?
I don't think the U.S. and Mexico would want that though. That's the thing.
No, they wouldn't.
They would
No, I
never
know.
have
It's,
a
by
chance
the way,
to do it.
especially Mexico, because they run CONCACAF pretty much for like decades now.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
want to
because
keep their money.
because for me, it's just like the Gold Cup is kind of worthless because it's just virtually the 2 same teams are always in the final.
Pretty much. Or no, and even if they're not in the final, it's always the same 2 winners. like
Exactly. So for me, it's just it kind of does become a bit pointless.
Canada's probably gonna win it this year. Though.
yo, some random friendlies but just popping up between Canada versus Ivory Coast. And listen, man, shout out that. But we're watching South American ball, man.
Yeah, no, man. Somalia just won their game, so like, listen.
Wait, for real?
No, he didn't. I didn't even check if he played today. I'll be honest.
You're such a
Hey,
fraud.
man.
Bro, I saw that Palestine almost qualified, but then they got called for a red card in the 97th minute, a penalty, my bad, in the 97th, bro. That's sad. Yeah, that's sad, man.
Oh, sorry for them.
All right, can we win this ball, bro? Alan Franco, man, I can't stand him, bro. I can't stand him, bro. Ahmed, relax. Somali is shit, bro. Listen, man, respect Somali, man.
Listen, man. Listen, Borussia Dortmund striker couldn't score against us, man. Hold that.
I love it,
People
man.
wanted him at Chelsea Football Club too.
Nah, my home country shit too, but we gotta win. I'm Guyanese. We played.
Isha, what are your thoughts on the whole situation today?
Bro,
Enzo stinker. Enzo
what,
proper Chelsea, man.
Mignon and stuff.
Yeah, just like, do you have anything?
Bro, like, what did we? It's the directors, bro. like it was an easy layup drill, and you know they just they airballed the layup.
Facts.
They airballed it. I mean, I could see them go back to Mignon in the summer window.
Yeah, it has to be because or else they're not going to make any money from the deal. That's what
Ahmed,
I have personally, but
yeah. Ahmed, would you take Taha Abdi to Chelsea? Who's that, bro?
It's Taha Ali actually. So it's not everyone's called Abdi Simone, obviously.
Well, that's what he said. Man.
Secondly, no, you know.
He said we got Somali baller in Malmo.
You know what I mean? The funny thing about Taha Ali is that and I'll tell you this right now, he's probably better than Mudryk, man. So
he said Taha. He said he's better than Madueke. He said Taha Ahmed is better than Madueke.
You know, it's funny, man. The way Madueke is moving, man, you be thinking he's like this guy's like he's killing the game fast. Like guys, you know, we've got Nicolas Jackson in goal. We've got a lot of other guys in goal that have done worse crimes against humanity. Palmer's done more crimes against humanity than Madueke this season.
No, that's actually a lie. That's a lie.
Not a lie.
No, hold up. Palmer has not done anything nearly as bad as what Madueke did against United. That was criminal.
Yes, he did. Yeah, bro, when he was ball hogging the ball and all he had to do was just pass it.
No, but okay, ball hogging is one thing, but being in front of goal, one-on-one, and not even on target, you're criminal, bro.
He's got a bigger rap sheet than Madueke. I don't care what anyone says.
But Madueke has worse crimes. Madueke has worse crimes, bro.
Because Palmer's done way more, so he has more cachet. He can get away with some stuff like that.
What I'm saying, man.
Defending Madueke is wild. Listen, man.
All I'm seeing, man, is this. All I'm hearing about is getting this, getting that, man.
Nobody here said Gittins, man.
No. I'm just talking about
in general, okay.
Generalizing, but listen, when he comes here for 55 million, euros, yeah.
Woo, that's a foul. Thank you.
Just be ready.
What?
Just be ready for the conversations, innit? You are gonna be having about him.
Jackson cooked Cole.
We're not putting the price on him. I don't want this guy here.
And I always make the point, we cook a guy that we brought for 29.7 million. I mean, that's how much you put Madueke for.
This guy, or whatever the fuck his name is, like he's 30 million pound player, man.
Nice, come on, get there.
Yeah, he's a 30 million pound player, but you're paying 50 million for him. So
again, they're paying for him. Again, that's the thing. Like, I don't want this guy here.
Pass it.
No. I know you don't want him, but I'm talking about. That's why I said I'm generalizing.
Oh, the fan base, they're gonna suck it up. They're gonna say he's great and all that. But
listen, I look forward to seeing what happens, man. Because you know what's gonna happen, bro. First game of the week, he might have a missed touch off like that, bro. Hey.
Bro, if he scores the first game, they're gonna think he's like the next fucking Eden Hazard or some shit. You just know, man.
I don't want to speak too much, man, because I'm gonna crash out.
My guy Lewis, of course he's up. Of course he sees it. Potch.
Let me get my eye dropping in a sec.
Nothing beats what Shillings did against Wolves on Christmas Eve. Yeah, I mean I'm glad I wasn't streaming at that time because I think I would have literally had a heart attack. I'm not gonna lie. Villa, he slid 1v1 in the box. Oh, I do remember when Palmer slipped, but he wasn't in the box, so he was running into the box, but he slipped. That's true. Give us Petrovic? Nah, bro. You're not getting Petrovic. Also, Petrovic has a release cost for 40 M's, so.
Who do you think
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was good.
Who Who do you
That's it,
guys
man.
think Petrovic goes to? It's probably going to be a Premier League club. let's be
Apparently,
honest.
it's five European clubs are in for him. That's the word on the street, but we
I
don't know
think
who it
the only
is.
clubs that have money is the Premier League clubs, man. If you think about
Yeah,
it.
no, Argentina didn't lose; they drew. Colombia bottled it, 1-0 up with a red card.
I think maybe he can go to like a Newcastle if they don't get Trafford, potentially.
Who?
Petrovic.
You know, I
Yeah,
think
maybe
Petrovic is
West
going to
Ham.
Italy. I think Petrovic is going to Italy.
They don't have any money, bro. They don't have any
But
money.
listen, they only want 35 million for Petrovic, so
Kylian
they-
Mbappe, yeah. Brazil only needed a win.
there's
That was
no way
40.
there's no way. Listen, if Chevalier is going for on about 30, 35 M's, he's not going for 40, bro.
Yeah. Oh.
Who, Petro?
Petro's probably going for 25. I'll be
No,
honest.
but Petro has a release clause though. I think the release clause is 40. No,
No, it's not. It's
But they're
25.
probably
bro.
going to sell under that. That's probably what it is.
I don't think it's 25. I don't know where I saw it was 40.
I don't
Because
think
40,
it's
I think I saw it and it makes sense. So like 40 seems like about the price that they would want for him. Like 40 is like
Bro,
is a
you
clear
can't
like
be
number. Bro.
demanding 40. You can't even demand.
What,
40,
what
bro.
what's a
Bro,
release clause, right? It's not like they're demanding it. It's like if you want him, you'll pay this. If you don't want to
Let's
deal
think
with
about
this.
this with logic, right? Onana went for 45 million. This is Onana when he was at
Oh my God,
Inter,
what?
right?
Oh man.
But that's
Who was like a
Onana in
highly-
his prime.
Hey, big up
UCL
Omar,
guy.
man.
Yeah. Finals, right? So they had all the hype and all that shit. So I don't think he can get 40, but if we can get 40,
Sanchez is better than Onana. Anything
Like
over
what?
Onana. Listen, man. That's
Yeah,
that's
I
just
just
mid.
think
That's
for
a mid
me-
off, man.
maybe
I
Aston Villa, bro. Aston Villa because they're gonna sell Emi Martinez.
That's not a bad idea.
That would.
I think Villa got to sell a lot of players before they can start.
Maybe we could do like a Petrovic and like another player.
But they
for-
do need a
for
keeper
Morgan
though. That's the
Rodgers, maybe.
thing.
I'm
And
thinking
at least
that.
Petrovic has had a season in the Prem as well.
I seen West Ham was looking at Petrovic and Sanchez, or either.
Yeah,
one
they
of
could
the
take Sanchez though.
We need to sell Sanchez. Man.
If they get sold Sanchez, they
We're
might
never
get
gonna-
relegated,
I'm,
bro.
I'm gonna be very honest with you, bro. We're never gonna be able to sell Sanchez, bro. He's gonna probably
No.
stay his whole time at Chelsea.
I don't think he was like again. He was horrible, but because we had such a good defense, we could be like, oh, 43 goals conceded.
The problem
30
is, you
know?
know what? You know what it is, bro. Because of this day and age and the statistics, like he is statistically one of the worst goalkeepers, bro. Errors needed to
Yep.
go, everything like that.
He's
So
bang
like
on. That's
because a lot of these guys
hilarious.
now are based on data management, it's very hard for people to be sold to Sanchez, bro. I'll be honest.
Yeah, Potter needs to do a solid, man. No, I agree. I mean, nobody's gonna buy him. That's the issue. That's why we were telling Marshall when we have to crash on him. When he's like, no, just play it, bro. We're raising his value. Yeah, bro. We're not gonna be able to sell him, man.
Yeah,
Any self-respecting club doesn't buy him, unfortunately.
bro.
Yeah, I would only see like a Spanish.
It's the
club
same, bro.
buy
It's the
him.
same
They're
thing with
not
like
spending.
Onana, bro. Nobody is buying Onana, respectfully, bro.
No one's buying Onana. Nobody.
Nope. Onana's gonna get relegated to being the backup when they bring in whoever, if they bring in whoever.
Just thinking, bro. Like, we can't have Sanchez next season, man. Fuck's sake, bro.
We've got bigger problems than just Sanchez, bro. You know, we're about to get at least 400 million. We're about to get.
We lost, bro. We're down two
But-
wingers. We're down two wingers.
We're down 2 wingers. We're probably gonna get at least 400 million for Ekitike. That's what's gonna happen. We all know that's what's,
Yeah.
God,
we all know that's what's
bro.
gonna happen now.
Bro, having no striker is actually killing me, man.
Yeah, so Ekitike 100 million is gonna happen. Who else is someone I'm forgetting? We've now been fleeced for the price that they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did.
Essentially.
Yeah, and then watch we're gonna get fucking
people-
Brentwaite or something.
So
We-
better to bench scrubs than people
I don't
forget.
even
I
mind
agree.
Brentford. I don't even mind Brentford, but we.
I
probably
agree,
gonna
Common Sensei.
need
I
to
agree. This is why
fight this,
I
but
argue with Marshall that
They
we
want
needed to
70
we
million,
just
right?
needed to bench
80 million,
Sanchez,
we're
bro.
gonna
I
get
don't
80
care about
million,
raising his
so
value
we're
to sell him
We're
later.
gonna meet them somewhere there as well. And so my problem becomes, all of this Bandulu negotiating that we've been talking about, but we're meeting people at their valuations. We're not acting like negotiators anymore.
Bro, Chelsea don't want to play the Carabao Cup tax for Mignon, but then it's like, but then we meet Dortmund's evaluation hours before the deadline.
Bro,
Man.
his 25 million pound value is gonna be like that for like until
Like, I
January.
don't understand this excuse of Gittins is good enough, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Bro, there is
Fair enough.
Gittins
He's
a
not,
young
bro.
guy
I don't know.
that's
They-
probably
they
gonna
might-
take at minimum 2 seasons to embed into the team, right? Because that's the way
Yep.
that it works these days.
People already don't like Nani, bro. And this guy's gonna
People
come
hate
in.
Nani, yes,
and he's
and
gonna have
he's
to
very
help.
similar to Nani in terms of like he's a
Yeah.
very good 1v1 guy, direct and stuff like that. And a lot of the time he may not make the right
It's just the
decision.
decision making. Yes, it's just decision making.
Yeah, and like
It's just, bro. It's just a Nani on the left.
it's Nani, bro.
And so my problem becomes like, okay, when that happens, bro, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear
Bro,
people complaining.
think about it, right? It's the same thing, right? Takes too many touches, erratic winger, poor decision making, takes too much time on the ball. It's the same shit. It's gonna be the same thing, man. Dribbles too much. Like, it's just gonna be the same shit, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, you ain't gotta convince me, bro.
That's what it is, bro.
It is what it is. I got the Brazil game on right now.
Like, I'm thinking like maybe we can do something with Morgan Rogers, but he's not a touchline winger, bro. Like, we're gonna have to change the
No, he's
system.
not.
And this thing with Nico Jackson as a touchline, we need to stop that, bro.
Yeah, we
People
need
need
to
to
get that.
stop Nico Jackson as a touchline winger, man.
People are like, "Oh, Jackson left wing." I'm like, bro,
That's
come
not gonna
on,
work,
give it up,
man.
man. Give it
It's
up,
not gonna
bro.
work.
Give it up, man. How about we give it up?
It is tiring, man. I can't listen. The Club World Cup, man. Can't wait for that, man. We are gonna get dunked on by.
We're
the
gonna
I
way.
was
get
actually excited for this, man.
We're gonna get bounced as soon as we make it out of groups. That's what's gonna happen, bro.
That's what I said. Last 16, we're getting dunked on, bro.
Yeah, as soon as we make it out of groups, we're getting dunked on. Don't conflate Gittins and Mike. But the thing is, we said the Mike thing. We're not playing the Club World Cup tax, and then Gittins, we want to play the Club World Cup tax. I'm just going off the reasons that were given to us through the press briefings, the stated reasons from the club itself.
We're from 29 mil to 42 mil bid, like right away.
Yep.
No negotiations, nothing.
And then Byron and Dorman, my bad, immediately rejected, bro. You can't write this, bro. You can't. You couldn't write it.
I laughed so hard when I saw that immediately.
They put it all caps as well, man. They were like, "Let me not block your number, man." Like, okay.
We'll give him 29 million. No. Okay, 42. Like, what? Oh my god, bro.
As a young winger, man, if you can't take on Alexandro, man, in 2025, give it up, bro.
Put the fries in the bag.
Kicking run merchants, man. What's going on, man?
That's like anybody. That's like every winger in the Prem, bro. Kicking around much. That's what they are. Oh my god, man.
Oh my god, bro. I'm looking at a Brazilian account. Love this from Mateus Cunha. Definition of fighting for the win. Okay, man.
That guy doesn't even press, man. What are you talking about?
About the assist. Great positioning for Vinicius Jr. for the goal. All right, man. Give it up, bro. We're acting like this was like Joga Bonito, man.
Arsene, they've never seen us win a World Cup, man. Like, I don't respect these people, man. Piss me off. You haven't
That's
seen
true.
us win a fucking World Cup. Shut the fuck up.
You're not wrong, bro. These people, like the people who make the Twitter Brazilian fan accounts, aren't exactly the people who
fucking
watch them in the
idiots,
World
man.
Cup, bro. You're not wrong about that.
Shut the fuck up, like, bro. Like, we're dead, bro. Like, it is what it is. Give it up. Just give it up. Like, and they do this, right? Because they're like, they know they might not see another World Cup. So it's like,
They have to hype everything. Like, bro, like Cunha, all respectfully, bro. Cunha's not taking you
bro.
guys to the World Cup victory,
like,
man.
oh, my dad saw Romario and fucking Rivaldo, and then I have these bums that I have to watch, you know? Hey,
Bro, if Neymar couldn't carry a better defense, attack, and midfield, Cunha ain't doing it, man. Give it up.
bro, I still hate David Luiz, man, for that fucking fine, for that, Jesus Christ, man. That Germany game, man.
Oh,
Pissed me off so
bro,
hard.
he was a criminal, man. And then he had the audacity to cry after, bro, and ask him sorry.
guy's
Like, all right, man.
Scumbag, bro. Never rated him as a center back. Piece of shit. Oh, but he's a great deep playing playmaker. I need the guy to defend, bro. Like, it's new school shit about, like, oh, fucking, Get out of here, man.
Oh my God, with Charles, yo,
That's
yeah,
the
bro,
new school.
bro,
That
I'm telling you,
they want
people,
your player to do everything but the main objective.
Yeah, the goal
no,
is
bro,
just good on
bro,
the ball. How about you
nobody,
fucking save shots,
dude,
bro?
nobody wants to be a specialist, bro. Everybody wants this woke Swiss knife. How about you give me a specialist, man?
Nico Jets
That's
is
that's
so good on
that's
the ball.
part
But
of
he scored
Pep,
goals.
man. I can blame Pep for that.
Of course,
Yeah,
Pep's a criminal, bro.
He's a criminal. He's a devil.
Everyone wants defenders that are good at ball playing and this and that instead
Same,
of actually
bro.
defending.
Oh, Victor Valdez. Victor Valdez could not save shit, bro. Like, what are we talking about here?
I'm telling you, bro. Pep is like, all right, we're gonna play out from the back. We're gonna play Messi false nine and like, bro, give it up. And then he went to City. He's like, bro, I'm gonna play 4 center backs. And Arteta's like, all right, say less, man. I'm building an NBA team.
Bro, when I saw Fabregas playing false nine, I knew the game was finished, bro. One of the best midfielders of all time. He's fucking playing false nine, man. I was like, nah, this game's done, man.
You checked them up top, man.
We know who we need to blame, man. You know what I mean? It's not Pep Guardiola's fault, man. Johan Cruyff from looking at you, man.
Oh, I think Vinny pulled the hammy,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Did he pull
Cruyff is
something?
The devil, man.
Oh, no, he
Johan
didn't.
Cruyff from looking at you.
He
Johan
got a
Cruyff's
cramp.
mentor. I'm looking at you.
Oof.
Total football creator. I'm looking
Yeah.
at you. You have caused this, mate. You know
Total
what I mean?
football.
Listen, all on you. Listen, you will not be forgiven. You know what I mean? The Danish have ruined football and F1. You know, not the Danish.
And
the Netherlands-
F1.
You know what I mean? The Netherlands, yeah, they have ruined the sport of F1 and they have ruined the sport of football.
This guy, man.
Crimes against, you know what I mean, sport. The crimes against sport, man, will be discussed for centuries.
For centuries, he says as well. Oh my God, man.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
And then you've got the Americans, man. You know what I mean? The money,
Don't-
you know what I mean? The
Let me guess,
capitalism of
raising the
sport.
ticket prices. I used to watch AC
That's it.
Milan for £2. All right, man, give it up, bro.
You know what's funny? You know, Arsenal can hate that, bro. Listen, you know what I mean? That is value for money right there, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
That's-
guess
that's-
what? It was,
that's
bro.
no
That
way
wasn't
you
equal
can
to what the
see
Yeah, but you guys were paying undervalue. Now you're paying fair value. What tickets should be worth.
Yesterday's price ain't today's price, my boy.
I have to
I'm
disagree
saying,
with
man.
that person. On a personal level, I have to disagree with that because, you know, in
How
the
much
world-
Yeah.
is the season ticket
Oh
now,
my
bro?
God,
How much is
Marshall,
the
what's
season
up, man?
ticket
Why
now?
did my chat not load? Here we go, big up Marshall.
So what's the season ticket now, bro?
it
For a
is worth-
Chelsea game?
I think it's worth quite a bit of money now these days, no?
Yeah, I think it went up 7%, didn't it?
Can't get
Bro, it's
games
probably
yet.
going to be worth 875.
What
Like
the
75.
fuck was
Yo,
that?
Morning Zombie, peace
Oh
out, man. Take care.
My God, bro.
The Snow Bunnies ruined Brazilian
that
football.
was a field goal.
Cunha, man, get this fucking guy out of my club, man. Get
Bless
this.
him.
Oh
How's that
my
not
God.
2-0?
Field goals,
Oh my
bro.
God, how was that not 2-0,
Bro,
bro?
this guy's going to United, bro. Like, I hope you guys are. Jesus Christ, bro.
Bro, that's twice, no?
Cunha, man, what a scumbag, bro. Jesus fucking
Oh,
Christ,
man. No, but this season he overperformed his XG, and every other season he underperformed
bro.
it. So
This
we'll
guy's
see,
gonna
man.
piss off United fans. I can tell, man. Oh my
Listen,
God.
man. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully, I'll take it.
Bro, Potch is a scumbag, man.
Guys, do you think Wirtz flops? No. Respect Cunha.
Bro.
He has 15 goals in the Prem. How many pens?
Right
You're
now-
awesome, man.
Right now, Jesse Marsh is a better manager than Potch. Yeah,
Bro, you would be a
that's what
better
I'm gonna
manager than
say.
Poch. Let's be real, man.
Oh my God, Richarlison's coming on, man.
Bro, it's fucking
Richarlison
trash.
coming on. All right, man. TV off.
Yeah, for real.
That was Golden.
How's the Ecuador game, bro? You guys,
It's halftime, man.
still 0-0? Oh, still
Yeah,
halftime.
still halftime. Yeah, we
You
don't
don't
have.
know who Golden is by any chance?
What's up?
Goldson. I just saw him come on.
Let me see.
What did you say?
The number 7 for Brazil. Easy.
Jerson? I don't know. Some fucking.
He's a
database.
Brazilian league guy.
Yeah. he's
Bro,
out
look
there.
at
Bloody
look at
hell.
Richarlison, bro. He's so bad, man.
Bloody hell, mate.
After that
Crikey.
Poch
Victor, we're Europa
disaster.
League winner, bro. Europa
Yo,
League.
although Ahmed, this is to you. After that Poch disaster class, I'm not in the mood for Ahmed xenophobia.
What does that mean? I'm not even being xenophobic. You know what I mean?
No, I know,
Xenophobic
that's
means
why I
that hate
laughed, bro.
Americans. You know what I
Where
mean?
where's my Estevão sub at? Cunha literally
You know what I
assisted.
mean?
I just
You know
seen
how
the
much
Cunha
money,
assist.
logic,
Cool,
man. You
man.
know how much? Listen, look, I'm just saying, can this get cheaper tickets, bro? I don't think I'm asking for too
But
much.
how much,
man.
bro? You're paying fair market value for the tickets,
I'll be honest, man. 60 M's, 55 M's. I don't mind paying that, but like you know,
bro. USA
I mean,
got belts to ass. They did, bro. USA did, bro.
bro,
USA
but
got
this
pumped.
season, bro, yeah. If I have to pay like 70 to 75 quid for it, yeah, then
That's
we
fair
gotta have
price, bro.
Conversations. That's not.
That's a fair
not fair.
price,
That's not fair, man. We're starting to reach
bro.
places
It's
where,
an
you know,
in demand
Ahmed.
product.
our Sam and I were talking about cheerleaders at halftime and shit, and like Jay-Z coming out and like rapping, and that's the future, bro. That's the future.
Oh yeah, Kishan, hold up,
Listen,
Kishan.
man,
Question:
listen,
JoJo
Van
saying,
Basten's my goat, man. Van Basten's my goat. You know
Kishan,
what
how
Van
would you
Basten
feel? How would you feel about Ange
What's
to U.S. men's national team?
He said, "Man, get this woke nonsense."
Oh,
out
are
of here,
you
bro.
shitting me? Come on, bro. What's with y'all and these terrorists, man? Ange is another
do well for you.
Ange is
do well.
a terrorist. No, he won't. With his high line with our center backs, bro, we get cooked every week. We get cooked for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, man.
Yeah,
We
I'm
get
as mad. I'm as mad at the Americans for introducing fair market value. That's crazy, man.
I'm mad at them for introducing super capitalism.
No,
What's
it's
that
just
mad about?
regular market value, bro.
It's called super capitalism,
Bro, I'm being,
I
bro.
get
Okay,
what Ahmed's saying,
Ahmed.
bro,
Okay, Ahmed. You have to admit it was not feasible to continue charging £20 to watch AC Milan in the UCL at the bridge. Stop it.
But
It was
Arsene, I
30
do
pounds plus. It was
agree
34.
with
34, 35.
Ahmed to an extent, right? Because football is a poor man's sport, right? And I go to the stadiums, bro. And
Yeah,
it's
but
dead.
bro, not
Like,
bro,
people
not in the
cheer,
Prem,
bro,
man.
because everyone there is like super like snobby and rich and shit. And it's like, oh, and they have no idea. Like they don't understand what's going on half the time, bro. The
Yeah,
people
but that's
I'm
also
there
just
with,
because it's like, but then the
Because
solution
the
to
problem
that.
is, you know, what the other problem is, RSM. The moment you start putting up these prices, particularly for like if you're like a
yeah,
London
it's
club,
the elite, bro. It's the elite.
you don't know, particularly London club, particularly because we're in Chelsea as well. You know what start happening, bro? You start getting you start getting a lot more tourists than like actual like maybe like regular diehard fans,
Yeah.
right? Or you just get a certain type of like fan, which is maybe they don't like to shout a lot. They don't like to do this. The
Yo,
roasting,
big up
like
Corey,
that,
man.
right?
Big up, bro.
Start getting the snobby fans, bro. You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
the atmosphere goes down, bro. It's not great.
Yes.
And that's the problem with like very expensive tickets because it's like
That's why you have to
there's
balance
no
it out, bro.
passion,
You have to
bro.
balance
There's no
out, yes.
passion.
You
And
have
the
to
people
balance
that-
out.
I hear it.
Yes.
I hear it.
The people that go to watch these games, they pay like 50 quid or whatever, and if it goes up to
Do you know how
90,
much an Arsenal ticket costs about the
Arsenal, well, like for Prem or UCL?
Just in general, like just general,
What, like
a
£100?
regular game? No.
£100, bro. Do you know
£100,
how expensive
yeah.
that is?
Yeah, no, but
It's
bro,
ridiculous.
people pay that to watch NFL games. They're like, I don't know, like that doesn't seem crazy to me. £100, like okay, yeah, that's sounds
Wait,
about right
100?
to me.
That's a steal.
That's what, as an American, bro, I was like, as an American, £100 is like okay, yeah, I
but
hear it.
But over here, it's kind of it's crazy. That's the point.
Yeah, well, things.
You know how
change.
much a Brentford ticket? Let me tell you how much it is to go watch Brentford. It's
Yeah,
actually
nobody want to
cheaper
watch
for me to
Brentford.
go
That's why.
it's cheaper for me to go to watch a Fulham game, genuinely speaking, than it is for me to sometimes go to watch a Chelsea game these days.
But that makes sense though, because nobody wants to watch Fulham. The Chelsea game is more in demand, so the price is gonna be higher. Like that checks out.
Yeah.
But the problem you're talking about in terms of like demand and supply. I'm talking about in terms of like generally in the league itself, right? The average ticket price is not as big.
I guess, man. $100
So y'all be
is a
paying,
steal.
like, MLS
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
ticket
see,
prices.
$100 is a steal. NBA and NFL tickets are way more. That's what I'm saying. But I hear what Ahmed is saying as well. I guess in terms
But
of
we're
the
just talking
market
about
over
the
there.
atmosphere. We're just talking about like people not like you go to these stadiums, bro. It's so dead, bro. It's
But
so
again, that just has to do with the fact that like a lot of the people at the bridge, though, bro, they're just too old. Like respectfully, bro.
It's not just that though. It's not just that, RSM. It's not just that. I'll be honest. Like you can it happens at a lot of other places too, bro. It's just that
Do you think
don't really-
let's say
you
this
don't
for
really
example,
talk
right,
about it.
Arsene? Do you think an
Yes.
executive cares about football? Do you think an executive that's
No,
watching a
bro.
game has any idea what the fuck's
Nah,
going
man.
on?
Bro, Ruby
But if
Rose
you
don't know
go-
what's going on, man.
Y'all be playing some boring ass music before the games, bro. Y'all gotta play some lit shit. Get people turned up.
Yeah, bro. It's time for some Back to Black, man. You feel me?
Back to black.
Hey man, I look forward to seeing that being played at the bridge, man.
I swear to God, if Ahmed blames a tourist, I'm booking it. That's from Marshall right there, man.
Yes. Listen, man, he's gonna be going to the US. He's going to what? Tunis or what game are you going to? What game is watching? What game are you watching, Marshall? Let me know.
Logic says you get maybe 25 home games a year, $2,500 a season is more than reasonable to go to each game. Ahmed doesn't want to hear it though. Ahmed doesn't want to hear it though.
You know how much a season ticket costs, by the way? I think it costs something around about $1K. I think somewhere around about $1K.
1K?
What?
See? Kishan, you see what we're saying, bro? They're playing. No, they're playing. That's what I'm telling you. They're paying under market. They just don't realize it yet.
Yeah.
there are NFL games that cost a K a
That,
game.
that's
Exactly.
probably what you would pay for MLS season tickets,
Bro.
Maybe,
Wow,
Also, Marshall said he's going to Flamengo and Tunis. He's going to both.
Yeah, so the highest one according to Event Masters, yeah.
I'm saying, bro, 1K ain't shit. These motherfuckers are
is-
ungrateful. That's what I'm saying. 1K to watch Chelsea, all the home games, bro.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you this right now, yeah. It goes from like shed lower is from 410 to 810
For a season.
475 Yes. So
Oh my God.
I'm checking Google right now. Unless maybe Google might be behind, but the most expensive is East Upper, and that's I can go up to 1K. That's it. Can go up to.
That's not expensive at all, bro.
That's not, man.
But
That's
the
a
most
bargain
expensive.
right there, bro. That's a bargain.
Yeah, but like, listen, what game is Marshall going to? Sorry again.
Tunis and Flamengo.
Yeah, and how much is he?
Also, he said, Ahmed, pay your share, you fucking show. That's also what he said, man. How greedy, back your club, you fraud.
How much is the Flamengo
Mm.
game?
Yeah, how much is it, Marshall? How much is it, man? Let us know, man. Let us know.
I hope you got scammed.
Yeah. There's more atmosphere. There's more atmosphere in my local junior league matches than a Premier League match at the Bridge, bro. I hear it.
The thing about a lot of these other places, bro, I don't think people realize that, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure Arsenal's not that great either. in that
I think the
stadium.
big thing that a lot of people don't realize is that what's it called, as I like to say, is that like football fans are getting older. There's like a good
35.
yeah.
The issue is like football fans are young. It's just the football fans that can afford to go to the games. They tend to be older in age. Yeah.
You're very older, right? So you've got that big dichotomy there, and then if your team's in a big city area, right?
Yeah. Like a big market. That's what we call it in the US. Like they're in a big market.
Yeah. Then you then have the other problem, which is that those have got a good section of it just being tourists, right?
Yeah.
Like that maybe coming for the first time to watch the team play.
Yeah, so
Right.
so here we go. So apparently, so Marshall says Flamengo was $135 for the first row at the top level. So all the way at the top, first row, $135. And then it says, and then it says Tunis was $50. No, I agree with you. It is the best in terms of views. I agree. In terms of atmosphere, not as much, but in terms of views, yes. And then Javier says, bro, the Raiders season tickets are $14,000 here in Vegas. Wild.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. See that's just greed, innit? You know what I mean? You're in the gambling city. It's
But
greed,
bro,
you know what I
the
mean?
thing is, Vegas is a big market, so you're paying big market prices. That's unfortunately that's how it is, bro.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. You're coming with the US mentality. I'm coming with it from the
No, I know, I hear it.
European
I hear
mentality.
it. But that's just
Nah,
unfortunately though. You do realize though the prem is gonna shift more to that way of thinking because they're gonna make more money.
the problem is like, yeah, I feel like football's not becoming the poor man's sport anymore.
No, bro, it's not been that way for a while, man.
Been like
Oh my
that
God.
for the last like 30 years.
Oh,
Not been like
bro.
for the last 30 years. So
You know what? I didn't hate that from Kevin there.
you know what I mean? We had one of the greatest nepotism babies at our football club.
Oh my God.
He's the best player.
Caicedo, shoot!
Miss!
Oh my God, bro. That was so good from Caicedo though, man. That's my baller, bro.
Oh my God. Come on, Marshall. Come on, Marshall Nation. Oh!
Oh!
Oh,
Oh
my
my
God,
God,
bro.
that was
Oh
a
my
great
God,
goal.
bro. No, I saw that too, and I was like, no
That was a
way,
good
man.
attempt. I'm not gonna lie.
That was a good attempt, bro. What the fuck was the keeper doing so far from the goal, bro? Holy shit, man.
Mm. Yeah. but
Hold
like,
up, bro. Round of 16 and up tickets are expensive though. FIFA tax. The Raiders are ass though. That's
greed
even
tax,
worse.
That's what called greed tax, man. Greed tax. That's what I'm not going, Marshall.
I've been to the Bridge before and I was very disappointed. A lot of old people, crappy music, mid half, and food is nasty. Who eats a potato with cheese and beans?
Yeah, it looks like a
telling
regular
you.
dish in the UK.
y'all gotta bump some Central C.
No, bro. I saw some photos
No,
of
they
like
complain
what was it?
about that.
I saw
No,
photos
they
of
complain
like cheese and chips, which is
They'll
like fries.
complain about that.
Bro, it's literally just slices of like American cheese over fries,
It's
man.
called a jacket potato, by the way. We call it a jacket potato, by the way.
Also, 14K for 8 games. Ahmed needs to grow up. I'm saying, bro. Ahmed is complaining he doesn't know what he has yet, bro. Ahmed, wait 10 years, man. You'll wish that you could pay $80
No,
to see a game at the Bridge.
I'll be remembering the 34 pound which I paid.
Potato with cheese and beans is criminal. The issue
You know
isn't.
what it is, Ahmed? Like the per capita income here in the U.S. is a lot higher than European countries.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people don't realize that, by the way.
No, you know what's crazy? No. Ahmed. No, the thing is, I recognize that you're right because outside of London, the rest of the UK is equivalent in terms of standards of living and income to like
Yes.
the South in the US, like the poor South.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the majority of the East Coast of America, for example, has a better standard of living than the majority. Like outside of London, it's way worse. I think a lot of people don't recognize that, bro.
Expensive as fuck to
Bro,
live
because
in.
Massachusetts is one of the best states to live in, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's
I
so
think,
fucking expensive. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, bro,
why I
Jersey
feel like-
Jersey has the highest property tax. Oh my god. Bro, look at my striker, bro. You see that's my striker? You see what happens when I don't got grandpa in it? This is who I had to put up with.
But that's why RSM, yeah, you know, if I don't know if you know, do you watch like French games before? Because I know I'm a league man.
Yeah, I've watched them before. Yeah.
Right, but have you noticed that a lot of their stadiums, bro, they're empty because a lot of these guys they can't even afford those prices of tickets, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So like it's the same in Italy, bro. A lot of these guys just cannot afford those tickets, bro. You know what I mean? The stadiums are crap.
Other than in big
prices.
cities, at least. Other than big cities, like the teams in big cities, their stadiums always get filled out,
If you
bro.
go to someone, even if you bar in PSG, Marseille obviously is a really great stadium, so they're usually able to fill it, right?
Yeah.
But some of these other teams, bro, it's not the same. You look at Italy, bro, it's very similar. In La Liga, bro, a lot of those. The reason why in Germany La Liga the prices like you see their stadiums are always full.
Yeah.
Because the fans own the club. So
So they don't. Yeah.
So the tickets are always maintained at the same price.
Yeah.
This is where in Germany.
Both
And
in Germany
Spain.
and in Spain
Oh, okay.
pretty much as
Yeah.
well, right? Because they also do that quite a bit in Spain too.
How much does a Real Madrid game cost?
I think that costs a bit of money. I'll be honest. I think
That'll be more expensive, I'm sure.
Yeah,
A Cubs game for two people will cost you about $250 in total, excluding parking. What is Ahmed complaining about? No, but the thing is, like, for us, $250, you guys realize the standard of living for the average American, we can stomach $250. But for people in the UK, like, imagine somebody in Alabama telling them to pay $250 to watch a game. They're not doing that, right? That's kind of the point we're getting at. Like, outside of, like, big cities, a lot of people will not be able to afford that. Like, outside of London, the rest of the UK is pretty poor, bro. Okay, Caicedo, come on.
For the top end.
Don't be outside! Don't be outside! Score the goal!
Oh, he's missing that.
Let's go!
Oh,
Oh my god, he's offside, bro. He's offside for my life. Oh, bro, I just heard my family. I just heard my family celebrate.
RSM, so the top end is 4,500 and the low end is 1350.
So I'm saying, give me VAR. No, he's way offside, bro. Oh my
So
god,
Real
he's so
Madrid games
offside.
are a
This
lot
piece
more
of
expensive than any other, I guess, team in the Prem. How much is a Manchester United?
oh, that's probably decently expensive.
Season
Oh
ticket.
my god. So the UK is basically a Mexico. Yeah, to be fair, that's not a bad comparison.
Let me just tell you this right now, yeah. Yeah, listen, this is category A. Yeah, category A for Brentford, bro. These guys are paying 45 quid. That's what I was paying this 40 seasons ago, by the way, before the club started increasing their prices.
Bro, you guys don't want to move stadiums. Like, what do you expect?
The average income in the
prices will increase with the new stadium. You know, that's something that
Yeah.
I don't think people realize as well. The prices will increase. if you move to
Of
the
course,
stadium.
bro. It'll be way more expensive. The average income in the US is
And then you wonder
40K.
why people don't want to be for Stamford Bridge.
No, but no, hold up.
All right, to stay with the bland atmosphere.
Hold up. The point that we're getting at, though, is the fact that more people in the US can stomach paying $250 than in the UK. That's what we're getting at.
That's
Like,
what it is.
a larger proportion of the people in the US can actually afford that than in the UK. So you have a bigger market for those type of ticket prices than in the UK.
Heating is very expensive there.
Come on, you see the pass, you see them open, bro. Make the pass. What took you so long, bro? Bro, you should have made that pass years ago, man. Look at Caicedo, man. That's my general, bro. That's my midfield general right there, man.
It's expensive, right?
Yeah, it kind of, yes, it is. Even for me, it's really expensive. I've got like underfloor heating, bro.
Come on, drive, bro, drive, man. These guys suck. Oh my god, nobody was there. No, nobody was there.
The thing for me is that in the summer months, obviously, I don't need heat because my house is able to retain it naturally. So, but obviously in the winter, bro, I've got to turn it on, man, because like I will freeze.
Yeah, I agree, but the cost of living is bigger in different cities. I agree, but there's more bigger cities in the US than in the UK. Like it's pretty much London, and then it's a massive drop off to every other big city.
We've got a lot of cities in London, but the problem.
No. I'm saying like London, and then outside of like the London area, bro. Like every other big city is not the same. Like Liverpool and Manchester are not the same. Oh man.
Yeah, even Manchester's kind of going for a redevelopment process.
I don't think people understand how big the US is, bro.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
don't
but,
think they
no,
understand.
Lucas. People don't understand that like California has a bigger GDP than some countries in Europe, bro. Like by
Yeah, bro.
itself.
Bro,
us
the
to, like,
United
go from
States
here
is
to
probably
Florida,
bigger than Europe itself.
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah,
little bit.
but that explains why people can't afford tickets. Yeah. But that's what Ahmed is saying. Like they keep raising prices. Like the stadiums are gonna get emptier.
No, it'll just be full of tourists. It won't get empty. It'll just be
No, no,
full
no,
of
no.
tourists
Like if
all
they
over.
raise prices across the board, right? Then
Yeah.
in the poorer places there will be emptier seats.
That's
Nice,
why a
come
lot
on.
of these other places,
Okay.
right? And all, I don't know if you noticed, a lot of these other places, like a lot of the other teams, if you exclude the top six, essentially, a lot of the other guys, bro, like Bournemouth, for example, they only got 11K stadium, so that will always be full,
Yeah.
right? A lot of these other places, their prices are quite, on the nicer side.
No, but
£40, £50
I imagine so. But what I'm saying is like I imagine as the Prem keeps growing and other teams raise their prices, they might see themselves raise prices a bit to compete. And
a
then
lot
we'll
of
see what
clubs are
happens.
actually raising their prices this year. They're all I think like a good half of them are raising their prices.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. Also, Manchester, Liverpool, and Birmingham have a lower GDP than Indiana. Yeah, I mean, I see it, bro.
To be honest, man, Birmingham, yeah, it's got a nice central area. Other than that, it's a shit.
Also, congrats on the win, Lucas. You guys needed that, man.
Yeah. That's what it is, Ahmed. Like with PSR, you have FFP. Like a lot of these teams, they need to raise revenue, man. And like the salaries are getting up, are going up. So it's like,
Yeah.
they're all fucked. Like a lot of these teams, man. Like Nottingham Forest, they have financial issues. You have Aston Villa, right? A lot of these guys, they're gonna have to start like increasing their ticket prices, man. It is what it is.
Yep.
Arsenal are the top ones, right, for ticket prices?
Arsenal are the most expensive, Can't believe I'm saying that. They're
Yo.
more. Listen,
But why do
Spurs
you?
love their money.
It's
Spurs,
understandable though. It's understandable why it's
No,
more
no, no,
expensive.
no. The point I'm trying to make is that Spurs love their money, for example, but like in terms of like they actually like to, like Daniel Levy is a great guy in terms of like maximizing revenue, like increasing prices, being able to make stuff. But like Arsenal is ridiculous, bro. The prices. I'll be honest.
Just trying to look here. Why am I getting Fulham as the most expensive season ticket? What the fuck am I?
That's
What?
cap, bro.
Fulham, bro? There's no way Fulham are the most expensive.
Fulham's in London, right?
Yeah,
Bro,
Bro,
who? Bro, did you see the Peruvian they just solved on, bro? That guy is like 1/18th Peruvian, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna send you the list, guys. See if this is the right list, Ahmed. I'm gonna send you the
Ain't
list.
no way.
There's no way Fulham is the most expensive ticket.
Fulham is the what? The most expensive what? What's this?
It's 160 per every.
Yeah, I did hear what the Forest owner's trying to do to Palace, man.
£160, bro. What?
Come on, nice. Come on, find the pass, bro. What the fuck is
list,
that, man?
Yeah, Fulham is £50 makes sense. I'll be honest.
160?
What's 160? It's not 160. This is the match day ticket. So I'm looking at every Premier League.
Nice, good job.
Ticket, right? So
No, keep scrolling down.
Good.
Oh, most expensive, yeah. Fulham's 160.
Yeah, it's more expensive than Arsenal.
Just run into the space. Yep, run into the space. Keep running. Oh my god. Oh no, you're good. Shoot!
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. I have no strike.
Oh yeah,
bro.
but you know what it is? Fulham, I think the only reason why that probably is because Fulham got the stadium redone recently. Because I remember
160 though?
Like, dude, I'm telling you, man.
And also you need to realize Fulham is a bit of a why they are in Fulham is next to Putney, which is a bit of a bougie area, I'll be honest.
A bit bougie.
And they got
Bad and
American
bougie.
owners too.
Remember, it's a bit of a bougie area. Remember, Fulham, that part of Fulham they're in, the part of Fulham they're in, and they're next to they're near the King's Road again. That's the main thing in it.
I hear you.
Why aren't we like priced similar to them? Aren't we like very very close to one another?
We're like 3 roads different, but like we're closer to Central because they're like a little bit further.
Oh, okay.
Because there's like one big road you have to go down once you leave like Chelsea, and then the second 2 roads afterwards they have to technically take after that to get to their place. And we're next to like the underground. We're literally next to it.
Tottenham are 109, it says here, and then West Ham are 105. Bro, like we're actually 7th right now. That's not.
By the way, I'm gonna be real, bro. Paying $105 to watch West Ham United. That's nasty work, bro.
We're 75. That's the most expensive ticket.
That's crazy. And I told you, Ahmed's out here complaining, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But if
What I will
look
tell
at-
you,
yeah.
Ahmed, what I will tell you, Ahmed, is enjoy it while you have it, man.
That means it's another 4 games for me at Stamford
Here's what?
Bridge. I had 4 games at
Yeah.
Stamford Bridge this year. I'm probably going to do 4 games again this year at Stamford Bridge. I don't even know how much that going to cost me. They increased it now, yeah. So it's probably gone from. So I was paying, I think it was £65 on Matthew Harden. I think it was upper or lower. So 65 times.
Sam, I just posted the list, right? So these are the top 10 most expensive season tickets. Arsenal are 1,073.
Jesus, 1K, bro.
Yeah, and then Tottenham is.
Bro, Manchester United
856.
is low key kind of cheap, but that's because they have a lot of seats. I would imagine.
And
So
Chelsea
they
are
can-
third right now, 810. This is like overall, like for the season.
Yeah, I
We're-
told
we're-
you. I told you our price aren't too bad. Yeah.
We're closing in. We're closing in on it. We're closing in.
Yeah, we're locking in, bro. We're locking in.
I told you, bro, that people don't realize this, man. Yo, the London clubs are mad greedy, bro. I told you this.
But still, like
They're in the
800
biggest market, man.
dollars,
They're in the
bro.
biggest market. I don't know what to tell you.
This is for 19 games, though. Like
Just saw the
that
U.S.
aggressive.
score. Glad I'm not American anymore. Yeah, but you're Peruvian, bro. You're ninth. I don't know what to tell you.
Thing
Like,
is,
it's
like,
not.
the tickets here, bro. It's like $150. You get like a shitty.
Oh, that's true, by the way. Yeah, yeah. Hold up. EE said, wait until you get ticket scalpers, Ahmed. Yeah, man. It's gonna be long for you guys.
What do you mean? We already have ticket scalpers.
No. Not like in the U.S., bro. Trust.
No. We have it like in the US now. I don't know if you know this. They actually like a lot of the tickets now. What's happened now? Because they do this thing now. When they got this new system now, a lot of the tickets just get scalped completely, and then they, the website that people are hating on Bully on.
Yeah, listen.
they
If
actually
you're
put it
watching
onto the
still and you
website,
haven't hit the like
and
button,
it's
hit the
starting to
like
get
button,
sold.
man. I've been live for almost like how long? I've been live for? I've been live for
Actually, that's why
over
people
3
just
hours,
stop
bro.
Bully, by
3
the way.
hours stream. Come on, hit the
People
like
don't
button,
realize
bro.
that. Like, obviously, yes, he doesn't necessarily control vivid seats and everything like that. But the reason why they were pissed is because the scalper will take everything, they'll then put it onto the Vivid Seats website, and then they would sell it there for a higher market price.
Little did you
Then
know,
what
the
happened?
scalper in question is Bully himself, sitting at his laptop trying to get a few extra
No,
pounds.
but that's why they were pissed at him. But that's why they were pissed at him essentially. I'm just trying to obviously explain to you, like, explain the situation. But
No, it wasn't,
the
bro.
other problem is, yeah,
I hear much.
they they would sometimes actually sell like actual like seats that people were already in, if you know what I mean.
That's
Like,
hilarious,
one of my
man.
mates, one of my mates, Marshall knows who this guy is. Big up to my boy Will, right? He basically told me his mate had bought a ticket via the website, but then someone else, like another tourist, that had brought it online had come in as well. Like he'd brought it from like a scalper website basically, and they'd given him the barcode.
Bro, if we had a series finisher, this game would be 2-0, bro. I'm actually
Game's
so
gone.
pissed.
I'm surprised that Man United are 579.
Okay?
It's not-
Oh, man. Those almost...
Remember,
Come on.
Man United
Control
is
it, control it,
like,
control it.
The People's Club is known as is the People's Club, bro. They're never gonna be that too expensive.
That's
It says off. Obviously now they've got a new guy and that's gonna be changing the game in it.
Is your bow is on Ecuador, right? Or
Yeah, he
is
is.
Colombian?
But he was, no, he's Ecuador. Bro, he was playing good, but, like, he's not a striker. That's the issue, bro. We don't have an out-and-out 9.
RSM, it's about the journey. If you qualify, I don't remember.
Bro,
Marshall,
Man City. they're
Marshall,
not even in the top 10.
Poch not being helped, not being given enough help, man. Like why are the Americans not giving him, good players?
They're not backing him?
What? He picked the team, Ahmed. He picked these players to
No,
play
man,
for
I
him.
don't think so, man. I feel like the US Federation is the one that's picking the team.
No,
No,
picked
Valencia isn't playing. He's injured, so we literally have no finisher. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean,
this is so
Pulisic
sad.
He didn't play because he wants rest or whatever he wants.
So that's what I'm saying, man. So he's not even backing the badge anymore. He's not even, you know what I mean? He didn't,
I mean, yeah, a lot. The best players that we have, they act like bitches, bro. Like,
So-
They act bougie. They act like they're better than.
I thought
They act like they're
this
better.
I thought this was like make America great again. Like, what's he doing? Like, if you're gonna be making America great again, man, you gotta be, you know what I mean? You gotta be on the pitch, man. You gotta be cooking.
That's how we need
You know what I mean?
a manager with passion and like grit.
Yeah.
Like, Patch, he don't give a fuck, bro.
Nah, bro, we know what
I know
Poch
that
is.
Poch
One
is
that
a
makes
passion
them want to
merchant.
play.
What is a passion merchant there, bro? Like, you saw him at Chelsea.
Passion. Yeah, he was stealing passion from the team. That's what he was doing. Yeah. He was like draining the team's mentality.
He left out. He said he left out Sargent and a bunch of other quote lesser players in favor of MLS crap.
Yeah, but listen, I think Poch is being done harshly here, man.
That's what I'm saying,
No,
bro. Tessman plays at Lyon. Buzio's at Venezia. Caleb Wiley's with us. Freaking Joe Scally's at what's it called? Yeah, he's in Bundesliga. Like, there's players in leagues that like are better quality than what he picked, but he just chose this side. I don't know why.
Bro, can I get the game back, please? Alright, man, screw it, bro. We gotta run another one then. Let me see. This is the only 1080p one. Damn. Alright, whatever. We'll run it. Alright, cool.
Yeah, but listen, at the end of the day, man.
Potch out. Yeah. At the end of the day, Potch out.
Watch him.
Chill.
I promise you guys will get to quarterfinals of the World Cup with Poch.
Okay, I'm gonna take him back at your club, then leave my country alone.
Bro, like,
but doing him at Peru, Marshall.
Yeah, bro. I was I think I played
World
league
Cup.
heavy,
Like, I
bro,
don't
when I
even
was in
think the
college,
players
bro.
like
I was a
themselves
league
improve.
player in college, bro. I gave up the lifestyle, man. I gave up the lifestyle.
Like Yunus Musa, he probably regressed.
Somebody said Podge trying to discover the US Messi. I mean, MLS. Yeah, man, I doubt it.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, you know what, man? We criticize Poch a lot, man. Fix it, make MLS more competitive, man. You know what I mean? Stop paying good old
Marshall said no.
Messi, good old Uncle Messi, man. You know what I mean? The piece.
Podge chose to play these bums.
Bro, MLS is bottling the whole Messi thing.
That's what I'm saying,
out.
man.
All right,
guys
so-
are a lot of people don't realize this, man. I've not even heard about Messi for the last season.
The Saudi league bottled the Ronaldo too.
They
man.
did too.
They
This
really
retired
bottled that
goalkeeping coach
Ronaldo
is
hype.
better than Podge. Yeah, Podge is making six M's a year, bro. 6 Benjamins,
He
man.
was making more at Chelsea, man. He should have stayed at Chelsea.
No, but he's the highest paid US. That's why people are pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but listen, you can't blame him when you got randoms that I can't even that I have to actually search out to find him.
But bro, I still don't care though, bro.
Pick
4-0 in
the
one half.
roster, bro.
4-0 in one half is unacceptable. I don't care, bro.
Yeah, but
Messi was finished under Poch.
listen, if the roster's trash, then what do you want us to do?
He
What
could have
move was
picked
Poch
better
doing?
quality players.
He could have. And he could
Yeah,
and
but
listen,
they still
and
have been teaming up.
hold up,
You're
and
playing
no,
them good enough, though. You're
and
playing them good enough.
and he could have been a better coach and implemented a better system, but he's not. He's trash. So here we are.
This is like me criticizing like the
You
Somali
made
coach.
terrible
This man,
subs,
Bun
man.
Merchant, Tim Ream gone. Dang,
How
Tim
many
Ream out.
people believe that Messi was washed, bro? Like,
Yo, they did.
No.
Yep, bro. He played Messi CDM, bro. He's a
I'll be
war
honest,
criminal,
man.
bro.
You know what it is? Poch just needed to control.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Enter is on. We might get a goal. Enter Valencia is on the pitch. We might get a goal, bro.
RSM, they're saying that Matheus Cunha had a fucking good game, bro. Oh my god.
They don't watch the games. They just watch that he had an assist and like, oh my god, masterclass, bro.
Thank you, Logic, man. Thank you, Logic, man. It's told them that US is corrupt. It's not his fault.
Oh, you're not.
You know what I mean?
We got way better
It's
talent than
on
this,
the
Ahmed.
top.
Majority of the U.S. men's players didn't want to show up, so you can't blame Podge. LOL.
Exactly, bro. You actually can't blame him, bro.
We can blame him. Besides
they don't-
Pulisic,
4-0, yeah, 4-0 deserves a sack, bro. Like four L's in a row, and the last one was a 4-0
If you're
shellacking.
not willing to back the badge, don't be playing for the.
Yeah, Enzo got a red card. He put his cleats in somebody's face, bro. It was not a good look for Enzo, man.
Listen, I always say, man, playing for your country should be a privilege. That's what I always
Donovan,
say.
yeah, Donovan was talking smack about Pulisic. I
yeah,
saw that, bro.
Landon Donovan was going at his neck.
Yeah.
Pulisic's dad like tweeted at him or some shit.
The 4-0 at halftime was bad enough. The noobs played with zero passion and looked clueless. Everything's slow and backward. Where have I heard that, man?
Yeah, but listen again. That's what happens when you bring MLS quality to guys that just play just in general in the top 5 leagues. That's what's gonna happen.
Would you take Podge to Somalia?
Yes, you actually improve Somalia. I hate to put it, but yes, I would.
He'd improve Somalia, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe their cardio. That's
A
about
good
it.
coach gets his players to show up. Yup. That's not, or you banned it from the World Cup. I hear it, man. That's what I'm saying. It's on Podge, bro.
All right, so let's give Poch a League One team. And
Bro, Potch started Brian White, the Vancouver Whitecap striker, who's 29 years old. We're about to be in a World Cup. Why are you playing
That's still
these
funny,
kids
man.
when you could be playing the team that you might be?
You
using
start
in the
getting,
World
yeah, bro.
Cup?
Yes, exactly. You're not playing qualifying matches, so the team needs minutes under their legs together. Like I don't know what.
Yeah, but these are the young guys that are going to be coming into your team.
They're
for the
not,
future.
bro.
No,
I
they're
just
gonna be
said the
bench
starting
players at
striker was
best.
29.
Bro, they're
He's
bench players at
29 in
best,
the
bro.
MLS.
He
Yeah,
would
but
improve their
listen,
cardio. That's it. I don't think USA. I didn't think USA could get worse, and Pacha literally did the impossible.
But listen, if they're looking tired and clueless,
Yo,
they'll
like
show
Adam
you
says,
that
like
MLS
and
is
sub
not
if you
good.
haven't, bro.
There's
Listen, it's an
cardio
over
and stuff
3
like that,
hour
bro. So what do you
stream,
want
man.
to
This
say?
is dedication.
The league clearly is not good enough. It's a poor league. Improve the league.
But
and
he
you'll
rates
come
the
to the top.
league. He rates the league. Apparently, he rates the league, bro.
Yeah, he raised the league. Yeah, man.
Wait,
Allegedly,
why
allegedly.
was Malik Tillman on the bench? Isn't he one of the better players?
Yeah. He probably, yeah, he is. On this roster, yeah.
He's in on this roster. I'm telling you, that
He
roster
never
was.
performs for country. He only performs for
Bro,
club.
I know nothing about the U.S. national team. I'll be fair.
Not me neither, bro. Like I'm be real with you, bro. Once the Donovan Dempsey era ended, I gave up caring about the U.S. men's national team, bro.
Shout out Dempsey, man. Dempsey was a real one, man. You know what I mean? I actually got
Bro,
to
Dempsey and
shout out
Donovan were dogs. Like again, there was no tech in that team, but it was all grit, man. I love it.
No, Dempsey was a real hooper, man. When he was playing with Berbatov,
What was that?
man.
What was that
Yeah,
wonder
those
kid that
rules.
everyone hyped up back in the day? Ahmed. Oh,
The
my
young
God.
black kid. I know you're talking about. Yes, I know
Oh
you're
my
talking
God.
about.
Ahmed, hold up.
Jesus.
Ahmed, why are you passing judgment on something you didn't even watch?
I didn't watch that. I watched the highlights, so that's what I did.
Yo, big up Adrian, man. Big up, bro.
You know what it is?
Freddie
Logic,
Adu, bro.
man.
Freddie Adu. That's the guy's name.
Logic.
Yeah.
Listen,
Freddie Adu, yep.
Freddie
Freddie
Adu.
Adu.
That was.
You know what
This
is
one
logic
was
though? You know
true.
what is the logic here? I used to look at the squad. Yeah, I've seen it.
True, Adam, true.
Yeah, we know what the quality of MLS players are. Yeah, if we're being objective to all of us around here, they're not really good enough. They need to improve. Like if Portugal's cardio is killing them, that is just a sign that the league fitness-wise is trash, bro. You know what I mean? That's what it just comes down to.
I agree,
Bro,
bro.
the
Prime
league had-
Donovan national team versus Mexico Gold Cup finals were elite. Yeah, those were the times, man.
You know what I think the U.S. should do? Like, and this is just like an opinion. Like, they should be going after, like, you know how Italy gets all the scrubs that Brazil don't want? Like, they should get, like, the scrubs from, like, other
The
nations.
dual nationals.
They've already been doing that though.
They already been doing
Bro,
that though.
Pot- Wait, Poch is not recruiting any dual nationals. Like, even Berhalter was doing it.
So why
what-
didn't
no,
Poch
like,
select? Hold up. So Logic has a question for you, Ahmed. So why didn't Poch select the European-based players?
Maybe because he was trying to see what MLS players were giving him.
What's the kid's name? Colioso? Luke Colioso? He's like half American or whatever.
Bro, but like this is the thing, bro. No, hold up, Ahmed. But this is the thing with Poch, bro. Like sometimes you just gotta know, like, what did you think the Sassy was gonna give you right back, bro? What do you think Cole was gonna give you left back, bro? What did you honestly think they were gonna give you, man?
You don't know
That's
if he
Arsenal,
tried.
right?
That's what he always does, though. Like the thing
You're
about
such a
Poch is,
criminal, man.
You know what they say, man. You have to. You don't know until you try. And like the thing is, for me, he actually is a much more of a bigger indictment, by the way. Yeah, not on Poch, but on the MLS that they cannot even compete.
Oh yeah.
With like a washed up.
No, of
Rodriguez,
course, bro.
Right, it's a bit like. And like, listen, listen. You guys know I hate Poch. Marshall knows I hate.
Oh my God, come on.
I went
Come on.
I went
Okay.
to watch. I went to watch a Poch hate watch. Yeah.
Here we go, man. End it. Come on, end it.
Marshall knows this, so he knows that. Yeah, I'm trolling a little bit when I say this stuff about Poch, but I do think, objectively speaking, yeah, it's a bit unfair on Poch here to say when his star man didn't come into play for him, right, and all this other stuff is happening around him, right, and then he tries to at least trust to see what the MLS team is about.
Our Conference
And then they
League
do
B
that.
team beats them, bro. That's what they're saying.
No, our academy kids probably would beat them. Our under 21 would definitely beat the US. I'm not even joking when I say that.
Because they're shit. Literally, the US is shit. Why is everyone surprised?
But that's the point I'm trying to make.
Ahmed,
Because
just a contrarian. Don't be Terry Flewers. You're better.
Bro,
than
we're
him.
not that shit. Like he brought the third.
4-0 in the first half is nasty work, bro. I don't know why we're brushing over this, man.
Again, like it's like France, right?
Logic knows my
France,
game, man. Chill out,
a lot of their players are from Africa, right? So they
It's
come-
too much of a
they-
change too soon. You
they
should have
draft
eased them
young
into
and
the
they'll go
team.
France, stuff like
I
that.
actually
You guys-
don't think about that. I actually don't think that's the problem. I actually doesn't. Listen,
Here
I
you
think
go,
the
bro.
issue-
I'm not gonna read this
I
comment now, but
Listen, don't worry, Marshall, man. Marshall's he's on his knees for Tuchel, but you know he's using 300 Senegal. So hey,
Bro,
you can play the game. You can play this game. But like I always make this point about like the US, which is that I really do not understand why why they've not been actively trying to actually.
Wait, who got booked?
improve
What
the
the?
quality of the MLS? Because if you improve the quality of the MLS, yeah, you're producing a much better. You're giving us a much better talent pool, bro. That's the one
Yeah.
problem that I've
I
always
actually
had.
agree with you on that. I
Right?
Uh, under Poch, their national team doesn't win the
Like,
conference
because
league.
my problem is, yeah, we can criticize a lot of these other leagues, yeah. You can criticize the Premier League, all these other leagues. The one thing that I have to give them credit for, the academic systems in the vast majority of these countries are really great. And then
Wait, what is this?
Like, a lot of these
I
guys
what?
have
Wait, when did
basically
Ecuador get a
fixed
red
up
card?
Second yellow.
Bro, Alan Franco is such a bum. What did I say, by the way? Lucas, did I not say Alan Franco is a massive bum? He's a
The
massive
thing
bum.
with-
I told you,
the
bro.
thing
I
with
told you.
America is everything's pay to play. Like you need
Peru,
money
please.
to be
Marshall, give
able
it
to
up, bro.
play.
Marshall, give it up. We didn't even lose a defender.
Like,
Give it up,
you
bro.
can't be from
No,
the slums and be
the
like.
biggest screenshot, like
Poch gave Arsenal 5-0 against us. The guy has a humiliation king. Tuchel is my gaffer, UCL champ.
Yeah, but he lost a 3-1 to Wash Jackson. So
And that's why the best athletes aren't playing for the U.S. national team.
Yeah. Do you know
so
what
expensive
execution?
to play.
I know, because like I've read a lot.
There's
of,
no
like,
relegation in the MLS. What y'all
no,
expect the league is a joke. Also, Pies is coming on. We're getting Pies minutes, boys.
The thing is, like, Rico, I don't think having no relegation, I think in the short term isn't actually a bad thing. I would argue it's not a bad thing in the short term, right? Because you're improving the league with time. You're allowing these guys to at least fail without any issues, right? And then they can hopefully improve. I think the problem becomes, right, and I've said this before, is that you have to look at the academies, right? You have to improve your academies. You have to improve the way stuff.
The issue is, bro, the academies are paid to.
And then secondly, which is what I'm getting to, you have to stop doing pay to play, bro. You need to get
I was about to say it's pay to pay.
That's the problem.
You need to. What's the thing that they do like in the Olympics where they like sponsor stuff? You need to get like actual state sponsored or like sports sponsored like academies where you're basically all these guys are playing for free and doing what they need to do to get to the next level. Because the funny thing is, yeah, a lot of I always see it in the US about what do they call them, soccer moms or whatever you call them, yeah. Or like, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So clearly on some level, some grassroots thing or like which is kind of cheap does exist right now. Right, so we just need to.
Yeah, what for Pies? All right.
Right, it's just about getting the middle section sorted out. If I'm being fair, right now, listen, the pot stuff, I'm being a troll. A little bit, okay, that's me just being a troll. But if I'm being objective too, like, if I'm being objective on Poch, we know what Poch gives you. But at the same time, you know, if he's at least trying to try out something with the MLS team should at least be giving them some minimum level of standard, bro.
Right,
Without
playing
island stuff.
We are playing a 4-4-1.
Oh my god, they almost scored.
Oh my god, I saw that, bro. That's crazy. We're fine, bro. We're fine. The MLS is literally college soccer, Ahmed. Our federation is greedy. The US, yeah. Poch literally got Eiffel Towered by Arsenal. Tuchel would never. Okay. Their academies are sports clubs for rich kids, most of whom are shite. That's true. That's true, by the way. That's true.
Didn't Tuchel lose 40 to Arsenal at home?
Yeah, but 5-0 is kind of nasty, though.
Okay.
Their academies are sports club. Yeah, pay to play is a disease that still doesn't excuse how shit Poch is. Agreed.
I agree, Logic. I agree. Listen, Logic, that's me being a little bit of a troll. You know that too.
Yo, look at Adam, bro. I would have been playing for LA Galaxy if I didn't sprain my ankle at Cheesecake Factory in 2017. Man, bro. That's tough, man. What could have been, Adam? What could have been, bro? What could have been?
But you know what's crazy? Like, because like I don't know why. Like, yeah, one of the like I know that you guys MLS is like got like a big TV rights deal now with Apple TV, all this other stuff. So like, yeah, the league should be like booming. You know,
it's working against them.
Yeah, Marshall. But the thing is, we're just like we just have. If we had a forward line, actually, bro, this would have been 2-0, bro.
Apple TV, you know, it's not on TV; it's a subscription, so you're not gonna get as many eyes on the channel as you.
Spanish play, yeah,
It's
Spanish
on, like,
play-by-play
you
is so
know,
superior to English play-by-play. I
regular
agree.
TV. Like, and Apple don't promote it. Like, Apple
No, they don't.
promote it at
The
all.
thing is,
What I think it is as well, Keyshawn, like because football is not the top sport here in the U.S., they don't take it as seriously. So they're not gonna like in like other countries around the world, like Africa or in Europe or in South America, it's all the top sport. You know, it's like Canada.
Yeah.
Canada, the top sport there is what, hockey,
yeah,
right?
probably.
Right? In Mexico, it's football. Everything is football in Latin America. So I think
There's only
that's
football,
also
bro.
an issue. As well. It's not just like-
Everything south of the border is just football, bro.
all they do, bro, is play football in the streets, you know, with their friends, like early on.
The thing is also
People
like, for
want-
example, like this is the thing in
cultural
Africa.
thing.
In Africa, you have like some people that like, even in Europe, right? That like basketball players, bro. Everybody's short as hell in South
It's
America, man.
cul-
Ain't
it's
nobody
cultural.
anybody playing basketball professionally, bro.
But people are playing without shoes. Like it's on the streets. They don't give a fuck. You
Yeah,
know?
bro.
And here in the U.S., like you don't really have that. I think that's
You're a
also an
troll,
issue.
Rico, man. You're a troll, bro.
Yeah, they need more inner city kids to play.
Shout out cricket, man. I don't know if you know this. I actually used to play cricket like competitively when I was a kid.
Competitively is crazy.
Yes, you didn't. Yes.
No, but you say you didn't know that. No, I didn't know that. As I say, that's
I was
like a
I was
crazy
a really
name.
good fast bowler. I was a very good fast bowler. I was like a really good.
Like Arsene, how did Yamal end up? Like, is he naturally from Spain or is he? Like,
No, bro.
migrate
They're
there, or-
no, bro. They're Moroccan immigrants, bro. But he was good, so he got picked up by a Barcelona academy, and they pretty much said, "You're good, so we'll pay for you to play."
and now
The
he plays
problem is,
Spain.
like, it's the same thing. Listen, in Europe, yeah, the way it works, yeah, like if you're really good in school, you can be really good in school, or like maybe you start playing like in these after school, like Sunday, Saturday leagues for kids, and then usually what happens is, yeah, there's like scouts there, right? If they're like, or like the coach has connection to scouts, then that's how they usually pick them up. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I hear
So
it.
that's the way it works, bro. And a lot of the time you.
All their best athletes are funneled in
Or
football.
you can even just go to trials yourself. Sometimes they have like open trials for young kids. As
Yeah,
well.
no, that's the crazy part, by the way. Like in here in the U.S., bro, some of the trials aren't even open. You have to pay, by the way. You have to pay to do the trial.
That's what I'm saying, which makes it even more crazier because
Yeah. I played cricket with my pops as a kid. It's fun as hell. Yeah, I've never had the chance to play cricket, bro.
yeah, man, it's better than baseball, man. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I mean that's
Yeah, I
not
don't know
saying
how
a
you
lot,
guys
bro.
like baseball. That
Yeah,
shit's
no,
boring.
I was about to say like I don't like it either. So like that's not
shit's
saying much, bro.
boring as hell, right?
Yeah, saying it's better than baseball, trust me, is a hella low
Oh
bar. Come on, Kendry,
my
come
God.
on. What was that, man? You had it,
Yeah,
bro.
man. Kendry, that first touch, man. Yeah,
No, the first touch was the first touch was fine. It was a shot. He controlled it with the
Bro.
first touch. It was a shot that killed it.
Arsene,
man,
I
that's-
actually got like 10th row seat tickets for the Red Sox game once. And I was like, yeah, fuck this, bro. I was like,
No,
after,
bro,
like, the
I
fifth
went
inning, was like, I'm done.
I went to one baseball game, never again, bro. I don't get it.
Bro, I left after the 5th inning. I was like, this shit is too long, bro.
It's too boring, man.
Yeah,
boring
way
as
too
hell.
boring. And if they go to extra innings, you're there to like 11, 12.
Like I would be down if, bro. Like I feel like baseball when I'm watching like YouTube highlights, I get it, bro. But in person, like watching it live,
I've
that's
never been
dead,
to an
man.
American football game, but
one of my favorite anime is actually like a baseball anime. Actually, funny enough. Big up to Diamond Noise. Amazing.
have you ever been to an American football game though? I've never been to an American.
Who,
football
me?
game.
No,
Yeah, I've been to a Giants game. It's good, bro. Like in person is nice because you also don't get the commercials that you get on TV.
I'll be honest, man. The commercial shit is ridiculous whenever I watch US sport, man. I'm just like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
they overdo
NBA,
it.
bro. Yeah, man.
They overdo it.
The
about
NBA
the
kills it
money.
for me, bro. Like it's just like, bro.
The issue with the NBA is like the coaches' timeouts, bro. Like they made them.
Bro, just time out for like borrowing the last 2 minutes, bro. Are like 5 minutes long.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's trash about it. It's like the most important part of the game, the ending. You get to see like like 30 seconds of game in between like 10 minutes of ads and coach timeouts.
Listen, I like the Celtics games, man. I've been to a couple, man.
Look at this,
Actually,
man. Yeah, I'm sure you like the Celtics game, bro, because they win. That's a great
There
game.
are plenty of dirt shows across. Watch little. Okay.
It's
chill
funny,
out.
Arsene. I actually went through when we were bad, bro. Back in the day.
That's why I didn't read it. That's why I didn't read it.
I actually went through when we were
Adrian,
bad.
bro, I hate you so much.
Oh, man.
Get it
He's
out.
tailgating.
Nice. Tailgating is when you're outside the stadium and you do like barbecues and stuff, bro.
Yeah, and
Pass
you
the
get
ball, man.
drunk.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
No,
you guys
no. By the
don't
way,
tailgate.
tailgating is some of the best stuff. Like in terms of U.S. sports culture, tailgating is elite, man. I love
Yeah.
tailgating,
So
bro.
just eat and get drunk. I mean,
Yeah, but like you
Yeah.
eat good food, yeah, you get drunk. Like outside the stadium, pregame is nice, man.
Yeah,
Hockey
around
games,
a
yeah, I know.
bunch of
Hockey
fans,
games are
like-
also great in person, bro. I love hockey
Yeah.
games, bro. I love
You
hockey
guys ever
games.
been
games.
to a rodeo before? That shit is wild, bro. Like a
No, I
rodeo.
haven't been.
Nah,
I haven't been to a rodeo, but I've
Oh
been
my
to like
God, bro.
I've been to like un corrido de toros in Ecuador. You know, like they just like let the toros go through the
Awesome,
street.
bro. People get
Yeah,
drunk and
those are
crazy,
fun.
man.
Watching the NBA in arena is not gonna lie. I could hear it. I think that's what I'm saying. I think watching the NBA and the NFL live is better than like a better experience because you don't get the ad pauses, man. Baseball games are fun if you're drunk. All right, man. Then the game isn't fun itself. Like if it has to, you have to be drunk for it to be fun. Like that could be literally anything, bro.
I feel like the way they said about the NFL game, man.
Floaters be pissing me off, bro, because you're
Listening. You know, eat your food, get drunk, and then go to the
No,
game.
by the way, no, Adam, this is 100% true.
That's
Players,
just a part of the culture.
no, and I think Ahmed can attest to this. Some players do look a lot better in person on TV. Like when you're watching them on the pitch, you see them in a different light.
I
Seeing
always
them
said
live.
Gallagher looks good in person. I know a lot of people don't like to watch him when he plays in on the screen, but he actually looks better in person. I always said that. By the way, Felix in person looks amazing. That's why he always gets glazed
This
up
man
so
said
much.
Felix in person looks amazing. All right, man. Chill on that.
No,
man.
but
I know what month
watching-
it is, bro. Chill.
What? No. I'm talking about.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm trolling you. I get what you're
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
bro.
But like, he wasn't too bad to watch. But like, Enzo Fernandez looked amazing when I watched him in person. I'll be honest, the first time.
Really?
And I got
Okay.
early on call. I watched him really early in his career, by the way.
Come on. Oh my god. End it. Hey, that's a card. That's a card.
That's red. He's off, man. Surely. No.
No, how's it not a card? I hate, bro. South America, man, bro. How's it not a card, bro?
This is not the prem, bro. This is not the prem.
I respect most sports. Not a fan of auto racing, etc. I mean, I'm not.
I love.
I'm not a fan of it, but I respect it though. Like I respect
Listen,
it.
I love F1. I got my joy back with F1. I watched that Netflix series again. And I was like, damn. You know what, man? I miss watching F1 again. So I can't. I'm back.
You watch
Yo,
NASCAR.
Yo, hold up. Yo, TKL said Sanchez in person is hilarious.
No, Sanchez in person actually killed me, bro. I actually almost punched the guy next to you before. Yeah, like I almost
Oh
had a meltdown
my god,
over
bro.
Sanchez. I almost had a meltdown over Sanchez before, bro.
Hey, respect our goalkeeper, man.
Fafana is another one that I've watched in
Respect our
person.
number one, man.
I've watched Fafana.
How's Fafana in person?
Against Aston Villa, you know the one where he got injured and he missed like a bunch of games.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, man. He worries me whenever I watch him, bro. He doesn't look like he's very calm on the ball. I'll be honest. You know what I mean?
Adam said Sanchez's bald head makes the mistakes worse for me.
But do you know who I like? What's it called? What was I gonna mention? Yeah, I've watched NASCAR before. I don't mind NASCAR too much because but you know, because
No, I can't watch NASCAR either. Bro.
But for me,
the thing I will say about F1, yeah, like the F1, there's more.
Amazing.
That's like F1 is more variety to it. It's faster, bro. With all due respect, NASCAR, you are going in a bit of a circle, bro. Like you can't deny
F1
this.
also has a lot of personalities, man.
You gonna
It
see
does.
that movie?
F1 always has personalities, bro. Like you know what I mean? They always crash out for some reason.
With the Brad Pitt?
Yeah, that movie looks actually pretty good.
I haven't seen it, man. But
It's
yeah,
coming out
I've
in
heard
2
it.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might see that.
Yo, can we pass it? Oh my god, bro. We're letting me at
It's
Weddle.
gonna be a 0-0 game. Let's be honest.
Guerrero playing 90 minutes. Someone please save my country, bro. I'm telling you, man. You're gonna. I'm telling you, you and Chile
Marshall, why
are.
don't you play? Marshall, why
Yeah,
don't you
Marshall.
play,
Yeah,
man?
Marshall. Come on, man. Stop complaining and suit up, man.
Yeah, man. No one that's complaining, man. Listen, man.
I saw Henry when he came to Red Bulls. I thought he was lazy and arrogant. Granted, it was the end of his career. I did, to be fair, I did see Henry when he went to
I'll
Red
be
Bulls.
honest, man.
I did see Henry when he went to Red Bulls, but
Yeah,
Any
I
of
saw
the-
Lampard. That.
Listen, any ex-legend that comes to the MLS, bro, they are here for the money, bro. They don't give a shit.
of course, man. Of course,
That's
bro.
it, man. That's what you need to understand. That's
I'm
why,
it.
yeah.
Remember
To be
back
no,
up
to
when
be
he
to be hold
came
up. To be fair,
the
I think
MLS
to be
with
fair,
Bro.
I think first season Messi did care. To be fair,
Bro, the first big star to come to the MLS was David Beckham. That's the guy. that I
technically it was Pelé, but yeah, I hear it.
Oh yeah.
Like the modern MLS, yeah.
Vinko, he tried when he was here.
Where did Beckham go? He
Italian.
went with the 2000s or some shit.
Yeah, it was the,
Yo.
2000s.
Yo, Ahmed, if I go back to Peru, then they ain't let me back in, bro. You know what he means. You know what he means, Ahmed. Don't make him say it. You know what he means.
Oh, how was Ibra in the US when he was playing?
I'm gonna text Marshall privately, but I'm gonna take him. Because
He
he's
was
He was killing it. He was
Bro,
so
Ibra was so sick, but
Ooh.
he was amazing.
Ibra, man.
Saw Beckham with LA Galaxy. What did you think, EE, of Beckham with LA Galaxy?
Beckham was the truth with the Galaxy. Him, Robbie Keane,
Bro, I remember his contract was something
Landon
like
Donovan.
50 million for like 5 years.
Yeah, yo, Ahmed's still up, bro. Ahmed's still up. He's still up, man.
I remember I seen the Frank Lampard's debut for NYCFC.
I forgot he went to the MLS, man.
Yeah, it was him, David Villa, and Pirlo.
EE thought Beckham was average.
Yeah, all on the
And
same
Pirlo-
squad.
Christ.
EE thought Beckham was average for LA
You know what it
Galaxy.
is, yeah. A lot of these. Oh, come on, Peru Nation.
What was that, bro? He said Peru Nation, man.
I'll be honest, man. I think David Beckham was one of the most overrated players of all time. I'll be very honest, man.
I got season tickets for the Yankees game.
He's such a good crosser. People they glaze him too much, and he was good with free kicks. But
I hear it, man. Did you guys see the Gittins video? I did see the Gittins video where he speed off. That was fun. That was funny, man. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny, man. Robbie Keane was pretty good in the MLS. He did the work too.
The thing about what's it called? The funny thing, about the Gittins thing is, if that's how he's acting when he doesn't get his way, I wonder how he's gonna be working out with Maresca, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, Nani worked out, so.
The thing is, Nani doesn't really. I feel like a lot of people.
No. I'm joking. I know. Nani's actually pretty tame, bro. He doesn't really do much.
Bro, like,
he's just the thing is he's just a personality, but that's it.
That's it, bro. Because like,
Bro, can you imagine if he just comes in and he cooks, bro? This guy's getting so much hate, and he just comes in and just cooks.
Bro, our fan base, not even rivals. Our fan base is already calling him kittens, bro. Not even rivals, man.
Oh my god, kittens is actually crazy.
Bro, we're gonna buy a kitten and a mongoose, bro.
No, Marshall, that comment you just applied to your WhatsApp is crazy, bro.
Nah, Gittins is just homesick. Anyway, so this is really ending 0-0, man. This is what I'm saying. Like, if we don't have Ender from the 90 from the beginning, we don't score, bro.
Well, you guys don't have any scorers, Arsene. How are you guys gonna score in the?
I'm telling you, like, bro, defensively we're solid. We were playing through the midfield, but when it gets to the final third, we have no scorers. Zero.
Not a single player.
Not a single one, bro.
Kendry Páez at 9, maybe on the 9 position.
No, Kendry Páez could. The thing is, Kendry Páez could score, but like he doesn't have minutes under his legs, bro. So it doesn't matter.
You guys don't have anyone in your attack, bro.
No, the thing is, like, Ender was injured, and Plata, who's like our other good winger, he's also injured. He scores. So like 2 of our primary scorers are injured. Kendry Páez is on the bench because he hasn't played minutes. So it's like that's like literally all of our offensive threat is on the bench. Like I don't know what to say. And Alan Franco's a cone.
You need to bring Páez to the World Cup, man, because
he is going to the World Cup. It doesn't matter what happens. He's going to the World Cup. Yeah. He like at least he's gonna start week in week out with Strasbourg. So that's like the positive.
That's what it's
yeah. I'm gonna call. Oh my god. Bro, yeah. Hopefully, bro. Logic said I'm gonna call him Mittens just to be different. Oh my god, man. I told you it's our fan base that's cooking him, bro. Rivals don't even really care like that.
It's because he's so frustrating to watch. I've seen this guy play.
No way.
He's not that good.
No way. Oh, there we go. Yo, RSM got no scores for club or country. Let me rest, bro. Like, don't depress me, man.
No, man.
That kick, bro. What the fuck? That's what you get, though, bro. I don't know what to tell you, man. How is Páez gonna do at Strasbourg? He's probably gonna do really well. I'm not gonna lie, man. He's gonna cook. I'm telling you. I don't know if he's gonna be world class, but I think in terms of what Ecuador needs, he's gonna be more than enough. So. I just don't know if he gets in the 10 over Estevão or Palmer. So that's my big thing.
I don't think he'll ever make it at Chelsea, but like I think I could see him like have a big move somewhere, and like make it like a Dortmund.
The thing is, we're too stacked in the 10 position, so he's never gonna make it here. But it's fine.
I don't think anyone takes it over Palmer, man. Like it's too...
No, but by the way, Ahmed, we were talking about this, bro. Like, but low key, like the 10s in the Prem, right? Excluding somebody like Cherky or Wirtz who haven't played, bro. Like. The 10s in the Prem are not nice, bro. Like, Palmer is definitely the best.
The thing is, they have to prove it, right? They have to prove it.
That's why I took them out. That's why I took Cherky and Wirtz out. But, like excluding them.
I feel like we play with a 10, to be honest. I feel like we play with, like, 2 8s, to be honest. He's more 8 than he's a 10. Our 10 at the very
Rico, this is a crazy comment, bro.
You know
when Gittins scores a hat-trick in his debut, I want all the hate to come out.
If you're going to play a 10, we should have just got the ball 2 seasons ago, man. I'll be honest.
Yeah, but how are we supposed to know that?
Isco's still cooking, by the way. I'd have him as a backup, man.
10 seasons. Listen, you know what, man? At this current rate, man, I would take half a season Dybala, man. You know what I mean?
He said, give me half a season of Dybala is killing me.
The joy I used to get, when I used to watch Dybala at Juve, bro.
Oh, bro, Dybala.
You know, people be glazing up, was it good Felix, bro? But that guy.
No, Dybala, that Dybala was, bro, he was moving, man. It's one of those, that's unironically streets won't forget. That's unironically streets won't forget, bro.
Are a failing position, bro. Like, we're trying to get it back, bro. But, like, listen, all these guys, Rodriguez and shit, like, oh, damn, man. Ozil, like, we don't have any good 10s anymore.
Ozil was my guy, man.
Oh, that guy was so fucking good, bro.
Yeah, it was nice, man.
Santi Cazorla as well. Holy shit, that guy was fucking.
Joe Cole, yeah, was one
Yeah,
of our 10.
Odegaard, Bruno, Szoboszlai, Madison, Foden. It stinks. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the 10
You know,
stink
Joe
in the
Cole
Prem,
in this
bro.
era, bro. I promise you, Joe Cole in this
Juan
era.
Mata, man. Juan Mata was
sensational.
Good job,
Cole in this
Caicedo. Good job,
era-
Caicedo.
Joe
Cole
Cole in
was
this
cold.
Joe Cole in this era of football, man. We would have been eating, bro. We would have been eating, bro.
That's true. I'm just waiting for
Oh
my
my
team
God,
to sign
David
Theo
Silva as
Hernandez,
well, bro.
man.
David
Yo,
Silva.
congrats for you,
oh
bro.
my God. I think David Silva was better than KDB personally. Like that's just me. You know, I think he was a better footballer than KDB. You know, KDB has the stats and all that, but I think David
Yo, Marco, stop with the
Wow.
Luis Malagon stuff, bro. I saw what happened to America against LAFC, man. Give it up, bro.
Oh,
Yo, Club America's playing like
Yeah, this is
shit.
the end. He's gonna blow the whistle right here. Damn, bro. I
need
can't believe it,
this.
man.
Isn't Club America like 6th right now or 7th in Liga MX?
All right. Well, I think we just qualified, so that's nice at least.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I mean,
See
I'm
you
gonna
later,
end the
boys.
stream right here,
I'm
bro.
gonna
I
head
don't
out.
have man long. All right, take care, yo. I appreciate y'all
Yeah.
coming through.
All
Peace.
right, watch out, man.
All right, boys. I'm gonna have to end the stream here, literally, bro, because I'm dead tired, bro. It's been a long day, man. It's been a long day. It really has. Here we go. Yeah, but listen, yeah, good night to everybody. Listen, shout out for everybody for pulling through. Let me see. We got a 46 likes. You know, I like that, man. 46 likes. How many subs did we get, man? Did we get past 40? We got to 940. There we go, 940. But listen, good night. Shout out everybody for staying throughout the stream. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Big up. Good night. And I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace out. Much love. See ya for the Club World Cup. See ya.